as you mentioned, in a 1v4 or borderline unwinnable one. The crazy thing about that too, very quickly, we went into that round, FPX had 5 ults.
Hello?
They just
did you crash?
Yeah.
Sentinels without having to invest just one.
They
invested life source at the beginning, but that was
my
it.
internet just went down.
The ult
Oh
economy
my god,
is
my tech issues are legit like fucking
when you see a team has 5
contagious to the people around me.
That's why you saw that slow approach in the previous round where like they're just tapping the spike.
Sure.
Oh my god, okay.
Bait out any type
Okay,
of
okay.
Okay, are we like
okay.
7, 6, 5?
I mean, they're not going to use them unless
25,
They might
24,
try to go faster.
23.
They've got a lot of presence towards A short. Zekin is bought a stinger, and he has.
You might have to 2x it when it's a good time to do it.
in these moments. Oh, he's going to get punished this time.
Whoa, no, it went right past him. What a shot from Autumn. Again, delivering. Very similar hit to what we saw before.
Maybe actually just skip it. If you didn't see the Razor, just skip the Razor.
And Life has gone full reconnaissance.
And he saw every single member, Doug. That's why he's taking all the space on the flank. This is so nice from Life.
The problem is, he's the only one playing contain here. And it seems like Sentinels are kind of rotating away.
Yeah, they're anticipating this, like a push down hookah or something of the sort. But are they anticipating this deep of a push? All the way down B long by the fountain.
Honey Bear, I think for the 33 months. There we go.
Noise.
There.
Oh,
that flash.
But he's
and
out.
it's a TP away. But it's just enough misdirection. Look at the pings on the minimap now.
Yeah.
Like we heard him. He's got to be around. Where is he?
It's so scary. It's a horror game.
Now 35 seconds left on the round.
Is it okay?
Seem to have chosen the right side.
30 seconds left.
You guys?
Most definitely. It's all up to Life.
I can't
here.
believe it.
You can anchor this alone. Oh, you might find the timing. Oh, you get spotted.
Again, the only smoke has been invested. The flash is so pretty. Life gets another 2.
Spike planted.
And an Omen ultimate committed.
He was alone.
Tens wasn't ready for that. I don't think they heard that at all.
I mean, Berlin TP'd into that. You're absolutely right. He was so far ahead of everything else. Now Celsius is left in a 1v3, able to find the first. The peek onto the second will not connect. The defuse comes through as FPX will get another.
Just absolute madmen in the server.
Are you good now?
Yeah.
Life, he's all alone on site.
Oh my god.
Has a nice flash lineup for himself.
That guy gets 2 there
John
is
GT
crazy.
Gets caught out in the open. But the
I feel like they're getting so many
follow-up, how are they
multi-frags.
getting away with this? The trades, the spacing is just not quite there.
This
It's
Razor is
almost
just
like Sentinels are just
unfortunate.
lining up for these guys. And look at this. Somebody needs to come out earlier there and help John.
Dude, the rocket. I mean, you can see the frustration on Zekin's face there. The rocket just humming right past Autumn.
That ultimate, it can be so hard to land sometimes. And even when you think it
close.
lands, and even when you think it lands, it might not even kill fully.
Last round of the half, you see it on the timeline. The rounds have come in bunches. For the wave Sentinels, FPX responding with a bit of their own. And the chamber ult used right at the very beginning. Berlin with Goop in face has to take a step back. This is so bold.
Oh, what a punish.
So just having their way with what Sentinels was throwing at them.
We'll see.
We will see if that is any different.
Let's go.
going
We
into this
reset.
round.
We reset right
As
here.
we head into the pistol, you've
Okay,
got
let's
4
win
classics
pistol.
and light armor on the side of FPX. Meanwhile,
I won't say
Logos
anything. You say that
for
though.
Sentinels.
Very interesting buy
Oh
here.
God. Okay.
The
Interesting.
death ball approach for sure.
Yeah, take a look at Second's position. He was for the longest. I mean, he's still back in spawn, waiting for any noise, waiting to be as reactive as he can be, as quickly as he can be, because this is very decisive out from FPX.
That was a great eye. Holy shit.
Yeah, really good.
Perfect. John's getting all
Good
9.
capitalized.
Wait, this is a nice ass
Second
wall
on the
though.
swing out, trying to find a
Yeah,
little
they're
bit more
scaling
of
so
a
deep in
rep back
sight.
sight. Him
John
and
got another
Berlin,
big
those
kill.
two in
Okay, it's
tandem
perfect
just
now.
pushing their way forward.
Careful.
Trying to mow
Careful.
over Sentinels.
Nice.
And it's Autumn who cleans things up. Seconds left alone. He's trying to tuck
above,
down
above.
22 HP. It's someone over the top. He's got behind him.
Nice!
Second with the 3K on the round for Sentinels.
Unreal
What
from
the
the kid.
fuck? Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I thought when
Let's
he
fucking
ran
go.
out of
We
That
needed
is
that
crazy.
so bad. You have
Punished
zero
for it.
clue.
That is crazy that he jumped over
He
him.
just cleans it up.
Wow.
Sneaks right behind. Right here is when I thought it was going to be wrapped.
Fuck, we needed that so bad.
But just sneaking by on the reload
Let's fucking
on
go.
top
Let's
of
fucking
it.
go.
Autumn.
One enemy remaining.
Poor guy's been having such
Fucking
a
love
good
this
game, but
kid.
just didn't guess right this time around. He went for the jumping classic. Yeah, he knows he got away with murder right there.
Yeah, he did. But honestly, I mean, you
He
mentioned
knows what he
Autumn.
did.
Yeah.
A 2K there, a 3K on the round, if I'm not mistaken, with a little pixel angle.
It was
over
a
Tuna. It was nice.
It was a very cool strat. I mean, that's why they bought the classics. They isolated, cut the sight in half. The classics were good in all those fights, all that close range.
Just not good enough to get him over the board. So Sentinels win the second half pistol. No investment on the side of FPX.
Yeah, not too crazy of an investment for the side of Sentinels either. You have 2 Spectres, a Stinger. Yeah, you have an Outlaw and a Bulldog, but I mean, going into the next round, you don't really have much to work with, I feel
I
like.
don't like this.
Great Molly.
Very nice indeed. Autumn just continues to
he's
find
unreal.
success, man. I don't know how he
How
does
the
it. I don't know
fuck
how
did he
keeps
get
getting away with
saucy?
it.
Just chamber things, man.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Yeah, good spam.
And so a weapon upgraded for Berlin, who's now got the Bulldog in hand and left in a 1v3.
Oh, he's getting ran at.
Nowhere to go.
Nice,
No room in
nice,
sight.
Nice.
Celsius with the spray and pray Stinger. Intuition was on point. He's had a lot of smoke spam kills so far. in
Friday, I
this-
think it was 17.
map.
Welcome back.
A lot on Autumn.
And again.
Oh, what a shot. This kid is so insane.
We're in it. Let's go, boys.
They are in it now with that. I mean, only
Okay,
2-round
Jordan, you're
difference
making
here.
me feel a lot better.
And
From the Vibes Merchant himself.
And you know how I was talking about how it was a light investment in the previous round? Look at this now. You got 2 Phantoms, one on Zek and one on Celsius.
And the Bulldog and the Outlaw.
And it's aggression, too.
They've got something to work with here. Sentinels very far up a short.
Oh, yeah. That Fade Eye. Been really impressed so far from Saucy using some of these lineups that he's had. I mean, that pistol round 1, that was really big. This time around, he gets info on market area. And SEN decided to back off, re-clear showers. But Autumn, he waited that out, and it's going to be a little bit of a battle here. Could have been.
Meanwhile, you saw Life grab that ult orb towards Belong. I think that's going to be a key part of how they try to approach these later rounds on the attack. Have Life go in, create as much havoc as possible, get info. There's so many ways you can play around a
You're
Yoru
gonna
ult.
Yeah.
fake
and
B.
his kit in general. He left a clone there, and
Yeah.
they're actually going to lean back towards A, I believe, and use that clone as a feint for the hit.
Yeah, look
This
at
is
where the
some
spike is.
very cool stuff.
There's a lot of presence here. I mean, oftentimes you see a fake and it's 1 or 2 members, but I think they can send it and then they go through TP, they head back towards showers.
Yep. And the problem here is if Autumn doesn't win this 1v1, it gets thwarted.
Nice. This is
And
huge.
that's
Big
exactly
kill
what
on the
happens. So
lurk.
now they-
Huge.
What do they try to reinvest?
There was
back
alone
towards
with the
B?
bomb.
I think they have to full commit. The spike is all the way up base short. Saucy, he's just going to delay right now.
Things have been thrown into disarray.
Good
I thought
seize,
Life
stop
was gonna
the
try to
omen.
get out. He dies. Yeah, that's a spike.
Nice!
Yeah, that's so
problem.
good. He's so aware.
Dude,
smart.
okay, Saucy won
I
us
think
this
you hit
round.
the nail on the
Yeah,
head.
he
Trey.
did.
If that
He
kill
did.
goes the way of FPX and Showers, they have so
Beautiful.
many things at their disposal.
And a third.
But that goes down, you've lost Showers control, and then the spike is in this awkward, like, well, do I go up A? Do
we're
I
2 off
TP
from
back
Fatal.
B? Or are you guys
Perfect.
going to come to
Yeah.
us?
Yep.
What's
And
the
we got
play?
raised. Okay.
I get it. I don't
Okay,
know
okay,
how he's feeling
okay.
himself right now. He wants to take that 1v1.
Yeah,
But
sure.
there's no downside to just waiting, holding an off angle, and waiting for your squad to come up and run in with you and get the trade instantly.
Yeah, I think you're the 5.
So a little bit of a mistake there. Maybe just getting a little bit too overconfident in that moment because, yeah, as soon as he drops right here alone,
Ooh,
I mean,
clean.
that's a very risky peak to take.
Yeah. On an off angle like that too, I mean, that's tough to win. It doesn't really matter who you are.
I mean, you just wait for your team. The worst case scenario is you trade, and then you have the site for free. But the setup on the strat was really nice from FPX. The execution just wasn't quite there. Great
Huge
job
round.
from Sentinels to clean that one up. Ooh,
Oh, you're in
get
trouble.
broken. What's going on right
You
now?
gotta get
Life?
out of there. Zekin's not able to stay alive, but the trading out from Tens is nice. Life now down. Ayong has a rifle.
I mean, taking every single timing possible. Look at this.
Yeah.
All the way through. In spot. Oh, Celsius.
That's
he
huge.
read him like a book somehow. That's so rough.
Yeah, very clean shots. Berlin wasn't able to do anything there. You know, we saw this a lot when FPX played against Heretics. They invest into Ayong. It doesn't really matter who it is that has the hot hand or what it is that's going on. If there's a hero rifle, be it the Guardian or the Vandal, whatever it is, it often goes into his hands, and that's the case here.
Oh, this is scary. The push from showers.
Yeah, the
Goes
shower.
out towards A. Zelsa's the only one close by.
Thank
If he gets
God,
the
thank
shot,
you,
the
thank
site
you.
stays
His arm
alive
fell
so
off.
far. The Molly to buy a little bit of time as two
Good.
reinforcements again. The two remaining members of
Oh,
Sentinels.
wow.
Nice. He did really
As
good.
quickly
He
as
did
they
really
can.
good.
One for one. There's not a lot of time.
Beautiful.
Yes!
Beautiful shot.
Zone, and he cannot.
Let's go.
Yes!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, Saucy
I've never
cleaning it up
prayed on the
there.
downfall of another
Fade
fucking
ultimate
player in my
online and
life like
available.
this. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice
such
stuff
a
from
prick.
Sentinels to weather the storm. That was that quick showers and short.
No, we deserve
Zelsis,
a little
he is
something.
on
Like
point right now with his intuition.
we've been going through it over
Turns
here.
around in time for both those scenarios. I mean, he almost gets caught right there by Autumn,
Yeah.
but Autumn
of
just couldn't
showers.
settle the shots.
All right, we got this.
And then the Phantom pre-fire spray. That's the advantage of using the Phantom in scenarios like this. And that's why you see him vibing up there.
Yeah, we talked about it in the arrival interviews. We talked about it when they walked out on stage. We even saw it when we saw a couple of members of Sentinels backstage before they even walked out onto the stage. For a team that's facing elimination in the biggest tournament of the entire year, they seem really relaxed. They seem very, like, just comfortable and chill.
And
That's
they
Tyson's
need to be
uncle.
that way, and they need to be confident. And this is the scary
Tyson's uncle in the crowd?
time right
Yeah.
now for FPX because a confident Sentinels, I mean, that's not.
I think I
anything you
saw him
wanna
at
play against.
another.
They're-
No, that
they
was
can be
we saw his
Titans.
mom. I don't know if we
We've
saw his
seen
uncle
it.
before.
We
If
did,
you
but
get
that was a
them
different
going,
uncle.
They will destroy you.
Oh
I think on the other
shit.
side,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
play devil's
Let's see
advocate
how
a
his
little
luck
bit.
is.
You talk about a team that is look confident. I look towards FPX, man. You think they have tried setting the pace from the very first round.
That's
of the
Uncle
map, too,
Chris,
so
chat.
It really just feels like it's like just who's gonna lean into the confidence a little bit more.
Yeah. And not be too overconfident as well, right?
Yeah, not like go too far.
It's
Yeah.
this fine line that you always have to tread. And it's a really good sign for
Ooh,
Sentinels
okay.
fans out there that they're playing in this way because I feel like you watched the last couple of matches, you know, they really haven't had that same spark, that same, you know, motivation. Even in the reactions of the players, it's looked very serious, like you said. Now they look a lot more loose. And, I mean, considering the scope that Sentinels as an organization are under by themselves, right? It's a lot of pressure that amounts onto you. Being lighthearted can be a way to weather that.
Yeah, alleviate a little bit of it. You see Autumn's ult online. Heavy lean towards B. There's no showers presence. There's no A presence at all. Now we're going to see live salt for the first time.
3 members here, though, from Sentinels.
That knife ult's really good. That's going to tag a lot of members. Berlin's already dead.
Yeah, 3 spam kill.
Nice.
Wait, the Yoru's just
Yes.
running laps around the site, just
teammates
fucking
scrambled
watching his
around
teammates
him.
die.
And we have Spike.
No chance, really.
Yeah.
Just spam across
That
the
was
board.
good that they
I mean, look
ignored the
where the
Yoru.
spike is.
Just focus the
It's out.
kills.
There's no way for them to recover it.
Oh, let's go.
Center looking so good right now.
Yeah, but this also feels like a plan that was poorly executed
is
on the
scary.
side of FPX.
I mean, sometimes it's just
Yeah, that's fucking
rough.
up.
I mean, Jordan Zelsis, he's had so many smoke kills so far. Oh, what a shot. Oh, he almost connected onto that one. The 10s.
Trade. Good job. Good job. Good
Cleaned
job.
it
Good
up.
job. That was a great round. That was a great round. They used a lot there.
Look at us go.
But yeah, Zelsis.
And
I
look
mean,
at
if we
how
have a
many
smoke
ults we
kill
have.
counter on
Holy
this
Yeah,
shit.
3
That
ults.
at least.
They used
I swear
your
it's like
ult
half
only
this
there,
goes.
right?
It's
That
gonna
was a
be
full
at
buy as well.
Yeah, we're looking
I'd
good.
love to take a look at that round again. I mean, we'll see.
I mean, look at this.
We'll see some of the plays.
Oh, okay, that was just.
TPing
Or
in.
some of the kills, excuse me, but you know, so Life goes
Oh,
out
wow.
with his ult,
Okay.
tries to get a little bit of info on site. As soon as an Eiffel comes out, we saw Berlin TP forward.
Yeah, that was.
And he was the one who had the spike and just dies out
Okay,
in the middle of the
Tyson.
site. And from that point forward, there was really no way for
Yeah.
any sort of Octagon presence to come out onto the site. The spike was in no man's land, and that's where it really felt like the round fell apart.
Yeah, I didn't catch that TP from Berlin. That was so insane. I mean, that was so risky.
And you see where the risk did not pay off in this instance. Autumn, again, a hot
Ooh.
hand. But man, is it gone cold.
Nice.
Shit on him. Shit on
Contact
him.
approach from
Shit
FPX,
on
like,
him.
It hasn't been
Shit
working.
on him.
They need to just.
I
do an extra
never
finally getting
played.
punished for
I
his
have
choices.
never prayed harder for a downfall of a
Gotta get the flank
player.
line, At least.
Well, you
Chat,
gotta
low
think about
key,
it, though,
why
Drake.
has it
feels
always
like,
been
you know,
Autumn,
you
though?
think about FPX and the crazy year that they've had. I want to take us back to Shanghai. One of the things that people were so excited about was how FPX played their attacking side, particularly how they played the entire map.
Yeah, with all the smokes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right, there were double pump fakes, there were triple pump fakes. I mean, they played everything so beautifully on the attack side. And yes, there was some like heavy exec rounds, but that didn't really feel like their DNA.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
wait.
contact
Zach's in huge
Yeah.
spot here.
so far. I mean,
Nice.
look, another just
Spike down.
dry walk into the crosshair.
Does he dare pop it? No, he's chilling. I like it. He's playing patient.
And Zek
Oh.
is able to tuck back in and stay
Oh,
alive.
good. It's not. It's not. Oh, it's not you.
It's okay.
Not
It's
gonna
okay.
connect onto
It's fine.
anything,
It's
but
fine.
This delay is just so difficult to navigate.
Straw, careful. Careful.
I mean, they've barely made it out of short at this point. They haven't really gotten U-Haul. They haven't really gotten a ton of space at all.
And if you look at the ultimates, there's still so many online and available for Sentinels.
I
Look at
love
that.
this.
Oh my
Done.
god.
He
Oh
was
my
third.
god.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
He's
Good
done.
util. Great util.
Let's go. Wait, do you have the
No,
Sen
it's
light
you.
stick, Tarek?
Do I have the what?
Do you have the Sentinel's light stick?
Sentinels are
I do
definitely
actually.
active.
At home, I got that. Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit, you didn't bring
Tens,
it
didn't
with
even have to
you?
use that
Yeah,
thrash.
I
He
should've
has that
brought
available
that.
for another
I should've
retake
brought
if he
that.
wants or an aggressive play, but they don't really need to do anything. Them just holding off.
I have a
angles has been the key
Sen
to success.
classic.
Look at this.
They sent me a
Two
Sen
different off-angle
classic.
kills, and then
Oh,
when it's
shit, like the
5v3, you have full
prop?
confidence in your
Yeah,
squad
the
if
prop.
you retake. I mean, tether right there, life can't escape.
Kind of
Even
cool
if you wanted
souvenir.
No,
Oh, I
I
bet.
even think about that off angle that Saucy was holding a couple of rounds ago in showers.
Yeah.
Right, when the intent was to go back and hit back towards A. It really has felt like that's been their success this whole time. I mean, look at the timeline. That's 6 rounds in a row.
Yes.
Obnoxious.
It's just been so dominant on this side.
This Sentinels roster, once they get going, it's impossible. It feels so smothering.
Look at the adjustment here out from FPX. I was talking about how they like to put the hero rifle in the hands of Ayang. This time it's in Autumn's.
Oh, proactivity with the thrash.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
wow,
good.
that TP.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
That was great timing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ten's had some backup there from John to pick up that thrash again. He'll have it for the next hit. It's just a cycle of utility right now from both sides. All of Hookah just got cleared out. That's why you see them taking space. It's John QT and Saucy. And Tens, he leaned towards A. And I wonder if this is all to crunch if players go Hookah. They'll send that thrash through the TP. As I say that, it's going to be a B long hit, though.
Paranoia goes out, Life goes forward. They have a lot of space here.
Yeah.
The thing is, they haven't dealt with the hookah presence that you were mentioning a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, and Sentinels, they're comfortable with this for that
Nice.
reason.
Yeah, I like this.
Here comes
Me
I like
too.
this.
It's
Yeah.
slow.
There
This
comes
is well
the
done.
crash, there comes
Beautiful.
the crunch that you mentioned. It, yeah, with the alarm bot at his feet. Slowed, sure, but it's really just delaying the inevitable.
Oh my gosh, and the
Good
jiggle as
smoke.
well from Zelsis. He spotted all
Oh
three members.
my
there. It's just
God,
easy pickups
Amin!
for John QT.
3
Ew.
rounds for the leader.
Oh my
Saucy's gonna clean up the
god.
last. Sentinels will
Good
get to
shit.
11.
Very well done. Good
It's
teamwork.
just
Good
Beautiful.
shooting.
easy for
Great
Sentinels. They're
protocol.
reading FPX so hard right now.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm
Showing
so
B-Long
happy. I have
presence,
zero fucking
leaning
clue.
back towards Hookah. Tens, he goes
Mwah.
all the way back
Nice one.
around A for that thrash to go through the TP. It's beautiful. It's beautiful Valorant we're seeing right now from Sentinels.
It is beautiful Valorant.
Night and day from the last time they played.
I mean, it's got to be pretty when you win 7 in a row.
I will be.
I think the other thing I want to mention very quickly is you talked about how it feels like.
I did something.
You said I did something?
I almost just spit out
Poor
the water.
guy.
I think it was like
That was-
5
that was
kills or
crazy.
something.
You were talking
prior.
about how it feels like Sentinels
Yeah.
are reading FPX well,
4
and they
kills.
are.
I
But
get
I
it.
also
I mean,
think
look,
a
you're
lot
the
of
John. You're the
individual
mastermind,
firepower is
bro.
starting to come
Don't sell
through,
yourself short.
Like Johns, as we saw a moment ago.
Yeah, he did something.
A little pat on his back.
Hey, Sometimes you got to hype yourself up, man.
Take the wins where you can get them.
Yeah.
I get it.
This is a new look right now for FPX. It's an attack side operator, and Tens is all alone here. I say that, but I mean, he has supporting cast, but he's the only one in Octagon. That was his backup. Yep, that was his backup.
I wonder here if you're expecting someone else. Yeah, Autumn is. The slow
He's very ready.
Ooh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
They did that last time.
Yeah.
I wondered if he would be worried about it, if he would even check Octagon, given the smoke, given the fact that Saucy was playing another off angle, but the discipline and the poise out from Autumn.
Yeah. I mean, Autumn has had to play against some of the most ridiculous plays we've seen in Valorant China. So he's got to be ready for stuff like that. People finessing around smokes.
Fuck, I think they're aware of Hookah at this point, though.
You've got to understand that Hookah hasn't been cleared. Zelsis is here, and Lysor knows.
Yeah.
But what can they do about him?
This is tough.
I mean, he's like a trap. That's
Wow,
been laid.
Lysor is
And it's
so
almost like you know
fucking
he's there.
patient.
It's like itching in the back of your
Yeah,
mind, but
he's
you can't really
actually
do
so
anything.
slow.
It's all going to be on timing. Meanwhile, Young falls. Zelsis
Wait,
on
good
the
awareness.
swing, and
Nice.
now
Wow.
the threat has been realized.
To his
Lysor
teammates.
falls, 3v3. Op still in the hands of Autumn.
I like
But
that.
Berlin not around for long. Meanwhile, Life only has 10 HP. John on the tap. The shot's not going to connect. Zelsis still playing up in Hookah. Finally dealt with. Finally dropped.
Oh my god!
John
Thank
gets
you,
far
thank you, thank you, thank you,
around.
thank you, thank
And
you.
the defuse comes through.
Fuck. The stars are aligning.
Holy
He
shit.
did something again.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
How did they bring that one back?
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes.
Celsius was in Hookah.
Yeah, it was 3v5 too.
Biding his time.
Good util
Oh,
for the
that
first kill.
Retake utility was beautiful. The trades on top of that, phenomenal. And that plan,
Enemy remaining.
what a shame. Rough
go.
stuff. for
Fucking
FPX.
shit, I mean. Look at
Autumn
you
did
fucking
so
go.
much in that round, but he lines up with his teammate, and John, he executes.
And now Sentinels
All
are
of
one
this
round
just to
away
get
from
shit
having
on
a
my
perfect
Genji,
half
brother.
to take Bind.
No,
to take
I think
map
we
one,
got
to
this,
take
actually.
FPX's map pick.
We're looking so good.
It's been an obliteration.
Oh my god.
Interesting
We got this.
approach.
We got
Ulting
this.
Life TP
around
sends his
A
TP
back
out
to
towards
B?
A, and then ults, and then takes the TP. Look at how far back he is.
Oh, they're
just
not gonna
dropped a
hear
smoke
it.
Back there. He could pop out on the other side of it. That was the play. A
You know what?
really cool
That was
exec
nice.
from
I haven't
FPX,
seen
but
anything
only
like
one
that.
kill found.
The fatal with the Euro
Sentinel
TV behind them?
shutting the
Yeah,
door
it's
on them
cool.
again.
Wait. Second's going
It's
crazy.
just so chaotic. It's a flood. Sentinels are feeling it. They can taste it.
Oh,
Just
and they heard the
one
last one.
member left.
I saw them.
And it's all on Berlin in a 1v2. The spam's coming through. 25 HP. Too
Let's
many
fucking
targets
go.
to
Let's
deal
fucking
with.
go. Oh
Sentinels
my god, there's
roared
light.
their way
There's some
to a
light.
Oh
dominant
There's
my
some
God.
light.
13-8.
Just wow.
Okay, wait. They just run away with that half,
All
like,
you have to
entirely?
say about that half from
On
Sentinel.
defense?
Holy shit.
I think it was A4, right? 13-8 to A4?
Well,
Or A4 to 13-8?
Well, they were talking about how they just won like 6 rounds in a row, and I think it was
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah, yeah. It was A4 half, and then they just won 13-8. That was an insane defense. What the fuck?
Holy fuck. I'm feeling it.
Fuck, it was looking grim. I'm not gonna lie. It turned up. It started fucking shooting back. Thank God we got a fucking pistol. Holy shit.
Thank God. Holy shit. No, the song is giving me anxiety. I don't like this shit. What the fuck is this song? We don't need that shit. It's making me fucking like sick to my stomach. Wait, this song's so bad! Wait, I know! This is not the lyrics that we want to put out into the world. No. You're lying? What do you mean? That's so bad. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? No. Wait. Whoa. How's this? Let's just put on a Russian song. I don't even understand the lyrics, but it's vibes. There we go. Now we don't know what they're saying. It could be bad, but it's...
I'm gonna peek quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh wait, I want to listen to Kaplan.
Phenomenal defense. I don't think you can ask for a better one. But in your eyes, what was the key to the success of that defense half?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot lately. We're all bought into coming into these matches with plans to ante and punish the opponents. But we struggle sometimes with the micro, right? Sometimes we play too scared. We're not making little adjustments and switching things up and talking to each other enough. And the boys did an incredible job with that, right? Every freeze time, even if it's the same setup, change a little thing, add a little idea, middle of the round, push a little, all that stuff. They were just much more confident and creative today, and I love to see it.
We love to see it as well. Best of luck on map 2.
Sentinels picks up a win thanks to a flawless defensive side. Absolute magic from the boys over in the SEN camp here. And, you know, we were seeing glimpses of it early on when they were on the attacking side, what they were able to really begin to, like, muster up. And there were some great ideas, and they executed them incredibly well.
Yeah, rounds like this early on had me a little worried about Sentinel. As you see in this one, FPX inching out from showers, going for a walk down outside of hookah. They were super proactive in taking these forward plays, and in a lot of rounds, FPX was getting these first picks because of it. 8 out of 12 rounds, they started at an advantage.
Someone said... Whoa.
Funny fat guy, funny fat guy, funny fat guy, funny fat guy. F&S watch humorous fat man. Yo.
What?
Yo, chat. Yo. Fully fat guy, bro. Rice stream? Maybe, chat, maybe. He also sang the Nash Chinese national anthem on stream. He's lost it. We've only just begun, bro. The takeover has only just begun, bro. I have not lost it. The takeover has just begun, bro. We're just getting started, bro. We're just getting started, chat. We're just getting started.
Didn't you put every Chinese team on the bottom of pick'ems like me? Chat, if I'm not mistaken? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, fuck.
Artists did win FPX their first Masters. I won FPX their first Masters, chat. I won it, bro.
Second has had such a
Oh
turnaround.
my God.
I think that series versus Gen G to open up Champions was one of the worst series I've ever seen from this guy, but he's back.
All Asian teams? Oh, this guy is stupid. What the fuck? You're joking. He put every Asian team at the bottom? What the hell? That's crazy. Love that for him.
Every player on FPX was having individual moments where they were kind of punishing that Paul, just little moments where they're trying to punish an individual just stepping out into the space. But it came together at the end, and the fan reaction, I think,
Genji
overall
is
to Zekken
insane.
was just calling for chops and changes to the roster.
Yeah.
Not just for Zekken as an individual, but after that first game, big overreaction. But the thing that I think I want the fans to understand is that Sentinels are so team-orientated. They're so team-pilled. They need to play together as a team. They need to have the right page and the right ideas. And because of that, individuals don't really shine unless the whole team is clicking. When the whole team clicks, that's when players individually are going to be empowered to move forwards, when they know players are at the back, the util's there to support them.
It's like if you were a Sentinels fan last year and you were watching their bad 2023 season where they also had Zekken on the roster, Zekken didn't look like a superstar player.
Yeah.
But it's because they were calling him into a lot of hard hits where he wasn't set up for success. This Sentinels is setting him up for success, and when they play well, he plays great.
Yeah, and the Sentinels had an incredible turnaround. Once again, a flawless defensive side. You got to be happy about that. But now it's time to switch the script a little bit. Go to our HyperX Reflex moment of the day. We decided to give this one to life because this guy was just constantly on the kill feed with multi-kills non-stop. He actually was great in this map. He got, a little shut down toward the end there, but he had some awesome moments and moments just like this, Brent.
Yeah, and I think it highlights as well kind of the spacing being off for that.
Holy
The initial
fuck, you almost
half
got that
for
too.
SEN. You can see they kind of just lined up for him, but I don't want to take the credit away from Life because he played out of his mind this entire game. His individuals were on point, and it takes a lot of individual skill to be able to hit that second shot under the amount of pressure that you are, where you're being swung by 3 players. Senna dedicating that many players to try and shut that guy down, and he was still coming up with the goods and the damage.
Yeah, he really was. He really was. Well, now let's go ahead and hear over from Coach Nathan at the FPX camp to see what's going on with the squad going into map 2.
I'm now joined by Coach Nathan D from FPX and Luna to do some translations as well. Now, you guys looked really good against Team Heretics on Lotus earlier in this tournament, but we're talking about Sentinels here. You're going to have to face up against next. What are some of the differences you feel like Sentinels might have compared to Heretics on this map?
其实之前在跟 TH 打莲花古城这张图的时候发挥的很棒嘛，但是我们聊聊接下来要跟 Sentinels 打，那你觉得跟 TH 相比，他们会有什么不一样的地方吗？
他们不一样的地方可能是之前阵容不一样，然后但是我觉得他看 TH 把我们赢了，他可能也会拿回了个阵容，想尝试去赢我们，但我们也准备了不一样的东西给他们。
I think their difference is their comps, but if they think they saw as how we performed that good, well, when we faced against Team Heretics, might they will change their comps too. But we prepared something different for them, of course.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, Coach Nathan and Luna as well. Let's see how they can do on map 2.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dive into what we should be expecting here at map 2. It's going to be Lotus. You got Sentinel starting on the defensive side.
Map 3's Abyss. We haven't seen Sen's Abyss, but hopefully we can just keep that in our pocket.
Big question: do they play the deadlock comp again?
I hope
and
so.
If they do,
because FPX's Abyss was looking really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, they went OT, right? Versus
Team Heretics?
yeah.
Yeah, it was just super close.
where they weren't clearing around.
Baby!
I guess at least we have some info on them, but still.
You're global, baby.
Fuck that.
Just one without deadlock?
But I'm fine if they go back to it. I think deadlock is good. I think it just comes down to implementation.
Implementation and how someone feels using that particular agent. They just picked up a big win here by
Oxygen
switching things
Banana,
up.
I think you're the 5.
I'm pretty curious about FPX's comp as well. I'm trying to get a sneak preview of this one because they played their triple control. Not quite, not anymore. They're playing, okay.
Autumn's on Chamber again? This guy's a one-trick. He's just like me.
Double smokes, double initiate.
Are we doing anything crazy? We're not using Deadlock. We normally have Deadlock, I think. Did we finally retire Deadlock?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bless, bro. Holy shit.
This might
Autumn
be
is going to be able to
fucking
bait out a lot of these.
We may have to
defensive
find new
aggro plays for
discovery.
Sentinels and be able to fight into A, things like that. Get opening picks. That's the name of the game for him, like it was.
I wonder what our Ascent comp is still, though.
So help me God, they run Deadlock Cypher on Ascent, no joke. I will legit take a hammer and break everything in my room.
They played it before and they were great with it before.
And Kaplan did put an emphasis saying that we're focusing much more on anti-stratting. FPX had just moved away from their triple controller comp, which I think there was tons of exploitable elements with that composition. And now they moved to this. So your preparation, out the window if you're SEN, you're going to be adapting on the fly.
If Sentinels was going to prove their fundamentals are back, this is the map to do it. Playing the basic comp against something weird. Let's see if they're ready.
Couldn't agree more, Mimi. Let's go ahead and see if this one can go to a third map. We're sending it back over to your casters, Doug and Baby Bay.
Thank you so much, GB. I think the big elephant that we've got to address in the room is that Sentinels have won a map for the first time in what feels like a really long time. It seems like they're going back to the fundamentals, the basics that Mimi was talking about on the desk.
Sen fans rejoice around the world for sure. But this comp from FPX, what are they cooking, Doug? This is some weird stuff we're about to see. I feel like they might be overcooked.
So help me God. So help me God. We're losing pistol. I'm calling it. I'm legit calling it right now. Nah, trust me, kyedae. I know for a fact we're losing pistol because I got intel.
Controller comp. It's nothing like.
I know what pistol they're running here.
Now this comp as well isn't like anything they've ever played against, but it's comfortability.
C push all the way.
Crunch. They send 3 down.
They know.
They drop the paranoia. And
I don't mind this.
and they dump
5v5
the utility
retake.
into B.
Yeah.
That's what.
Your util for post plan's kind of good though.
Allows
Wait,
for
what
We
is
got Raze
Breach have?
mid.
Oh, Breach has full util. Wait.
Not to break the
Yeah, he
cover,
saved
but
everything. It's 2
Probably
flashes
bring it
still.
out.
Oh fuck.
The smoke fades, but it's gonna shoot him right here. I don't know about this right now.
It's
still up.
You might be
That
right.
pesky thing is still up.
Chambers up? No.
They got what they
Yeah,
want.
wait,
They
I
got
am
this
right.
fight
Yeah,
down.
they're definitely
Now
lose
they're in
here.
a 5v5 post plant.
The Sentinels have so much info once the smoke fades. I guess it's just gonna be reoccurring
Oh
smokes
my
here.
God.
Life.
Bro, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna freak
He's gonna
out
get
if he gets
resmoked?
one.
There's somebody close by.
They have to.
Wait, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is he smoking crack?
I'll take it.
That
I'll
guy's
take it. I'll
smoking
take
crack.
it. I'll take it. That's beautiful.
He went schizo. Why did he run out like that?
But it's all been so decisive, and look, they're gonna crunch. Saucy
Oh, easy, Saucy. Take it
trying
easy,
to deal
bro.
with the first, and unfortunately he cannot.
Nice
Zekin
second.
gets
Heat
in
up.
on it though with the sheriff in hand.
Nice.
John's gonna stick to the fuse all the way, and there's no
Close that shit out.
second stop.
Close that
Sentinels
shit
get the
out.
pistol.
Okay.
I don't want to get overconfident, but I'm gonna start talking shit soon.
I hate to be a harbinger of bad news and whatnot, but Life not breaking that turret for that entirety is just so bad for
W
what FPX
fucking
were trying to
jinx.
accomplish in that
Sure.
round. Even if you're trying to play in that smoke
I
and
do
try to
jinx here and
finesse around
there.
and kill stairs, you want that broken because when the smokes fade, it's gonna shoot
No,
at you
Life
no matter where
legit,
you're
like
at, on
Life
site.
legit brain
And that's
DC
free
right there. I'm
info the
sorry.
entire
Yeah,
round
I'm
for
not gonna
Sen.
lie. That was.
Right now, Zelsis he's just calming to his team. Yo,
I just
turrets up
totally
still.
did that
Turrets
smoke
up still.
on the
Wait for the
fly.
smokes to fade. It'll have a full line on site.
There you go. Okay, I don't know what he's talking
Okay.
about, but he's smiling.
It's a
I don't know what he's
disaster.
talking about, but I'll take a smile.
It's not over yet. It's going to be an A default. Zekin needs to get out of dodge quickly. And
All right,
it's
they're on
Berlin
full eco. They have
on
a
the breachers, the
ghost.
forefront.
Love
Oh
it.
yeah.
Love
Oh
it.
yes.
Yes.
And another
Yep.
fan
This is
kill.
Oh,
great.
yes.
Yep. Let's not use util to
He
clear that out. Let's
walks
go.
around like
As well.
that, yeah.
All right, keep walking in.
That's my boy Berlin.
Sen have got to be one of the scariest teams to play when they are feeling it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Autumn's so
whoa.
good.
No,
I
no,
guess
No.
this is
We'll-
we want to give him a little
Slap him on
something.
it
We
on
don't
this
want to be
map.
like BM.
Spike should get planted because of that entry.
We're good people over here. Give him the
Okay,
plant
you
too.
have a
Fuck it.
Vandal,
Gonna be
though?
2 pips away from having Zolt online.
Yeah, but life
He's
is
got more in the chamber right now.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Fuck.
Might be able to finesse this round. He gets caught
Nice.
lacking.
Who the fuck's watching drop? The comms are off over there.
Now in the back of sight. Cleans
Nice.
Oh my
it up.
god.
Young couldn't do anything, and
Okay.
Zekin is gonna defuse the spike.
Autumn
He's
did
getting
not understand what they were
closer to that
talking about in the
showstopper,
comms
and
right
another
there.
Strong start, continuing from that last half they had.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
think,
god.
You know, it was funny
This
as we were
this
watching
emote
some
in
of
my
that play out, I
chat
felt
of
a little
Saucy.
reminiscent to how Sentinels looked on the
Wait,
first
what is it
half
called?
of
Oh
the
my
line,
god.
Yeah. Where it
It's
just felt
called
like, and again, yes,
it's called
it was
Sachi with 2 eyes.
I understand all that, but the
What
way
does it
that
look
they
like?
Do you remember when they
approach
dressed
some of
up
these
like
swings,
they
the way
had
they're
like
approaching
the
some of these
wigs?
Fights felt
Yes,
No,
yes,
dressed up
yes.
as
like what
girls.
Sentinels looked like in the first half.
Yeah,
of
it's
the line.
Saucy in his wig. He kind of looks like a
Chad,
rock
do
star.
we
I'm not
have
gonna
it?
lie.
I can't tell.
In a different world, he's a rock
Oh.
star.
You guys, can we add it, Vaughn?
Oh, is it one eye?
Vandal and a Bulldog, but
Oh, I'm blind.
as
It's one
far as
eye.
big guns go, that's it.
Okay, bonus here.
He did give his rifle to Zekin.
I don't have perms.
Understanding
Wait,
One
what?
light armor for the
That'll kill
outlaw.
after
Wait.
grabbing that orb.
Wait, can
Tyson's
you,
got a Bucky?
Vaughn, can you add me on Discord?
Peek now,
This
Tyson.
is so hard to clear.
Autumn's been good.
Oh my god.
Swing, man.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Nice.
Nice. That's fucking sick. It's full
Wait,
box.
look at that
200.
ball.
Not
Holy.
the anticipation any longer.
Which one?
Wait, the one in the.
Top of the box?
Wait, I
it's-
like
it's
that
inside
one.
the box. What
Yeah.
the fuck is
Look at
that?
all
But
this
I like it.
space
That's
that
legal, by
Ted's
the
got
way, if
after
anyone's
getting that
asking.
kill. He has all of A. Look at how many members of Sentinels are here.
Wait, that's
The
nice.
Thrash now
Fuck.
invested.
I think it gets like down below, right?
We'll get
In the
caught.
corner?
There's not enough health that'll save you there.
Oh.
Lysar now getting a little bit of high ground repositioning though. The spike not committed
He got
yet.
stuck? I think he got stunned.
Tens is
Wait,
starting
Vaughn,
to rotate over. Doesn't have
add
the
me on
paranoia.
Discord. Oh, there we go.
Tap of the door. It's all just a threat.
Yeah, all just faint pressure right now.
Well, I kind of like what Tyson did here.
Up. He might catch these players.
Open the door, TP'd back to flank.
Ready for it.
Oh, he sees a barrel in the main.
Not able to land the first shots, and remember, there is
Peek me,
more
pussy.
than just this
Peek
threat
me,
here.
pussy.
More than just Berlin. Can the rest
Yeah,
of
that's what I
take space
thought.
on the site? Well, all of this is happening out towards Mound. If Tens can buy some time, if he
One.
continue to be eye candy,
Oh,
there's a
this
shot at
guy
this,
fucked
but FPX manage every
Go
single
for stats here.
threat
Play
so
for
well.
stats.
Second dance to the Thrash. Zekins left alone in a 1v3.
One taps. One taps.
Whoa,
Yep.
Weak,
he's
but that
locked
spike has been
in. Did
going
you
off
see
for
the
a
way he
little
just
while. I
flicked
don't
on
know
that
if there's enough
flash?
time for this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's playing grid shot in
None at all.
Valorant.
Zekin, he hit some
I'm getting
nice
blind
shots.
on that,
Zekin to
Right
just,
there.
I want
He's
Zekin to
feeling
just
himself.
fucking be
That's why
shooting
Tens
at every
dropped him
moment
the
of the
rifle.
game.
Oh, me too. He needs to
But the
just run it
reaction
down.
from FPX, that was a great thrash.
Yeah.
Lion.
I just, if he can get a slither of confidence, I'm telling you. I just feel like he just needs to like spark the fire.
I mean, what can you do?
You can only smile there.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about how well FPX
Damn,
handled
okay,
this
Berlin,
situation
my bad.
right here.
I wasn't familiar with your
They knew that
game.
Tens was on the flank. They knew they were going to have to deal with some of the pressure, with some of everything
He's
that
not
was being
Chinese.
thrown their
No,
way,
Autumn
and to be able
is
to effectively
Autumn
parse
is
all of that info out
Australian.
in the chaotic moment is really
Big
difficult
A
to
fight.
do.
Yeah, and Lysor, who had a really rough map. Ooh, nice pick from Autumn. Wait, he's not stopping. They're not stopping.
Fuck.
Life
Whoa.
with the follow-up.
Get two, Tyson.
Tens is here by himself. Now
Whoa.
Chunky T is joining the fray, but Tens peppered.
Okay, why did I say
Finally
that?
put
Fuck.
down.
Actually fucking jinxed.
And yeah, sure.
John is
FPX
so
has a
dead
couple
here.
weak members as well, but
He's so fucking
What an A
dead.
fight.
yeah,
That's with no duelist on top of it. I mean, it's almost impossible to get out of that
Like a
choke.
save. Gamble
you
C.
wouldn't know it.
But the power of Chambers, you're able to take that quick peek. I mean, we saw how good, I believe it was Foxy9 against Fnatic. I mean, he was
What the fuck?
dominating.
This is his third in his flank. I'm so
And that was
confused.
against utility as well. Autumn still getting value, just getting bombarded. But to my point, what I wanted to talk about was Lysor in the
It's
previous
looking like a
round.
save angle.
Looking
He
like a
was
we're
rough
fucked
on the
angle.
last map. But when he's on point for this team of FPX, they just dominate teams. So he had the schmooze on C site in the previous round. This time around, he's sitting at 8 HP, but
Planted.
that paranoia got some value. And it's going to be a full save right now from the side of SEN. And now you got to think, how are you going to approach this A fight? Because you just gave it your all.
You take a look at it again.
I mean,
Zekin tried getting an aggressive angle, but
yeah, the follow-up fight was just too much.
What the hell?
again, you wouldn't believe that they didn't have a duelist in that situation.
Yeah, it really felt like Autumn took the fastest timing. It's the power of Chamber on this map, and I think a lot of teams are a little wary of playing Chamber. They think it's like, not as good as, Cypher or Killjoy, and to be fair, they could be true, but it doesn't mean that Chamber is a bad pick on this map whatsoever.
Sure.
We've seen a lot of teams make it work, most notably T1. Saw Saya player on that, and he made it look really, really good. So if you have a good game plan with this Chamber, it could really do a lot of damage.
And what's crazy is I think we're going to see most of the heavy part of a good game plan there when it gets to their defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're already seeing some of the value on attack, I mean, we'll see what the rest of this map has in store for us.
We got a buy here.
No
Yeah.
ults up on the side of the attack.
Fighting A
But
again.
we're
Let's see what
gonna
changes.
I see David at 3.
And I get it, neither team willing to relent on this area of the map. Full dump at util.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
so dead. He had nowhere to go there. He was lit up
Yeah.
and then obliterated.
Good job.
From
We
the
pushed the
top.
Chamber back this time. Good job.
Zekin went on that double
And
box
Lysor is really low
around that
HP.
Viper wall that you see on the mini-map and just was able to elevate so far in the air. But it's interesting. Sentinels are using their, their nade tether combo to try to catch out Lysor, but he's not actually
Info,
TPing across.
run away.
So that gives Autumn an opportunity to just swing out main for free and TP out after he takes his shot. I wonder if Sen are going to mix it up in the future rounds and try to punish Autumn. Try to get some chip damage on him. Make sure he can't take a pop shot or anything like that. It's going to be an A reclear, though, on the side of FPX Lysor. He's not sitting too healthy. 30 HP to his name.
And Tens is in such a good spot.
This is scary.
Zekin smoked off. But
Yeah,
You're
nice.
still going to have to do a Tens.
Nice.
Too easy.
Falling. And
Wait,
now
that's
Saucy has arrived.
vicious.
Love it.
It just looked too easy right there.
30 seconds left.
That corner
I mean,
gets so much
honestly,
value,
that was
I
still
feel.
a pretty
Like-
strong position from FPX.
Yeah,
all
it's
things
really
considered.
deep,
That
and
was a
it's hard to
5v4. It
clear it
wasn't like
because
they were
the
super down
mini
in
door is
numbers
also
and they were
open
heavily
too.
outgunned.
So
Yeah, there's like so many angles you're walking into, so people are not dialed in.
It's something that you see him do quite often. He's a maniac on this team.
Great job.
And we saw it a couple of times on Bind. We've seen it here as well.
Yeah, he's kind of like Kerrigan-esque, where he'll be the entry.
Yeah, FPX
as
doesn't
the
have a
IGL,
duelist.
and then once he's down, he can do like his mid-rounding. But when you're already down a player, it's
You fuck with chicken
too much
nuggets?
of
I
an
love
ask.
chicken nuggets.
Tens, he's starting to heat up now too. You give this team confidence, or the individual players on this team confidence, any one of them can take over the game.
Oh, there you go, Min.
We see that second kill.
Yeah, that was a top rope right there.
Yeah, off the ult.
Beautiful. Crosshair placement of Tens in this moment was
Yeah,
so good.
lazy, I think so.
Well, and that's the swing you were talking about. Berlin was just so far ahead of everybody
fuck with
else.
mozzarella
Not
sticks?
in a
Yes,
position
I
to trade.
love
And again,
mozzarella
I want to go back
sticks.
to the first half that we saw of Sentinels on Bind, because you mentioned it. Spacing was an issue. And if the spacing is not in a position where you can trade out, when you're down in numbers like that too, the trading has to be on point, because it's only going to go from bad to worse if you can't equalize in fights like that.
Yeah, and oftentimes when you swing together, sometimes players get overwhelmed and they don't know which target to choose from, and you might even just get the kill clean, and all of a sudden it's a 4v4. I mean, when you're going against Tens, probably not likely, but there's still a chance, right? At least get the trade. And that's why you see this timeout coming out from FPX. Coaches
No
gotta be telling them,
joke, Life's
"Guys, chill
side
out.
profile,
Start
like his
playing as a
nose
team
is
more.
like so nice.
Stop trying to go for these crazy plays."
I know that might be a weird thing to look at,
Remember
but
what
like,
got us here.
it's so
Yeah,
like,
it does feel
it's so nice.
Very early timeout.
It is. I don't want to say
It's like perfect
desperate.
slope.
But again, some of the swings felt a little bit like they were just throwing lives away. It almost felt like we were watching an eco round where Sentinels had full rifles and they were just in classics and like,
Literally.
all right, let's kind of move on into the next.
And it was anything but that, right? Tens
Right?
had a Bulldog. If you peek somebody together against a Bulldog, I swear 9 times out of 10 he can't connect on both.
Right,
You,
yeah.
you must have to line up perfectly.
We'll see what adjustments come out on the other side of this timeout. I think on the side of Sentinels, you're seeing some of the adjustments. We've talked about this dump of utility towards A main these last couple of rounds, and this time it's been anything but.
Yeah, they changed the
Whoa,
game
that was
plan.
scary.
They
He
were
low-key,
anticipating
like,
a front
TP'd
B
out.
walk. That's why you saw Zekin and John QT posted up right there. But the problem
Kind
with
of
how
in
FPX are taking this approach on the attacking side
in
is
the
they're
open
just
there.
vibing.
Is Chamber back? Like, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Chamber
So
lately.
while all this A control is happening, Velsis is
I
just
fucking
jiggling
hope
C
not.
for free. You look at the minimap.
Have you been
He has
getting
all
Chamber
the
in
info.
your ranked games?
That's why there's
If you've
3
been playing?
players geared up. of Sentinels
Actually,
towards A side.
not much.
really
a
not
lot in
playing the map at all.
Icebox.
Icebox Chamber?
Yeah.
I mean, given the fact that we're talking about
That's one of the
Lotus, it's a
games we
3-3
saw
map,
Chamber
you
on
would
as
think that's what you're
well,
gonna
I'm
wanna
pretty
lean
sure.
into.
And
We see
Bind.
Icebox
More than
But
even on other
I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
saw
it's,
Bind, yeah.
Especially
I
when
feel like
you
it's
don't have a
always,
duelist.
Yeah.
I mean,
People
even
always
if you
pick
want to go for
Chamber.
this A execute,
Yeah.
who's going to close the gap?
Well, 2 bits of util, they're pretty
Paranoia.
early. You've got the Nightfall and the Paranoia, and
Yeah, jump through the wall.
Nice.
Oh, you got two.
holding the line, but
It's okay, it's
Berlin
okay,
on the
it's okay.
counterpunch.
This is great
Three,
protocol from
two.
Zach
Of his
here.
own. Maybe a little bit
Yeah,
of room to
wait for
breathe
his
here for
team.
the attack.
We got Nade still, Viper Molly.
Right now, Autumn needs
Berlin's
to
kind
drop
of
that
low.
spike to Berlin, have him plant.
He's
while
gonna
he
be
covers
one off
for
breach ult if he
Right now, there's no
plants.
smokes on the field.
It's 20 seconds, guys.
Right? That orb isn't anywhere
FPX
near.
How
start
patient we
moving.
are. Holy
So this could
shit,
be a
I
really
love
Them as
it.
well.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I like that we're holding. We're just
He's
waiting.
running
Yeah.
down low here. And
Well, where's-
still
what
has
is
that
this?
nade? I mean, he might
He's
be able to delay
flanking?
this. This nade is going to be perfect.
Nice.
The cleanup
Nice.
on John as well.
You're not him, bro. What are you
Love
doing
it,
with that
love it.
fucking deagle?
Keep
With
whiffing.
an op in hand, trying to
Ooh,
Rambo his
nice
way through it, and
jumping.
he
Good
just goes.
jumping.
No,
Wait,
now that's an
sometimes he
operator
just spams
if
that
Sentinels
fucking
want
pistol.
it.
And
That was
they-
like minus
yeah, they've
450
picked it
right
up.
there.
This feels very uncharacteristic of the FPX that I think people saw in Shanghai. The same team that took maps off of the 2 finalists in Shanghai, the team that looked much stronger leading into Seoul, and
Wow.
the team that we've seen here as well.
And this is the problem of when you're trying to anti-strat teams with compositions and whatnot. It's not like FPX aren't good at the triple
It's
controller.
also just 0 and 1. Bro hasn't seen anyone. Bro hasn't shot anything.
The life of a killjoy, I swear to God.
And they wanted to mix
The
it
rounds he
up.
died, he got detained as well. He
Now
didn't get
all
to shoot,
of a
I'm
sudden,
pretty
FPX players
sure.
are
I'm pretty sure he got
uncomfortable.
detained and just died.
Start making hero plays.
I know that feeling.
Or trying.
Oh
I
my God.
chat, I
Hero
played
plays,
Killjoy.
and
I
you're getting
fucking
punished for it.
understand.
By a team of Sentinels
I
who now
understand.
have gone back to their comfortability.
Oh God.
And are
Okay,
just
they have
playing the
Chamber
fundamental
ult and 2
game
Hero
of the
Guardians.
Lotus.
Like, they don't
As I
have...
mentioned from the previous
Or I guess they
round,
have
now
Breach
in
and
the
Gecko,
second.
but like, they don't have anyone that
holding
can
down
scale. Maybe
You have
Omen
an Odin
TP.
as well on the other side.
Yeah.
Seeing how deadly the Odin.
I wonder how
There are
active
no
they're
good
going to get
options
on their defense. I feel like their defensive comp is obviously a lot better than their attack.
There's no way to get
so
secure spam
they must have some
damage.
set strats if they're picking this,
They're
no?
gonna rotate away, and if they rotate
Yeah.
away back
Well, I think
C,
Sen picked this,
again,
right, or
there's
no?
no good option. Either you deal with the op that's
Yes.
down B, you deal with the spam
Yeah.
from Saucier,
Well, I think
or you
the
deal with
biggest issue is going to be the Autumn fucking
every single bit of
walking up,
KJ,
right?
yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
fucking us on binds.
Unless,
Like,
no,
walking up
Autumn
mount
can
and
deal with
shit.
him, but,
Yeah,
I mean,
for
Alright,
sure.
Zelsis.
even his
This is the moment you've been
position
waiting
is
for,
nice,
bro.
he's
All
not getting
game.
away in angle, he's not
Don't
getting
scare them
away.
away, bro. Put that orb
Double
down.
layers, he doesn't need to peek anything here. Oh, that's a really.
They're not
good
in. They're not in. Don't freak out.
C right there.
Oh, I
Doesn't
think
get
it's popping
turret
his
still,
molly.
though,
I'm
so
freaking
still
out.
info. Gained right now for Zelsis, and he's just gonna play backside right now.
He's
Ooh,
so
that
fucking dead. He's
flash
so
in there.
fucking dead. No
Dude.
joke.
That's all. If he wants to rotate
John
over
with
very
two?
quickly, or John can just mow him over. There it is.
Nice.
the-
Nice,
I love this kid. I love this
Jordan.
kid. I love this kid.
Zelsis
Oh my
holding the
god.
line on
Wait,
C.
that can just like be
Yeah,
hopped off the
what the
ramp
hell?
and shorted him. What the? He was like
Zelsis played that
floating.
so
What the
well.
fuck?
Full layered utility there. It's all because
Oh,
FPX
thank
was on a
God.
bad
We're
buy.
playing-
They had that B line from the start of the round.
Alright, hey, everyone,
If
everyone,
Saki gets
don't get too
overwhelmed,
confident
Satchel
either,
out.
dude, because that's how you lose the
So he
game.
doesn't need any extra
One round at a
utility to
time.
support him there.
Things might be looking good
And
now,
then
but that
John
could
is able to
easily
play it.
change.
It's beautiful play.
And even the little things like
Stay humble.
seeing that the breach util was coming through and
my God, they're
instantly realizes,
smiling.
I have got to pop the nanos. And
Yep.
even if
Yeah.
even if he's not getting damage, he's buying time.
Keep those smiles.
delays.
Keep those
Yeah.
smiles going.
Fuck
So
Deadlock.
those little
Holy
decisions like
shit.
that proving to be fruitful.
Nah,
Sentinels
Deadlock.
up 3 rounds. They've dropped
The
the pick
devs set
towards
us
C.
up. The devs legit set us up.
Operator almost connected on the 10s right there.
They continue to invest into this weapon.
He's gone for this A pick like
You're running a chamber.
maybe
you kinda
7
feel
out
like
of these
you
8
have to.
rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you really want to lean into the strengths of the agent.
It's just so hard for FPX to bust through any of these sites. You have no Raze, you have no Jet to get away from that Killjoy utility or the Viper Molly or even the Omen Flash. Every piece of util will connect if
You
you're
know,
Sentinels.
It almost feels like you're trying to play this attack half with a hand tied behind your back.
Yeah, it's a handicap.
I wonder if they realize.
Playing the game on hard mode.
Do we have an op?
Yeah.
They might try to NB here. They've got to smoke.
Nice.
I love that.
They were
Yeah.
gonna
Nah.
split.
Forget this
I
one.
love
Can't
that.
even do
Yeah,
that
they
anymore.
were.
Fuck
Round
yeah.
over.
And they have double
30
initiator.
seconds
That's
left.
just lazy from
And they don't have
FPX.
money,
But
right? They have to
nice
save
try though.
here. Oh, wait. They might try to go for this. 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Nice,
Berlin
saucy.
will
Oh my
fall.
God.
Odins, shorties,
They're gonna try to
ops.
get out
Let's
towards-
get cringe.
Tree, but Tens is
Yo,
here.
TP'd. Fake
Playing
TP,
just
okay.
up on the other side of this
It's
smoke.
hard to
Even
hear
flinched.
TPs during
They're gonna wait
LAN.
for it to go down and then
Yeah, they're like so faint,
trust the
right?
numbers that
Yep.
they have. There it is. What a beautiful
Lysol,
reset.
Lysol, what are you doing,
Yes.
sweetheart?
First round from Sentinels.
Good shit.
Stomp continues.
They gotta pause here. They have to pause.
Setup to the round was great.
They used
The
one
finish of
pause,
the round
right?
was even
This
greater.
map? Or no?
Zelsis was
No, I
supporting
don't
John
think they have.
Maybe not.
In that
If I'm not
Viper's pit,
mistaken.
Alarm Bot
I
was
don't
ahead
They
of
should
everything.
pause here.
I agree. They
Gives
gotta
you
stop the
security
bleeding a
if you're
bit.
John playing in that pit alone. You're able to cheat a little bit back, and then you get the collat front B.
Oh, they did.
They did? They used one?
Yeah.
Okay,
FPX
maybe
got
they
burned that
shouldn't
second
then.
timeout.
'Cause
It's getting
oh,
out
they're
of hand,
using
getting
it?
out of hand very
Second
fast.
timeout this early,
comp
damn.
change,
I think it's
get
better
it, you
now.
showed a
to be
lot of
honest.
rounds against Heretics.
Yeah, because they look like they don't have answers.
You wanna
Yeah.
catch, send off guard.
Look at Sen's tweet.
Sometimes you just got to play your own game to win, and now you're stuck in this spot. And what can you do?
And then remember, I've got to mention the stakes here because that's not something we've talked about a ton, to be honest. This is elimination.
Yeah.
This is the end of the year for you. I mean,
We're
it's a long
back,
off-season,
and then Deadlock
it
is
feels like
being
an even longer
broken, and like the
off-season. You've got how
shackles.
the Wasps went
Oh
through,
my God.
ruminating in your mind for months.
Yeah. Especially with that close series they had against Heretics.
It's a tough spot to be in.
It's nuts.
The thing about situations like this, though, is if the team is capable of making adjustments, they'll do it, and they'll have to do it here. FPX down 4 rounds, running this different no duelist comp on Lotus, where they aren't really playing the map as well as you would think, or playing it to its full degree as you would expect, given the comp. But perhaps the second timeout is what brings fruit.
Any type of saving grace. Maybe this hero buy on Ayong. Maybe if they can get an entry, you can commit some of the ultimates.
And Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can do anything about it here.
It's going to be very hard. It's an uphill battle, to say the least. But Autumn does have 8 bullets of the Headhunter, and we've seen how crisp he is with that. So they just need an entry. They need some type of first blood.
They're just relying on him, like, winning these aim duels.
Chamber. Headhunter, I think the op wins that.
Yep.
That should.
We'll see when this smoke fades.
That's the other thing, is as we think about some of the adjustments that have played out in this map, think about, there's the op winning.
Yep.
Get fucked, buddy.
Think about how
I'm so happy
Sentinels were in controlling A main at the beginning of the rounds with the dumpy utility, and
good damage.
It feels like the night and day difference has been so clear.
Well, I think they realized that they could just play in the back of sight because there's no duelist.
Exactly. They don't have to take these fights. They can play ahead of it. You see both.
That's a great tether. Holy
Omen's
shit.
trying to TP ahead
Yeah,
of the
stop
utility.
them from
Intense
capitalizing the breach ult.
Saucy on the swing. He's going to find another.
Holy
Not able to
fuck.
connect onto the third, but now 4v2. Make that a 4v1.
Oh.
Life with the Singer cannot connect.
It's unreal. I'm pretty sure Tens
Oh, wow.
did that Omen
What
thing
a-
where he could
what a
TP past
great
the breach ult
day.
and finesse it.
I think he did as well.
And that's
No,
why it
I
was full
can't. I
support.
can't celebrate yet, because if I start
Right there.
celebrating, no joke. You remember the last time?
it's unreal.
Remember
The state of
was
the
the EG
game
match
was
11-3? You tested it out. We took it for a whirl.
That you mentioned.
That shit was actually
That
really
shit was
good.
actually insane, Tarek. I'm not gonna lie.
I still think about it to this day.
Connect like that. And Zekin, he's feeling it right now with the operator. I haven't seen him shoot like this with the op in a while. I mean, over a month.
And honestly, all signs are good when Zekin is smiling. If you're a
Again?
Sentinels fan.
And another new look right here, right? Aggressive tether. This time pushing Autumn all the way back. They understand that Autumn could purchase an operator, and he's taken that peak almost every single round. So instead of tethering to hit the Omen of Lysor, they get the TP
I feel like Autumn's life is so much harder now, because he can't, like, contact up places because we have an op. Like, he's probably, like, scared to walk up anywhere without util.
I mean, he's been so mobile with the operator. He showed front B a bunch.
Also,
Last round he was
Zyken's
A,
got a
now he's
good,
C.
like,
Are FPX going to read into that?
rotate into C
And
here.
even if they do, can they do
He's
anything
playing C now with the op.
His positioning with the op has been really, really good. He's been floating really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. You got the reads.
Adjustments that Sentinels have made.
Holy
It's really
fuck,
nice.
he's out.
Maybe FPX can find a little bit of room here towards C, perhaps.
I've never seen a
I mean,
Viper on
Zekin's still
Lotus.
here with
Viper
the
on
op.
Lotus is very common.
John is close by. They're just not giving them these fights anymore. That feels like the biggest difference.
Oh, nice try.
Now John was on the swing. He's going to get punished for it. Zekin manages to find safe passage with op in hand.
They're gonna push him. They're gonna push him.
Second dip in. Oh.
You hit him?
I thought he was going to hit him, and that would have been devastating. The nade's not going to feel
It's
good.
pretty tough.
The pit
No
invested.
ults.
He's got to stay alive here.
Yeah, but they're
Is
all
the
stuck. They're all
spike
crowded.
planted in the
Just
ults?
now, we see life
No.
taken. More
It's planted for
aggressive
Mount.
space in CT.
What do they have to pound? Zekin has his Roomba. And Tenzos has full utility, but an op trying to get into a pit in a situation like that, it's all hands on Zekin.
Yeah,
They
man.
just cannot.
Yeah, man.
I mean, a random bullet connecting.
Let's try it. All good. All
And
good.
FPX alleviates some of this pressure, finally finding a round.
Finally finding an answer. And the answer so far in this half has been Thrash. It's been Ayung on C site using that. Last time they were able to accumulate 2 rounds from it. Let's see if they can get another one and slowly bring this back, slowly give themselves a chance into the mix. But it's been baiting out C utility and then going with the second layer.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not running a
Yeah.
duelist, so you
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
play this way.
Yeah.
You
That's
have
what
to
you're
bait out
doing.
the stuff that can stuff you in the chokes and then re-hit.
Back to the old tried and true. You've got
Park
the
12.
suck, you've got the nade.
Autumn peeking A. Oh.
And now Zekin's
Come on.
fishing for more.
Fuck this rocket.
The rocket's not going to connect.
Has he missed every single ult?
It doesn't connect.
I didn't want to say it, but I think he has.
And again, Zelsis
But
is
sometimes
just
that's how the
jiggling
win
C.
goes.
All good, all good.
Rarely got in a fight here.
Oh,
and
he hit
every
one,
single
he hit
time
one.
he's been jiggling like this.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
what?
never mind,
Knows
he
that they
did.
end
Yes.
Oh yeah, he got him in A lobby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be an
Yeah, you're right. You're
Like
right.
off
you're
the
right.
box.
Very careful here.
Yeah, yeah.
Slight little sidestep. It's him against the world right
Nice.
now.
That's another nade.
That nade is really nice, but he's got nowhere to
Ooh,
go.
nice try in the
Plucked out of
reposition.
the sky.
I like
I
that.
thought he was going to find safety.
That was great util
Almost.
from FPX there.
The
Yeah.
light puts him down, and now top of the door as they turn their attention towards A. Meanwhile, Zelsis still jiggling that angle. Sasi's got his ult online. And it's going to connect onto what, 2?
Tag
He gets
2,
a lot of
yeah.
info with that. And is able to reposition onto site.
Fuck.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of time left in the round.
Yeah, there is, but there's no movement from the side of FPX.
Nice angle.
I
love that.
Life just gets taken out for free. It's a freebie.
So A doesn't work for a couple of tries.
30 seconds left.
And I guess maybe they think they can find some better
Wait,
fortune towards
Jordan's B
But
main?
look at
Love it.
Zelsa's positioned so well,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Love
the
it.
turret's gonna. Oh, wait, what's going on right now?
Fucking turret sleeping?
Wait,
Must be a
stop.
glitch.
Oh, I think it's just out of the cone. Just
Wait,
out of
he
the cone.
placed the
But he still
turret
gets info
wrong.
regardless here.
10
And a
seconds
ping.
left.
Maybe they know. They understand he might be front B.
It seems like they do. Zelsa's buying his
Nice.
time.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Saucy.
Yeah, I feel like
Jordan.
FPX should have
that's another one for
capitalized
Sentinels.
on that though. They planted the spike
That's
like
also
since
very
the turret
quickly,
didn't
as we
see
think
them. That
about
guy should have
turning
walked
attention
spun
towards
to
the
like.
last round of the half.
No, I
Like, Ares.
agree.
1 point away from having his ult.
Like they didn't take advantage
And I
of
wonder
that
if
gap
you're
at
gonna
all.
see like maybe an A setup this time from Zelsys, or maybe he's just
They
gonna
didn't have
stay C and
time.
just
Yeah, but let
generate
the
again.
let the
But if
one
they do
guy
decide to
walk
Push.
up.
Put him
Yeah.
towards A with some supporting.
Well, you
cap,
have
maybe
to in a
grab the orb.
situation where you're like that
Honestly,
much man down
They
and
don't really
HP
need to push
from
anything.
Autumn.
Yeah.
They really
You have
don't.
to take a
That's
gamble
winning
there,
a
in
lot
my
of these
opinion.
rounds have just been letting the game come to them.
Right.
And that's what you want to do when you're not playing against a duelist. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Or even plant towards CT side, you know, like
And
C-Link.
again, that's the big adjustment that we saw
Yeah.
from the first
Someone could
couple of
reroute?
rounds.
Like take something.
Yeah.
And so it seems like Zelsa's
You know
will
what?
go
No,
back to his C
actually,
setup.
no. I'm happy they're
The
playing like
turret
this.
B.
This is great.
Oh, that was really
A
good.
little
Yeah.
bit more aggression towards A. This feels almost identical to what we saw in the previous round.
It just feels like FPX have just run into a wall. And they want to make this A fight work so badly. It's just not working for them.
I mean, they just dropped a paranoia all the way out towards Broken Door.
Still acting like you'll do that with the 6 in
Nice.
this
He got
game.
off the orb as well.
Sean, let's be real. If you put me in this game,
There it
it's
is.
fucking unfair as shit. I'm winning
Nice.
every
Really
No way
single
to clear it
round.
out either.
Wake
And this
up.
is so awkward right now for FPX. That ultimate, it's so unconventional.
Saucy with a big fight here. If life gives him the swing, now he certainly won't.
Holy shit.
Now with the threat of that on the other side of the wall.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary if your life right now.
The smoke on the other side. I mean, look at his position. There's literally no room to breathe. Lysor and Autumn, the only two that remain. In a 2v4, Zekken's going to be the first to try to get onto the tap. Lysor falls. Zekken's going to stick it the whole way.
Nice. Good job. Good
no
job.
resistance. A 9-3 dominant half out for Sentinels.
Yo, this Sentinels is fired up. They're back in form, Doug.
Oh my god.
I just don't really know. Yeah, this comp, whatever it is, it's all going the way of Sentinels right now. A ridiculous half to get us to halftime. We'll see if the second half provides any sort of hope for FPX fans, because this very well may be it.
I'm gonna nervous be fast. I'll be right back 1 sec.
All right.
Red Bull
I do
gives
too.
you
I actually have to go pee.
Elimination is on the line for one of these two squads, and hopes coming into this tournament could not have been higher. Again, FPX seemed like they were competing to be the kings of China. They were pushing EDG to the limit. They were getting the best of all of the other teams that are here, and Sentinels were 0-6. They had lost against G2, they lost against 100 Thieves, they lost against Gen G. It seemed like there was no success to be found for them, and I mean, this is an entirely different situation, Dre.
And honestly, on top of that, FPX had such a great performance against Heretics. They could have won it. You could argue that they could have won it. 2 of the maps that Heretics won went to OT, and then Heretics made it out of the group. I mean, like, you're thinking that, yeah, they could do this. And they're going to have to do this right here, right now. This comp, it needs to be phenomenal on this defense.
No, it doesn't.
We're going to have to see a lot of value from the chamber.
No.
All right, let's not fuck around.
Well, unfortunately,
I'm not trying to find out.
Chambers even tested this round.
got
He is taking a little bit of space.
oven
though.
baked salmon with mango and
Early
pepper
A fight.
salsa and rice.
And just utility being
Keep up.
thrown.
Berlin's by himself here. One spotted. He
that-
may be
Holy
overstaying
fuck!
his welcome. I mean,
The
there's
hell,
no
we are
way you
flying.
stand to that.
Yeah, that was nice
They're
naturals.
so decisive on this hit. As soon as the shoulder was spotted, Zekin was satcheling into his face.
And he's already here, close and personal. He can't connect.
Fuck!
though.
Really nice shots out from Life.
Player standing.
And he's
Oh.
leaving Zelsis on his own.
Swarm grenade out.
He's got light armor.
That guy's going
This is
around.
okay, this is okay, this is
Landed
okay.
through all
Oh
that. He's
my
got-
god, and we have a lineup.
Stop, bro.
Fucking nerds. He's gonna wrap around?
And he's going to, no way he's going to flank all the way around. This Molly will buy enough time for it. But he needs to be very careful here.
Wait, no
I just
way.
don't think it's...
Wait, he
It's a
tapped it.
very
He tapped it though. He has to
interesting-
gamble
Oh,
a
the
tap. He has to
It might
gamble a
work in his
tap.
Yeah.
favor.
It's going to buy a little bit of time. Now Lysor's gotten it to half.
Oh,
That's been
fuck.
spotted. Not able to connect the shots. He's got to
fuck.
spam into
Oh
the
my
smoke. He can't
god.
connect.
All good, all good, all good.
The pistol goes
Server
away
lag.
with FPX.
Yeah. Life, honestly, he actually brought Life
You know what?
back into FPX
Kind of
in that
fucking
pistol round,
close.
getting 2 in Broken Door.
Yeah. That would have been
And he's
sick if it
sitting at the
worked.
top.
I like the idea.
And take a look
Also,
at
if
it again,
Tyson,
it seemed,
like,
it seemed
if
done.
this
Yeah,
second
I
kill
really
connected
thought
on
it
his
was a
burst,
reposition from second, I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be done.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
would've
he
been
was
nuts.
feeling it, but the wide
yeah, right
swing
here, he
from
did
Ion,
like 80.
he broke the crosshair of Zekin. Zekin couldn't connect. And Life, he stepped up big right there. So they're slowly going to crawl their way back into this. They need to win this round flawlessly. Maybe dropping your weaker weapons. That's it.
Zekin's got a shorty.
Ooh.
And 2 satchels.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god,
think
wow.
they'd commit onto it there.
All right.
Doing a really good job of weathering
Fucking
some of
hell.
this pressure.
He's so cold under pressure.
Don't give him more.
You're 100% correct.
And they're going to continue to push him, or at least attempt to.
At least we got a plan here.
Gets another on the round. The remaining members of Sentinels trying to do their very best to stay up,
Fuck
and
it.
Autumn gets 4.
And
All
he's going
good,
to get that
all good.
spike as well. So he's building up towards
We'll just win or buy.
that ultimate. Double up if he wants. And I said it. They need to win it flawlessly. They did just that.
Well, and I think you could argue that they got even more than that. Again, given how things
Chad,
played
we
out
got
for Autumn,
we got
given that
plant
he
down.
was able to
That's
get, what,
huge.
4 kills on the round,
Yeah.
and then get a little bit closer to having the
Wait, that
ultimate.
was nice. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
big
the first one,
chance
right?
to Snowball this game and bring it back.
This guy loves spamming his
Well,
D.
that's the thing you were talking about, is when you
Yeah,
know that there's a
he
chamber
does.
on the other side, you want to try to flush him out. You want to try to get to him as aggressively as possible.
time is it for you?
And
It's
force him into
2:37
an
a.m.
uncomfortable
for me.
situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for
Oh.
Sentinels there, Autumn just
Everyone
was
has
able to
armor,
handle
4C.
it.
He's
Yeah.
so good in those moments. It's very impressive.
Oh, Spam
Nice.
not finding a kill.
Life, that was a very risky play.
Berlin's getting a little cheeky
Nice.
there as
Oh
well.
my god, Zekin's just fucking sending
Dude,
it.
Zach is on it
Heroics that are trying
right now.
to happen, but this Sentinels, this
Oh
version
my
of
God, you
Sentinels,
guys.
with the way that they're playing, it's
We're stream
together. They're playing as a
sniping.
unit. It's going to be very hard, especially if you don't have an escape. I could see if it's Autumn because he can TP out.
Sure, but your breach doesn't have that
or,
same
or
level
Viper,
of mobility.
yeah,
Yeah.
or Viper, yeah.
They're going for
It's
this?
tough to get out of dodge.
All right,
So
let's
they, I
see.
mean, they do have a couple of weapons here. They're going to attempt, or at least, I don't even know that Autumn can really get in. He's been tagged, he's been spotted,
spammed,
he's been
yeah.
dealt with.
Oh my goodness.
Another
Good
kill through
spam.
smokes.
Wow.
Oh wait, that was Zekin, never mind. Nice job, nice
Sentinels will
job.
get to 10, and yes, that was their bonus, sure. But now, this is where things begin. This is where the rounds, or the half starts, excuse me.
Get a replay of that.
Are you the
Yeah,
are you the
like,
one
sticking
always
around for
cooking,
way
or
too
does
long.
Tyson cook sometimes?
And then Berlin doing a bit of the same.
Yeah, I don't think he was aware of how exposed he was to that angle. Didn't expect Zekin to peak at the timing that he did. And Zekin's having a hell of a map right now. Him and Tens are just going tit for tat. Who's going to be at the top of this game? It's like they're competing with one another. But Autumn gets really far.
The running gun, you trade.
That's why that duo was put together. This is what was, this is what was imagined when these two got put together. Zekin popping the ult, clearing so
Why are
much
you look
space towards
confused?
C.
Because I'm trying to think.
Look at how far back Berlin has had to run
Has he
away.
made me anything? No. The one time he
Free
made
spike
me
planet as
food
well.
was a grilled cheese
There is a
sandwich,
lot of utility,
and he
though,
burnt
for
one
this
side of it,
retake.
but he flipped it
Saucy
on the
is
plate,
sitting
So
On
when
that Fade
it looked
ultimate, though, this could
perfect,
be
and then I
very
went to
deadly
take a
to the
fucking
side of
bite out
FPX.
of it, and it was
And the Q is just gonna be the
disgusting.
Killjoy utility.
And I fucking flipped it over, and it's completely black. Like, why not just remake
This is a
it?
crazy post
And then
from
I'm like,
Sentinels.
what?
Is out. There's
And
the
he
first.
goes,
The Molly pop.
yeah,
The alarm bot's gonna get some info.
I didn't want you to wait.
Really good
FPX
fatal.
haven't really gained very much space other than what they already had. Leisler's the only one who's now further up.
Oh.
With a little bit of
Oh,
help,
wow.
Berlin's able to get the best of Zelsis. Keep an eye on what members are still back towards Mound. You've got Second who's running amok on the site. Berlin's
He's on!
almost getting the defuse. Gets it to half, but now, oh my gosh!
Wait.
What in the world was that?
Oh, thank God.
But it wasn't enough.
Oh, thank God, indeed.
Oh, wow.
Just when it seemed like things were gonna fall the way of FPX, time expires.
Fioni, thank you for the 6
And Sentinels
months.
get to 11.
It was all that post-plant utility off of the showstopper from Zekin. Yeah, he gathered all that space. Everyone was so scared and just not in reach from the side of FPX that it bought so much time. Saucy has that Fade ultimate.
Jesus.
Somehow Zelsis has 2 mollies on site.
Stop playing with us,
That's
Berlin.
aggressive.
Don't fucking
There's
do
too much
that
stall,
shit,
too
man.
much delay.
Oh, that's tragic. That was not. Oh,
That must have been on purpose,
that,
sure.
no, I don't. We just, they just did her dirty. Right, into the next we go. Send us 2 rounds away from staying alive in this tournament. Autumn getting the best of Zekin.
That's a big, big entry.
Chat.
But now Sen have the info of where the chamber is.
And what
Never
they
mind.
don't know is what's threatening them towards C. They had 3 members up towards Mound.
Utility was used, so Zelsis did hear that. That's why he's slowly re-clearing it, understanding that with the tap of the door at A and the tap of the door at C, there was a rotation off of C Mound. That's why you see this heavy lean of Sentinels going back towards C. The IGLing, the mid-rounding right now is very good. It's a flow state that John has hit.
Actually, Tyson has made me
Remember, the only
tacos
real
before,
gun in this situation
and he
is
actually did a
Autumn's
really
ult.
good job.
And he's still back towards A.
But recently, as
I
in
wonder
the
if
past,
FPX decide to commit the thrash into this round, even with
the past
gun
few years,
disadvantage.
no.
It kind of feels like you have to in a way.
A Hail Mary here?
I mean, but like if you don't and you lose the round,
Yeah, then what?
it's match point for Sen. For what?
Right, what are you saving it for, the next year?
Yeah.
Sure. It seems like, given all the noises,
Unless we're
Sentinels have
talking
shown,
like
given the
kyedae
spam towards
Fridays.
B, the smokes that went up, it
Oh,
gave FPX
nice.
a little bit of time to
Holy,
adjust
thank
and
you,
rotate
Life.
over, but
Yeah.
they may need more than that.
Rough.
I mean, they definitely need more than that. Shots settled for 10s.
It's
Dude, Tyson's been
Beautiful.
looking like
Him,
so
it's
like
just the training rate.
snappy.
Yeah, I was thinking the same word.
Duck, but Berlin finally cleans him up. Autumn and Berlin, the only 2 that remain. And Autumn is so concerned about a late flank coming in from B.
You know, I
for
fuck
good
with the
reason.
overheat. I'm not gonna lie. Why not?
I would do the same.
Zels is spamming onto the first. There's really no way in. This is such a heartbreaking way for things to close out for FPX.
No, not at all. We fucking love
Life
this.
Definitely should have had that
Oh,
kill
nice.
on the 10.
Damn.
And 10s ended up getting 3 more because of it. Or 2 more, I
Yeah,
should
this is sick. Fuck
say.
yeah.
Just feeling an immense
Shut
amount
up,
of pressure.
kyedae. Holy
they're-
shit, you
they're
must be an
crumbling in it.
FPX fanboy. It's
They're
okay, don't worry.
crumbling
At the worst
Calm
possible
down.
time.
And Life's had a great map, honestly. He was the
Poor
only
guy.
saving grace on that other half,
Yep.
on the other side.
Yep.
But that whiff,
That one hurts.
that's tough.
Ooh.
It just kind of feels like there's nothing you can do right now if you're FPX.
Meanwhile, it's still
Wow.
all smiles for the red and black.
And who's going to be the one on top? 10s or Zekin?
Potential last round of FPX's year. Coming in to the biggest tournament as the #2 seed from China. The Rolling Thunder causing so much havoc. There's no crunch coming in
Oh,
from
they
the other
got
side, but it might not
stuck on
matter.
the
Zion's able
wall.
to get 2. They've lost control of the spike. Sentinels have been thrown asunder, but Tens has his ult. Able to scoop that thing up, and now it's a mad dash towards A. A mad dash towards Autumn with the op. Does the Viper wall go back up? Does John have enough gas? There it is. Now coming
Wait, does
back.
his team not call that he
All
ulted
lack
the
of
bomb?
communication on FPX.
Yeah,
They
this is
should
lack
have
of comms
told
for sure.
Autumn that
Oh,
the Omen
Jesus.
Ultimate was committed to grab the spike, but he was worried the whole time that he was getting flanked.
Good
Dude,
jump
Tyson's
spot.
jump
First shot.
peaks are so
You
good.
mentioned how good
Yeah,
he's been
it's
under pressure.
so like
There's
unorthodox the
all
way he
of
does
it
it.
Building
Yeah.
up to him now, and he crumbles underneath it.
Good sneak up.
Tens committing
Oh.
to getting the spike down. The Thrash invested. Ion trying to find anything that he can.
Oh wow.
Wow.
They've got a numbers advantage here. Can they convert this into a round win? Can they keep their year alive? utility over the spike as FPX now pushing their way forward. Zealous is holding line, only able to find one though. As Ten's on the spam, connecting onto the second with John QT over his shoulder. A 2v2. Spike ticking away, time is short. Can John do it on his own? He's gotten it down to one. The spam, pre-connecting.
Wow.
Let's fucking go. Wow, wow,
wow.
Holy fuck, what a way to do it. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it was a walk in the park today. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, this rematch versus Genji is gonna stress me out, bro. I'm gonna go bald again.
Yeah, Genji is... Oh my god, Genji.
Subside.
Genji.
Full teamwork in effect. And then
Wait, when
to
is
win
that
this map
rematch?
the way that they did.
Good question.
What a clutch.
It's gotta be like...
The Odin, it's too good in the post plant.
Is it tomorrow?
You hold
No,
mouse
let's
one
see.
wherever the plant is, wherever the spike is planted. And Zekin, 6 first bloods on that
It's on the
last map.
10th, so it's after tomorrow.
Oh god.
And so the final bow we will see FPX take.
That was a
this year.
really good day considering like the
Again,
first
a team
half,
that came
like
into this tournament with a lot of hopes, with a lot of
down
aspirations.
8-4.
A team that seemed to have figured out their struggles while still seemingly so strong on what got them to this point. But they just fall apart in front of Sen City.
I'm actually really glad I didn't end up going to third map. I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember watching like FPX, like Young. Is that how you say his name? Holy fuck, he's insane.
Yeah, FPX are fucking good.
Yeah,
like
Sentinels did a really fucking good job of anti-stratting, like straight up. Like they denied like
yeah
FPX like a lot, like straight up.
Yeah, I didn't really know how good they were, but after the last match, I was pretty sold on it. So I'm shocked that we like
sometimes I get it.
kind of bounced back so well.
But
Like
his bread and butter are those two agents.
not only in the series,
and the way that
but
they're able to play with the double controller comps,
like especially on
they
map
look
1.
so much
It
better.
was looking grim. It was looking very
It
grim.
seems like today was all about going back to bread and butter. Yep. For Sentinels, they got rid of their deadline.
No, what the fuck, chat? Oops.
And the way that they're able to play with the double controller comps, they look so much better.
It seems like today was all about going back to bread and butter. Yep, for Sentinels, they got rid of their deadlock comps. We didn't see them bust that out at all today. And I don't want to say Ray was right, but maybe Ray was right? They've moved away from some of that stuff, and they just seem a lot more comfortable trying.
And now talk about the timing of how they're coming together right now. They're going up against who? Genji, my brother. That is going to be an insane match, a rematch, bad blood. Ever since Madrid.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. And I think there's still plenty of time for Sentinels to think through what worked today, and honestly, some of the things that kind of got away from them. I want to go back to that first half of bind. It wasn't pretty, but they're able to pull it off. Sentinels stay alive. We've got 10 standing by on the stage for the Verizon post-match interview.
Tyson!
Hello everyone and welcome to the post-match interview where I have
sorry.
on standby of course with this Blobfish. 센티넬의 텐즈 선수 만나보겠습니다. 아, 정말 오랜만에 맛보는 챔피언스 승리일 것 같아요. 좀 개인적으로 감회가 남다를 것 같은데 지금 기분이 어떤지부터 먼저 물어봐야겠죠. Congratulations, Tens. I mean, your return to Champions, right? It's been a while. You have a win under your belt. Did you miss this feeling?
Honestly, it's been great. Crowd's been amazing. Just the atmosphere of Champions is unreal. So overall, it's been a really pleasant experience.
챔피언스 분위기도 너무 좋고 팬분들께서도 또 열심히 응원을 해주셔서 너무너무 좋은 경험이고 또 너무너무 좋은 시간을 보내고 있다고 얘기를 합니다. 오늘 경기 전반적으로 바인드 전반전만 힘들었던 것 같은데 좀 경기를 쭉 보면 욕탕 대신에 좀 A숏을 위주로 공격을 전개하는 모습도 보였거든요. 뭔가 FPX 위주로 준비해온 전략이었는지도 물어보도록 할게요. So I feel like the only hiccup along the way today was the first half on bind. We see you guys prioritizing A short a lot more than the shower control. Was this prepped specifically against FPX?
So looking at FPX's comp on binds, the ideology was we could just slam through short because there was not that much util to stop us. Unfortunately, they were hitting shots, breaking our util, so it wasn't going according to plan, but it was talked through beforehand.
Yeah, course corrected too, right? 일단은 FPX의 조합을 보니까 A숏을 때리는 게 훨씬 더 좋을 거라고 판단했던 이유가 FPX 사이드에서는 좀 그 러쉬 같은 걸 막을 수 있는 스킬이 별로 없었기 때문에 훨씬 좋겠다라고 판단을 했는데 FPX가 굉장히 많이 좀 총을 잘 쏘는 날이었기 때문에 힘들기는 했지만 그래도 이런 식으로 좀 대처하자, 좀 A숏 위주로 공격을 풀어나가자라고 얘기를 했다고 합니다. 그러면 또 텐즈 선수 개인적으로는 이번 대회에서 트루 스트레치를 쓰는 몇 안 되는 선수 중 한 명이거든요. 이게 보면은 적이 더 커서 맞추기는 쉽다는 장점은 있지만 그래도 적의 이속도 빨라 보인다는 단점이 있는데 좀 팬들에게 추천하는지 개인적으로 어떻게 느끼고 있는지 물어보도록 할게요. Now you are one of the few players in champs that use true stretch, right? It makes the enemies appear bigger but also faster as well. Would you recommend?
I think it's personal preference. Really depends on the player. I mean, I wear glasses. I'm a little bit blind, so it helps me out.
선수에 따라 다르겠지만 개인적으로 뭐 안경을 쓰면서 시력이 좋지 않기 때문에 이렇게 트루 스트레치를 하면 좀 더 잘 보이고 개인적으로는 도움이 되는 것 같다고 얘기를 하는데요. 마지막으로 이제 다시 젠지를 만나게 됐습니다. 젠지 선수들이 첫 번째 경기 이후에 센트럴스가 좀 적응의 시간이 필요한 것 같고 적응이 끝나면 훨씬 더 좋은 모습을 보여줄 것 같다고 얘기를 했는데 또 텐즈 선수도 동의하는지 그리고 젠지와의 리매치 이번에는 어떤 경기 예상하는지도 물어보도록 하겠습니다. So it's gonna be a rematch against Genji once more, and the Genji players after the last match actually said Sentinels just need more time to adapt and adjust to the new environment. They will surely bounce back. So do you think that's the case for you guys? And also, what's the rematch going to look like?
I mean, it's been a while since we won a series, so hopefully we show a better form than what we showed against Genji the first time. I mean, if history repeats itself, then
승리한 지 얼마 되지 않았는데 확실히 더
He's talking about how we lost the
다음번에
first time and
만나면
then won the
좋은
second,
모습을 보여줄 것
right?
같고 또 역사는 다시 한번 좀 반복되지 않을까라는 생각을 한다고 얘기를 했습니다. 여기까지 텐즈 선수 만나봤습니다.
thank you.
Thank you, Tens, and also Blobfish for the post-match interview. And goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Jen.
Oh my god, that was like fucking too clean. I'm not gonna lie, like quick and easy. What is happening in this fucking simulation?
We're letting a lot of really weird messages through. I don't mean to single anyone out, but if we could be a little bit more on top of it, please. Or put it into slow mode or sub only. Like I think I've been the only one banning. So if we could, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like if it's too fast, it's totally fine, by the way. We can just slow it down or put it into sub only. But yeah. I'm so happy. Good shit. Hi, Jacob. Jacob, send one. Dude, I'm so happy. Wait, where's Max?
I don't know actually. What the fuck happened? That motherfucker definitely didn't wake up. He's been here for a couple of days in a row, but I guess today he got cooked.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the schedule's been brutal for North America, but I'm glad that it's better for like EU and APAC now, because honestly we've been always getting like good times, so.
Yeah. It's like everyone gets a chance of having a good schedule.
Yeah, for sure. But like 1 a.m. though, 1 a.m. start time
no, it's
is
bad.
fucked.
Well, imagine East Coast, 4 a.m. It's like no chance. Legit no chance.
I feel like 4 a.m. is like a little bit better though, in my opinion. I don't know if that's just like a me thing. But like, it's like, oh,
you can catch the second match maybe.
But it's like, oh, at least you have a little bit of an earlier start. Because like, you know how like morning birds or whatever, they start at like 6 a.m. So it's like 2 hours difference isn't like the worst.
A little earlier than like a really early work schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. But like 1 a.m. it's fucking cooked. Like, what do? You sleep all day.
Yeah, and then you can't really stay up because it's 2 BO3s.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, who you got winning, by the way? Billy or Crew?
Billy or Crew?
I got Crew.
It's got to be Crew. Billy looks fucking atrocious, right?
I didn't say that.
I mean, they did play Fnatic, but they got smacked around.
Yeah, but Fnatic's been looking really good, though, recently.
Yeah. And then Fnatic got kind of...
cooked by DRX.
Yeah. It was the close first map. Yeah. I mean, you got to lean Crew. But I wonder if Billy have a second gear.
The kids. That's so cute.
Like, sometimes this shit is so unpredictable.
Yeah, no, it has been.
If you ask me, every match is a coin flip. Based off my pick'ems, it's actually not true at all.
Fuck, my pick'ems are screwed. Wait, how far do you think Trace is gonna go? Because Trace has been going stupid.
Yeah. That's a good question. They're looking like a top 5 team at the event, right?
Yeah, actually. All right.
I wouldn't be surprised
All right, chat.
to see them in top 4 after those wins.
Park, I think they did just that, and they have to be feeling pretty solid about themselves.
Like, I don't even know how they pulled this shit off. I don't even know anything about them going into this
I think
event.
that they can really test teams in terms of adapting to new ideas and composition.
2 big wins.
They won against NRG before, right?
A while back, did they?
Yeah, like they didn't. If I'm not mistaken.
You're talking about Billy?
No. Am I stupid? I think I'm talking out my ass. Wait, chat, which
Maybe.
team
I
was
don't
it?
know entirely, but either way, they look fucking insane now. I don't know what the fuck they changed or what the fuck they did.
Was it BLG? Or was it Noki? Arctic, they give it 3 months in advance.
And yeah, FPX. Yeah, got smoked today. Billy. EDG's looking good as well. China's looking good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it was BLG? Yeah, I put every Chinese team at the bottom for my pick'ems, which is
I did as well.
honestly dumb as
That's what
shit.
I did too. I had every Chinese team in 4.
It's fucked. I underestimated them. They're looking so fucking good though. Like they're actually gonna be like such a dominant region within like the next few years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They're making me eat my words because I was talking hella shit about how China shouldn't have 4 regions or 4 teams. But good for them, eh? Prove me wrong, please.
Yeah, no. It's good. It's really competitive. Fuck chat. Wait, how's Artist doing?
There's a big pressure.
Oh, you got farmed by the 15-year-old. You got farmed by the 15-year-old. You got farmed by the 15-year-old. It makes sense. It makes sense, chat. You got farmed by the 15-year-old, the prodigy run. It's fine. It's fine.
I've got Melza and Dryad here with me to do some translations.
Wait,
as
what the
well.
fuck?
Now, you show some great individual prowess in your game against DRX, and also you had such a great advantage too after that. Me to do some translations as well. Now, you show some great individual prowess in your game against DRX, and also you had.
Después de verse también en ese mapa de Haven, no lo pueden cerrar y cómo se van a. ¿Por qué pasó eso y cómo se van a asegurar que hoy, si avanzan con el primer mapa, lo puedan cerrar esta vez?
Creo que el día de hoy venimos con un map pool más trabajado. Creo que elegir entre Abyss y Vine fue un poco riesgoso por nuestra parte porque no tenemos tan profundizados los movimientos.
Well, Dryad is
de trabajo. Creo
Dating
que ahora
Shy.
podemos adaptar a cualquier equipo de la manera que lo hicimos en Haven. Entonces estoy confiante de mi equipo y confiante de que podemos ser superiores en macro y en micro.
Dude, I'm gonna look so stupid.
I think with
if
the
I'm
way that we
wrong.
went about that series, it was more of we were not prepared with the map pool, so it was a risk to
Yeah,
go into
okay.
Bind and Abyss for that series. But now in the time that we had for preparation, we were able to play everything better, so we feel better about the maps, and we're able to phase any team like we did on Haven this time.
Well, thank you very much, Dan, for the translations, and best of luck today, Melzer.
Well, Melzer was one of the guys who, in that first map, was absolutely on fire. So maybe he's looking to channel
Yes,
a little bit of
Max,
that
I
here
love
again, maybe.
Indian
Yeah,
food.
for those that don't know, this crew roster had kind of
I think Indian cuisine is actually like in my top like 5. I'm not gonna lie to you, like straight up. It's like it's Japanese first for sure. Indian is up there. Italian. Oh my god, I love like naan. I love paneer pakora. I love lamb vindaloo. Like, oh my god. Phone OG? Oh wait, what's up, Jacob? My bad. I didn't mean to ignore you. Well, Jacob, up to you. Do you want to start stream? I can raid you later if you want. I can just play off. I don't really care. Yeah. Dude, I love Indian food. Oh my god. Food all over the world is so good. True. I love Vietnamese food too. You getting back on Val? I think so, yeah, Grizz. Except for UK and US. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Always talk about Kesnan in America. Such a fantastic player. We always give him his flowers, but it is going to be fun to see him go.
Well, like, Jacob, I woke up at
stuff like that versus YZ or
7
YZ doing
a.m.
stuff like that against
yesterday.
Curvy. Brent, that is going to be fun to watch.
So
I love YZ so much. His playstyle is just the epitome of what I think of.
I do need to
when
stay
I am
up,
absolutely
though,
getting
'cause
smurfed on and ranked by individuals.
I need to fix my sleep schedule.
YZ on the other end, and they're just making me rethink every life choice. And he's going to be up against Kesner, who is, you know, putting up some
Like
similar
Arab
numbers in
cuisine?
some
I haven't
capacity,
really had
sometimes. But Kesner really isn't this superstar
any
player that takes over
food
games as much anymore,
from, like,
because
the
I think
Middle
crew
East.
as a whole, they tend
I'm
to be a
gonna
lot more
be completely
team play
honest.
orientated.
Yeah, I think since Shy and Melzer have kind of come into the team, they found that balance.
Yeah, absolutely. So they don't really need Kesner to be that star player to shut him down, but I think it's going to be a factor for sure. If YZ is going to
Like
just going
poutine.
to be
I
taking over
love
the game,
poutine.
crazy
Wait,
stuff,
chat. Have you guys had poutine before? Not the 24-hour challenge. Well, it's whatever. I'm pretty used to it. Oh yeah, hummus, falafel, kebabs. Oh yeah, okay. I've had all of that. Okay, never mind. I sound stupid now. I feel like that's pretty like generic, right? It's kind of like if you're asking like a Japanese person, have you tried Japanese? Well, what? It's like asking a non-Japanese person if they have Japanese food before, and then they're like, yeah, I had sushi. But it's like, I don't know. Completely up to you. Just text me. I sleep at 7 a.m. Okay, yeah. I'll text you after, Jacob. But yeah. I don't know. I love poutine. Poutine isn't that good in my poutine. In your opinion? What? Oxygen? Poutine is so good. Have you guys had like, okay, not just like regular cheese, it's like actual cheese curd. They're like squeaky when you chew on them. Have you ever had it? Like if you guys haven't had it from like Canada, then like I don't know if you could consider it actual poutine. Ramen versus skimmel? Neither. I like pho. I don't really like ramen that much. It feels too heavy for me. I don't know. I'm like low-key a little bit of a hater. Oh. But yeah. Wait, what's that? Ember?
今天也有在赛前看他们比赛吧，然后他们也是一个很强劲的对手。就今天我觉得我们虽然输给Fnatic输得很惨，但是我们会从中就是获取很多经验吧，然后把这些经验用来在对抗客户上面。就谢谢大家一直以来对 BOG 的支持吧，然后
Have you tried haggis? I actually haven't tried haggis before.
汲取经验，然后争取下场比赛拿下。
Now, you heard YZ in that Omen player moment talking about the fact that they got beaten down by Fnatic, and you can tell that they're certainly, hurting from that one. So, Brand, I guess, the question is, like, can they recover from that, especially against a crew team that oftentimes when their backs are against the wall, they pull off miracles.
Did he punch back? I think both of these teams, can they recover? It's down to whether or not they can brush it off. I
But
mean,
Billy was the one that got, I think, worked the most out of a lot of the teams in these open
Yeah, they
rounds.
definitely did, but you know, they're up against Fnatic in that
Of
capacity
course,
too,
of course.
because you know, Fnatic are one of the best teams at this event in terms of being able to punish that, and you definitely saw that on Lotus, I think, one of the best maps for them. Bind was a little bit closer, partly because they're, you know, Billy will...
Okay, Chad, this might sound like a really... This might sound like a really, like, weird take, you guys, but I'm not gonna lie, whenever I get a man doing my Instacart order for groceries, I, like, freeze a little bit. And this isn't, like, me, like, gender stereotyping, but, like, dude, I asked for milk and I got heavy cream. And they took a fucking photo and they're like, is this it? And I see all the milk. I see all the fucking milk on the side. I'm like, what is this? And then for dog food one time, you guys, they didn't get my kibble. For my dogs, they got this fucking, I still have it in my fridge right now. It's like rice. It's like a rice pack thing. Like, I don't want refrigerated food. I need the kibble. And I called in advance to make sure they had it, and the pet store had it. So I had to go after. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like so stupid. It's just better for me to like go do it myself. But the issue is that like, I don't have all the time to like be bouncing between multiple stores. Cause like, there's like one item from one store, one item from another store. I know that sounds so stupid. But why are you saying guy can happen with a girl too? Anytime I've had a woman with like grocery shopping, they're very diligent with like certain stuff. Like I promise. But, oh my God, I don't know. It was kind of insane. The Instacart, it was just pretty funny. That's about it. Balut? I've never had balut before. Chat, have you guys had balut before? Oh my God, my glasses are fucking foggy as shit. Yeah, these are cat eyes. Chit chat. It's like a different, look at, it's like a, it's called something chestnut. I can't remember. It's like a really funky, like, color. Yeah, I've never had it before, but I really, really want to try it. So, we'll see. Are you ready for the Gamerhood episode? Yes. I'm so excited to watch the next episode, you guys. Like, it's so fun. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it too. No, it's been great. But yeah. Have you had Holo Holo? Yeah, I've had Holo Holo. Yeah. Did you watch Deadpool? No, I haven't watched Deadpool. I heard it's really good though, but
swing as well, and that should lock this round up. But unfortunately, that's not how it goes. Yosemite's on this jiggle. Nung is playing off his contact. But as Fnatic starts to walk their way up, when the contact actually comes, Yosemite is stuck in. Knight takes that. The swing isn't in time for Yosemite, and it's the same thing for Flexen, where he's not swinging on time, and they end up losing the round. This happened multiple times in the series against Fnatic, where BLG got good advantages, and the fundamentals lost them rounds. They need to clean it up if they want to win against Crew today.
They're going to need to fix that up. All right, well, let's go ahead and meet the teams as Crew and Billy are ready to take the stage. Let's bring them out.
Crew. Billy.
Yeah, wait. What is with this walkout music? I feel like it could be so much like more hype, no? Or is it just because it's like, I don't know, groups? I'm guessing for playoffs it's going to be a lot more like hype.
Both these teams have history making miracles happen at Champions. Crew in the very first
Yeah, it's a very short walk. I feel like this is like the shortest it's ever been, right?
And just last year,
I could be mistaken, but I feel like it's so short.
Billy to make their way into playoffs. But one of those miracle runs has to come to an end right here, right now.
Both of these teams are going to be eager, I think, as well, to just make those deeper runs than they have done in the past as well, despite the upsets that have occurred in the past. Because, I mean, Crew is another team as well.
They're on a budget.
History of attending these international events, but honestly, in recent memory, they just haven't got it over the line.
No.
Just not even out of groups in most scenarios. So this is a great opportunity, I think, to get a win under their belt on the big stage against a team that
Chat, at least now we can kind of relax a little bit, right?
Heavy fights, but it would be disingenuous to describe Crew as a team that doesn't have the discipline to punish that individuality that Billy are going to throw into the game. Because they are disciplined. They are willing to slow down the game just in taking those little pauses into the mid-round, making sure that they group us up as 3 and make sure that they can punish a player with like some dry swings, whatever it takes. They are a team that can slow it down in that capacity for sure.
All right, well, here comes the agents and
Chad, do you want to see a really cute photo of Kuro as a puppy? Well, I screenshot. Oh, Alex, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Wait, it was while I was FaceTiming Tyson's mom, but look at this little nugget. Look at him. You can't really see his face super well. But like, look how small he is. He's such a little baby. Dude, oh my God, I miss my dog so much. Holy fuck.
These attack side lurks. Kesnet, a lot of times,
You see the $500 faker skin? I think Raya has the money. Yeah, Tyson bought that shit too.
Going for
Vio.
walk-ups on A, walk-ups on B late in these rounds that I think could punish that lack of Sentinel utility once we switch sides.
well, folks, this is it. Last elimination game of the day. It's time to hand it over to your casters who are also clocking in for the first
Bliss,
time
thank
in
you for the
Champions Soul. Here's Pansy and Steel.
Thank you, GB. Yeah, it's fantastic to finally
Pansy!
be here. And quite
What?
the slugfest
Steel is
to come out
here?
to, Josh. These two teams, it's all on the line now, right? Elimination time, only one can continue. The brutality of champs is no stranger
Are we just Team
to
Crew
these
right
two
now?
teams as well. They've been on
Yeah.
the
Wait,
other
Steel
side of
is
the killing
casting
bloke,
right
some
now?
heavy
Oh my God, I can't
love
wait
it.
to
I
hear
love it
this.
so much.
Yeah, so do I.
Head-to-head.
I hope
Josh,
one
tell
team gets
me
owned so he
how
starts
we get
flaming
closer
them.
Yeah.
to those win cons. What are you
Wait, have you? I can't remember what match it was, but he was flaming the fuck out of them. He was like, "You can't even do a simple default." Like what? I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, he started freaking. Yeah, I think he forgot he was casting. He just started going on a rant.
Not gonna lie.
I love
better
it.
on
I
their
love
attack
it.
side than they are on their defense. And we
No
need to see
chat, like
something
this
a little
this
bit better
guy
than what we saw
flames.
against Fnatic
It's
from
so
them right
funny.
now.
That's the
It's like he's saying what we're all
The game
thinking.
against Fnatic. Gotta be fresh in their minds.
Yeah, I can't
still,
remember
gotta be at the
Lazy.
forefront. But Billy starting things off. Quite simplistic in approach. A 1-3-1. YZ and the rest all playing over towards door, crunching towards Mount, clearing the util, and showing their hand quite quickly here. Not overdoing it though, looking to maybe catch that response from Crew Visa.
A little bit of a pause in the round as Crew is thinking about that re-aggression here.
Wow, they're playing so patiently.
Players
Oh
on
shit.
one side.
Yeah.
This is where the brawl could begin. The paranoia is good for 2. It didn't catch Melza.
So much
Zeal's
util,
at
holy
least
fuck.
able to keep control of this, and they both walked away. That's the
Wait,
fight
I'm
on the
surprised they
extreme.
didn't follow
Oh,
through
what
with
a
that.
Opening up the map. That's a big opportunity.
Yeah,
Do
they let him get
opt to
away.
Go for this? Do they try and fake it out? It looks like they're going for this one.
YZ's keeping that space towards that spawn
Four
area. But the
waterfall,
waterfall
flood?
retake. Is it a pre-take perhaps?
Well, they were thinking about
They
it,
were
right?
thinking,
They were
yeah.
real close to going for that one, but no, they decide against it. Try and keep cool here. Billy, plant in 5 standing, excuse me, and YZ still with that space. The stun is fantastic for the swing. They're playing him in, but Heat's still fighting back. A 2v2 now, but the
Oh my
time
God.
is still on
Wow.
Billy's side. Melza. Oh.
good
K9
up
quick
that.
with that, and it's left it all to MTA. Too many targets,
Wow,
Billy.
well done.
First round's theirs.
That was so
Well
well
done.
executed
Isolated
from
them.
Billy as well. Getting YZ slinked into that C site area, putting a lot of that pressure on B, getting stalled out, realizing, hey, the rotation's in from Crew. They're stacking this B site. We can't go in. There's a lot of utility traded. Both sides.
Yes.
They couldn't make it through, but YZ finds that opening at C, calls the rest of his team
Wait,
back.
Mons, are we able to take it out of slow mode?
A great start
If
for
that's
them.
Oh my God, this guy's game is so loud.
To kind of run
Holy
away
fuck.
with this half. We need to see them getting a lot of rounds on their attack side.
Yeah, I
They
thought that
have
was like an
reach
audio
bait
book.
bomb with that neon.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that
leverage
guy's
that,
got his shit
and the
maxed.
pieciness is gonna be here and huge.
And right off
As
the
I say
rip.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why
YZ
it's
this
like
time getting
Shot?
punished, though it's Kesnet.
it's like bugged on my
Delivers the
end.
bullet
I
On the
to
guess.
brain.
slide too.
So without the man at the front here, and they've gone pretty all into this. Melza does get away with his life. And the 3 players can remain here for Crew. Again, you're looking at Heat, Kesnet, the 2 with the Sheriffs coming in to be your main damage dealers, but a very early pick is fantastic. They brought over that 4th player as well. You're looking at having Shy sitting towards CT, yes, but they've got a lot of grip on this site still.
YZ going down early, not the biggest deal. It means that they lose a little bit of that speed going into the sites. But what Billy is doing right now is they're waiting for their abilities to come back off cooldown. They need that stun up on the breach because they've basically used all the flashes that they have. They need to leverage that. Omen smokes are back online now.
Apex
We're going to see them
Legends.
start to inch up, but
Apex.
the stack from Crew on this A site means
You can download it for free.
Billy needs to kind of figure things out before they overcommit. It looks like they're inching their way over to that blue room. Kaznet down.
It's a step
Tui,
by
they've
step
been 5 months.
approach. Billy needs to be careful. Again, Heat is one of those danger players.
Ooh,
that spike
nice
down.
off angle.
Yeah,
nice
kyedae
shot.
going as well. That's a little bit of util they could have used to find some safety on this site. And there's still 3 players from Crew here. 20 seconds, they're getting desperate. Keep your eyes on MTA. Do not forget his positioning. He hasn't been spotted so far. They can make a guess, but you can see that little consideration from Yosemite. Keeping a touch on where this position could be coming from. Again, it's only a classic.
Dude, I
He gets
love
the
when
timing right. It
Pansy
doesn't
is
matter,
casting.
And it's not just right. Misses
When
the
what?
opportunity, but
Pansy.
2v2. Shy.
Yeah.
Well
She's great.
handled
Yeah,
by
she's
Neff
so
in the
good.
end to keep that in touch.
She's
A costly
amazing. I
round,
agree.
but a round nonetheless.
A costly round indeed, and it needs to be a lot cleaner than that. Crew was able to do that basically with Sheriffs and their positioning. If Billy wants to be able to convert a lot of these rounds on their attack side, like once Crew gets those guns, these are going to be different situations. They cannot allow for these things to happen. So we need to see a little bit of tightening up. Sure, you get one Sheriff in the head. Why is he swinging out A? It's unlucky. It happens. But you know, there's more rounds, and
You're
you
kidding
know,
me. You're
I'm
kidding
not
me.
even going to comment on it.
Don't say
I'll
it.
let you
Don't
do
say it.
I'll let you do it.
I'm so sorry, folks. You've had time from me. You've had a break. You've had to, you know, enjoy games at their normal pace. Yet here I am.
She really does have a tech pause curse.
So I can only apologize. It's not actually me. Hopefully the issue will be fixed nice and quickly. But
Friend Sutra, thank you for the 22 months.
I
I'm
think
back.
was actually alluding to quite nicely.
All
I
right,
know
good night,
he kinda
Alex.
broke down around there as well. But it was some of the win cons when we talk about these teams. Even Neff in the interview before this, kind of talking about their post plants, tightening things up as well.
I love
And that's a
Pansy,
big
but
theme
Chai hates her
throughout
so
this
much.
series, I think,
It's just
from
jokes,
both
I'm
sides.
sure. They
It
don't
will be.
actually
I
hate
think
her.
A lot of the thing is, and I touched on it
I
earlier, is
remember-
about that first pick, who gets it. It's going to
I remember when I
lot
met
of the round,
Pansy
because
for the
when
first
you look at
time
the kind of
in
back row
Madrid,
of
and I was like
everything going on in the
fangirling.
game, especially
I
on
was
the
like,
defense side,
Pansy,
this is where there's a lot
you're
of
my favorite
understanding that needs to
caster.
happen on an
I
individual
love
level,
you.
so people need
And she's
to
like, you're so
understand how
sweet.
they're supposed to rotate, when they're supposed to rotate, where they're supposed to go to first, and if that is not down to a science, then you create a lot of gaps. And on a map like Lotus, where there's 3 sites, there's these revolving
the
doors,
best.
and you can quickly pivot back and forth. If you don't know where to go and when, then that's when things can just spiral out of control. We saw Billy doing a really good job of it on their attack side on that pistol round. YZ.
Wait, his mouth is open. It
that
looks like he's
side area,
sleeping. Or
hit
is his
the
mouth not
revolving
open?
door.
Maybe
We
not.
saw it here
It's
on
closed.
Looks like
round
he's
2 as
sleeping
well.
for real, though.
Oh, you guys are set up a tree with a crossfire? Cool, we'll use that blue door. We'll pivot back to B. So Billy doing a decent job so far, but it's easier when you're on attack and you move together.
True.
And that's kind of
Looks
like
so
where
peaceful.
where that whole conversation
Yeah.
went.
Yeah, no, I kind of like it. It's fun. To
Everyone's taking a
see
page out of
that being
Aspas.
discussed from every aspect. You know, Neff being
Slash,
aware of
happy
it, you know, we've got
birthday.
guests
Happy
highlighting
18th.
it, you know, us kind of coming in with it. It's clearly on the forefront of a lot of people's minds when we're talking about this game. Now, if you're wondering, hopefully this issue should be resolved. I'm talking about doors. Resolved in about a minute 30, give or take. Hopefully, hopefully I'm not lying to you here. But when we're looking at the kind of the
I
overall
genuinely
structure so far,
think,
this
chat,
game,
that
this
Billy
round coming
has
up,
like
I don't think it's gonna be the big
the
tell-all
perfect
just yet. I want that
combinations
first
of
5
colors
rounds coming
for
on,
their
see
jersey.
everything that comes out, see those ults starting
Like
to hit.
the
Can they
li-
keep it out
like
of
that
the mud?
blue
That's
and
all
that
I'm hoping. We
pink
get
is
to see a
like
clean
amazing.
series between these two so far. Yeah, it's a little bit of a brawl. It's a bit of a biff. You kind of expect it between
Yeah,
them.
the
but
cotton
we're right
candy,
back in.
it's gorgeous.
Gotta be looking the
I
buy.
love
It
the
was a
color.
close round for Billy, so they're not going to be in the best position in the bonus here. Couple of rifles, yes, but of course the purchase.
It's the color of the app? Oh yeah, it's a Chinese app, right?
Billy. Wait, Melzer.
Oh, Yosemite's going to be kicking himself for that. The paranoia doesn't
Counter
find him.
paranoia as well.
And the TV
Whoa.
It's audacious from Melzer.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Takes him down and puts him in his place, and now a 4 to
Chinese
4
YouTube?
situation. Now, all
Oh,
of this
okay.
time, though, Billy were eyeing up, though, over towards C, right? Playing towards Mound, a touch on the door. But they've doubled back. They've come back towards Rubble.
That Viper wall stretching across from B to A, but the orb on C. And Billy knows this. They want to recover this Vandal. They know, hey, we lost 3 players. We had to basically just come into this round with a Sheriff, a Bucky. We have to make anything work because this is our bonus round. Now Billy recovering that weapon.
My Twitter's
they
from
have so
Tiff.
much space. They have A lobby, they have C lobby, they have front of B. They can choose wherever they want to go. 4-on-4, they can get a 4-on-1.
I bought it
easy
for
at C
Tyson,
site,
but
and that's
then
looking
I ended up
like
just
that's where
wearing
they
it
wanna
more.
go.
So it's mine
Too many
now.
question marks around the map, as you were talking about. Rubble, B entrance. Now, with the door back towards C, it's going to pull over at bare minimum Shy. We still have MDA here, so it's going to make it a little bit trickier. Straight on him, YZ couldn't isolate the fight clean enough. Shy's found him, and they've held at least for now.
He just fucking YOLO'd so hard. Holy shit.
They gotta go at this point.
Honestly, I fucking
10
respect
now.
it. Holy shit.
Crew should be able to farm this up. Yeah, light work from them. kyedae, the only one to really do some serious damage. Crew keep control.
Okay,
3 life,
bonus.
yeah, couple of rifles lost here and there, but they make it through with the first for themselves.
Considering that was a 4-on-4
it doesn't say
very
calf,
early into
it's
that
Kith
round,
and
that weapon was
Kin.
picked up, Billy didn't really make a lot of damage to Crew there. Only one more kill before the end of the round, and that isn't really good enough. Yes, it's a bonus round. They're probably fine losing it, but this is so disjointed, and they need to tighten that up. YZ cannot be so far ahead of his teammates with the rest of them straggling behind. They need to get that trade kill, and if that trade kill comes in, completely different story.
And again, it's such a night-and-day performance. When YZ, we get to see him on that raise, it's just, it's
T-Bone,
art, emotion,
swag,
poetry,
thank you, the
emotion,
friend.
but let's see if they can maybe get that synergy right here.
We're still gonna dye your hair, yeah.
Priority towards
Do you have a
Rubble. This
lisp?
time everyone's here, though. No one else
I'm
holding
just
her towards
Canadian.
mound. No luck towards that B main, anything. This is all in. It's 4 players as well for Crew holding this down. This is going to be a big fight here. All of them posturing so much util. First pick, it's Melza.
Wow, he
Takes away
gets that?
Flexen.
Holy
Melza doesn't have to
shit.
instantly retreat. He's still holding by tree. Billy not getting those entries they would have wanted here.
And that's the smokes down 2, Flexen down, and that limits what Billy can do. They can't go into B, they get crossfire. They can't even really go into C, they get crossfire. The end of the round probably has to be A, unless they try to link up through that blue door and do a split.
What a
on B,
stress-free
control
viewing
multiple
experience.
angles of
Oh my
attack
god.
Here. But Crew, in great
Yeah,
position.
because are you referring to SEN 1?
They know Billy's limited. They know.
Yeah,
that,
it's lax.
you know,
You guys
it's
have your fun.
Easy retake.
And it feels like they're reading it like you are. That it's going to be that potential pivot towards B if they
This
can
Genji
split.
match
They've
is going to
already
be
adjusted
stressful,
their
though.
players, but
I'm
a
not
lot of
going
faith
to
in
lie.
Melza sitting incredibly safe.
Yeah,
He is
because
back
Genji are
side.
also like
Refreshed the one way a little bit,
still
making
looking really
hard work
fucking
to
good,
get clear
even after their loss.
But they're running this very late, Billy. So they're walking into the unknown. Fortunately for them, it's clear. So we're looking at a retake from Crew. Doubt it's a pre-take. The spike is down. So post-plant util is light. We do have YZ with his ult.
What languages do you
and that's
speak?
really
I speak
about it. There's
Canadian,
not much more. Maybe they'll cycle
American,
back up
I
soon,
can
but
speak English.
Beyond that, Crew, let's see if they can keep this
I
clean.
speak
Each got a little bit
Japanese.
util to work with. 2 on the site. 1 towards door and 1 towards Rubble for Billy. kyedae the first to shoulder the attention. Gonna be noted. A quick callback of support. The Prowler sent in the first to fall. It's clean from Crew.
Oh, wow.
3 back-to-back,
No.
leaving Justice
Wait, that's
in a
crazy.
1v5. He can't even challenge the defuse. He might as well back from this one. There's nothing more to be done. Crew keeping it clean. 2 rounds now for themselves, and they'll be happy with that. That was a hard all-in from Billy pretty much.
Yosemite knows what's best for him. Decided to save.
I
him
hope
in the
people
end
don't
there,
think I'm actually
and
serious.
Billy really not
No,
finding that opening. That's
I
a
speak
couple of
English
rounds
and
now.
Japanese.
We're only 4 rounds in, on round 5 going into it, and so far
Was it a
a lot
shot?
of utility trades
Is she
out.
joking?
A lot of weird fights. We saw it on
Yes.
pistol round over at B. We saw it here at a lobby, and then on that reclear with that Viper wall going down, just abilities
No
going
way.
back and forth. Billy hasn't been able to find a clean opening, and you would think that they should be able to with that Fade Breach combo, with that Neon, with that speed, but they're not finding anything. Another fast opening here.
Oh, but he's gone further. This time YZ just going to throw himself.
Wow, that was
fuck.
insane.
This guy's pacing is so far ahead of his
Pressure
team.
building. YZ
Yeah, what
takes
the
away heat
fuck?
and
He
goes
got up there
hunting
in like
for
a
more.
second.
The man is bloodthirsty.
Oh
and
my
he's
god,
getting
he's
his
playing
reward.
tree as
Beautiful
well.
damage done. It's 2 players remaining. Flexing good position. Punishing one, but the trade. But YZ.
Jesus.
That's the impact you need. That's a YZ round and a half.
That's a huge opening as well for YZ. Billy just found that gap and just exploited it. And it's not the
Oh,
first time they
Japanese.
tried going aggressive. It's that Crew's been putting it down. So we're going to be seeing this kind of, if this is as early as round 5 that we're
Japanese.
seeing these things, we've got 7 more rounds of this. And yeah, there's 3 different openings, B, A, and C, that kind of had these 33% chances of guessing the correct spot. Is it going to be A that they come out? Are they going to go C next round? What's going to happen? And Crew needs to find a way to
Chat,
stay
I'm not
ahead
gonna
of that,
lie. I hope
because
this shit goes
if they can put
2-0
Billy,
because if it
especially YZ
doesn't,
in the dirt early,
I don't know if I'm
way
gonna be able to
into this
stay
game.
up.
Spot on. Early clip. Oh, wow. Look, just headstrong in approach-wise here. The rest of his team can't join him. Again, held back by the util, but he's still trying to clear through at least towards B. Shy's quite nearby. You're going to hear the ult being popped here. Doesn't find a target. YZ lives. Barely, but he lives. Flexing going to clear through Shy. Billy starting trying to pressure behind this. And
These rounds are so fast.
Insert him in towards B.
And just like
Prowler does
so
catch.
much.
He doesn't get away with daylight robbery, but does he catch a kill?
Ooh.
Yeah, it seems really chaotic.
This is a very pacey game.
I love it.
But now it's
keeping me
stabilizes.
awake.
The plant should come in. How much space does Neff want to try and get? Looks like just
How long have you been in Turkey for now?
I've been here for 8 days now.
Nice. How are you liking it?
And they know that Mount's
It's been fun. Hanging out with family, eating good food.
They might be still on site. They
going to places that I haven't actually been before as well.
That's why you're seeing the
Yeah,
early.
it's been
All that
good.
information
I can't
through
believe
from
that I
Melzer.
actually
The
came here
first
for the
steps on
time
the
zone
site,
though.
Flexen did
I feel like
it did, but the
it's
support's
kind of
there.
wild, but
An
I think I'm glad I
isolated
did
ball
it.
he was going to pray for, but he doesn't get it. And now, the other two, it's
No,
time
it's
to back
good.
away. Billy answering in kind now. That's going to be a fourth for them here, surely.
It looks like
But
Crew
the
is
tech
looking to
issues
save here.
have
They
been the
realize.
death of me.
Oh, really? Wait, how bad have they
As
been?
well. They realize once
I don't know,
that
something
Omen
just
goes
breaks
down,
every
once
day,
Melzer's
but
out of the equation,
it's okay.
that Omen versus Omen fight.
We're
moves the
working
round.
through it.
If Melzer wins it, Crew takes the round. If Flexen wins
Guys,
it,
no one using Sova?
Billy takes the round.
On this
And
map,
really,
Max, it's not
like the
really
timing of it,
the
though.
strongest.
The paint shells coming in from
Other
spawn to
initiators
force
are a
them
lot
out,
stronger.
and everything was working well. What I didn't like from Crew was that they used that showstopper on Kesnet early before anything really happened at B. Lots of players on the site, but they didn't plant yet. I don't even think they even tapped the spike. And they had the lockdown for Shy. They had it that round. They could have used it in the retake, but he's the one, the first to fall from Crew, and then the entire rest of the round falls apart.
Speaking of falling apart, the money's looking rough around the edges here for Crew. Still a couple of rifles, so Heat and Kesnet, the ones to watch. YZ. Yeah,
This guy's just flying around the map.
Shy tries to do some damage, but it's well controlled.
Oh my
Big
god.
threats now
Whoa.
coming through though. Heat and Kesnet
Perfect setup for
make it
Crew, right?
towards the door.
The
Get
C-crunch?
eyes towards Mount and do some serious damage.
Half
Yosemite and
by,
Flexen looking
yeah.
for a corner of safety, trying to find a little bit of something. Get the plant in, get the time on their side.
You're my work from
These
home,
rifles
buddy.
aren't really
I got
recoverable
you,
for the,
Shil.
I guess MTA would pick up one, but still, it's fine. They have
I know
to.
people use
They've
Gecko.
got the Nightfall.
People do.
That's
People
gonna
use
set
Gecko.
things in motion. Flexen
Secondary
playing
initiator is
forward in this. I mean,
good,
these guys were the
but
smoke
a
criminals
lot of people
themselves.
default towards
Prowler's
using
gonna
Fade
reveal
quite a
Flex's
bit because of
position,
like the eyes and stuff.
down from
And
this.
also,
Finally takes the TP
normally
away.
the duelist that you run
Prowler's
is
got a long
a
way to go. And the first spot
raise,
becomes
so
already from
the
your
tether with the
70
nade
here,
is
cleared by Kesnet.
insane.
Flexen can't do it all. Crew with just those two rifles doing everything they needed. A proactive crunch through door. The pressure behind those early players, it works out well.
Don't believe him, kyedae. He's not there for family or the time zone. He's in Turkey to get a hair transplant.
Playbook, the depth of it. They rely so heavily on these fast openings, but this chaos coming in from multiple
Wait,
different
that
angles,
is
they haven't dealt
fucking
with it so
crazy.
clearly yet. I do want to see them doing something where they split off the map. We
One of
saw
my
it
chatters
on
said,
their,
don't believe him,
bonus
kyedae.
round
He's
when
not
they
there
have
for
the
family
Omen,
or the
the
time
Viper
zone. He's in
walking out
Turkey to get a
lobby
hair
as that
transplant.
sea pressure around
Oh my
Mount.
god,
What do you have to
imagine
say about
I
that?
want to see them do that a little bit more. Develop the map and just bait out.
Nah, that shit looks
find
too
out where
crazy. I
Crew's
don't think I would do
playing, bait out
it.
those
Because like
counter utilities,
seeing like
because right now,
what they
Billy
do and
Billy
how
is
it looks,
running
I don't think I would
into
do that
brick
for a
walls
very
some of
long
these
time,
rounds.
and
Crew's doing a
only
decent
if like it was actually like bad. Not saying it's not bad, it is bad. But no, I'm not getting
He
a
didn't
fucking
deny
hair
it.
transplant.
Oh.
I'm not saying I'm not getting one.
Billy looking to maybe try and clear this. You can see
I'm not
already
saying I
the
am.
Killjoy utility
I'm saying it's a thought right now.
closer towards main. So
Why are you so familiar with the process? Put it in sub mode, please.
Shy shoulders. But they're not going to springboard off this just yet. A little bit more patient on approach. That's the first committed attempt, but they still
God.
might pivot over towards C.
And that's the attacker smoke down at the entrance of C there, just to get them out of that revolving door without getting sandwiched. Rolling Thunder still up for K-Knight. And should be his stun off cooldown as well.
Melzer being ahead of this keeps so much information as well, keeps so much safety towards A. They can kind of almost stack a little heavier towards B, towards C without too much worry, but with the time starting to tick, they're starting to consider, well, we've seen no more pressure towards C. That's already being cleared by MTA. This has got to be this B piece coming in, already the util being sent.
This lockdown, though,
Good
they need
stall,
to
good
use the
stall.
Rolling Thunder.
to
YZ?
extend through, take some space.
They're
He
trying
got
to fight
stunned,
towards door,
unlucky.
but YZ going to be hindered here. This is a very difficult round for Billy Billy to the wild
Wow.
sort of situation.
Oh.
He good for one, but the trade comes in. Blue door is gathered, but they're pivoting. But
Ooh.
look at Melza's
I like this
position.
wall.
This could be huge.
But they're so aware.
Wow.
Billy Billy with
Viper's
a new
Pit.
lease of
That was
life.
a
They've
sick
got to
clear.
pelt it over towards A, get the plant in. And you're right, Viper's Pit on top. That could be the icing on top of the cake here. But Shy and MTA taking the first couple of steps. 3 players towards Tree. Going to spot the first. Shy quick
Wow.
with it towards them.
Wait.
And feel no pressure elsewhere. Do they start reading this now? MTA looking to maybe secure towards door, but look at this rewalk, look at this re-clear from Billy Billy, pushing out towards site. The reposition is dirty for this, so hard.
Pretty
for
fucking
Crew to clear
hard.
through.
They did a good job
And the
moving
time's starting
out.
to run here. And I think Crew knows it. That little readjust, that pivot back towards site,
Well
so
played,
perfect
Billy.
from Yosemite
Good rotate.
and K-Knight.
Billy's waking
They've got
up.
to be happy with this one.
All right,
And I think
wow.
Crew knows it. Time to back away from this. Billy Billy, lovely work at the end there. Brilliant mid-rounding.
I love their pivots
Nah.
right now.
I
It's
actually feel
showing
so
that
bad
they're
for underestimating
aware of
China
what's
this
happening
much.
and how to get out of these
No,
dangerous
I'm doubling
situations.
down.
If they commit,
This is
they
all luck.
die.
They're gonna go
They get it
downhill
out of these
after this
situations.
match. They're gonna win
Yosemite
here and then
was
it's
already
downhill.
Postured towards that A lobby. They kind of had that planned. They knew exactly
just
what
so
was gonna
pessimistic.
happen.
What's
They
wrong
knew
with
that
me?
lockdown was going to come. They knew that they need to rely on that flank from Yosemite, and everything played out really well.
We were
in
being
Billy
such
Billy's
haters
favor
to
there.
Autumn.
And
It's just
I
starting to
love
rub
that
off into
reflank.
this
Once it
game.
hits that 2-on-2,
Yeah,
we saw Shy
no joke.
walking into that Viper's Pit immediately, taking that timing as it's still developing, as it's still spreading.
No, but like in
finds that
all
first
honesty,
player,
though, chat, the
2-on-2.
protocol
But I
of
think what their mistake was is that when they enter
the protocol of
on
like
that flank, on that Viper's Pit,
these Chinese
they
teams has
both
been
show that
actually
they're there.
like so
One
impressive.
spamming,
Like no lie.
another's
Like obviously
reloading.
yeah, they're
making
pro.
way too much noise, and then it's
But
a good
I mean,
reaction
like,
from Billy Billy.
it's-
Okay, they're here. Let's wrap.
It's
We don't
been
even have to
really,
keep the pit
really
up. Let's walk around the
amazing
site.
to
Enough
see. Because I
grind stick,
remember
we know exactly where you are.
what
we have stun,
international
aftershock.
event was
We're
it
chilling.
where I watched basically all of the games, and I remember watching China. I remember watching. What team is Kang on again, chat? I'm gonna sound so stupid for asking this question, but I remember watching Kang's team on Icebox. Yeah, EDG. I remember watching EDG against a team, and I was literally just gobsmacked about how awful they looked. But again, that could have just been an off match because, like, literally all the Chinese teams have been genuinely impressing me so much, and I actually feel so bad for underestimating them, going all at the bottom in pick'ems. So
Feel like it's at least leaning towards what we started with.
yeah, I don't know.
think
Do
a
you
little bit
guys
towards
do you
our
guys remember
expectations.
that?
We knew that this was
They
gonna be
ran like
something where it's not gonna
Omen
be
and
a very
Harbor or
clean
some
game.
shit
It's gonna be
on
sloppy, It's going to
Icebox.
be back and forth.
And
It's
I
gonna
was like,
just
what
really
the
come
fuck
down
is
to
happening?
how is
And
that
they just
first
were
pick goes,
not
how do the trades develop
taking
after
space
that?
properly.
And
It was
really,
just, it was
this is
really
one
bad.
big swing round away from Billy
Like,
Billy having an insane
the idea was
attack
there, but
half,
the
or Crew
execution
coming
was really
back
bad.
and making this a little bit of an even scoreline.
First time we're seeing a
Slow opening, yeah.
Has there been recent like Shanghai?
maybe feeling something's
I don't
up
even
here.
know if it was
Look how
Shanghai,
deep Billy Billy is
Trish. I think
sitting
it might have
already,
been
and it's a
later.
right read. Crew all trying to be a bit more proactive.
But I remember even in Shanghai, the showing wasn't super
Billy
great,
Billy's
you know?
pause as well.
MTA's got to be dead here. Surely he's dead here. Yeah, put out of his misery in the end. Caught.
The
kind of in
fact
no
he's
man's
playing
land
out
to an
there
extent.
is wild.
But again, Billy
Who
Billy
the
haven't been
fuck?
completely
Especially
off
against the
chain. They've been
comp
trying to keep composure,
of
keep
BLG.
cool about their decision-making.
Yeah, well, especially after what the
Neon
fuck they've been
Enbridge?
doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. Paranoia's in. YZ gonna lead the pack. Clear through sight.
This guy's
but
like
looking close
the
by.
bravest
Shy
player I've ever
leads
seen.
through the smoke and gets his man. K9 on a
Oh,
good
good
trade.
trade.
They're still brawling this out on the site. And it
Hasn't
looks
dead.
like Billy Billy.
Like,
are
reminds
with
me of
K9
Job.
putting up numbers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Like
denies
relentless
a
aggression.
little bit of security on
Yeah.
the site here.
I
It is a
respect players like
2v3.
that
It
so
is
much.
not
Someone has to go
impossible,
in.
It's just improbable.
Yeah.
K-Knight going to be controlled on the
No
side
fear
probably.
type
He's headed
shit.
down, yes. But again, Melza, that
Type
paranoia
shit.
would have to be
Type
so key, so good to give him a chance.
I started saying that so much.
I don't think that's going to do enough here. So it's just the guns in hand, and K-Knight still got util.
Stun ready.
He's going to get caught on that. A
Good
bare
stun.
minimum. Melza too, buying great amounts of time here, making this incredibly tricky. An uphill struggle for Crew, so now it's go time, swing time, and K-Knight
Easy.
defends
Easy.
his kingdom. The C-Sight's his, and Billy secures safety now. A belting start here.
we're seeing two teams.
I actually do
with
like
these
BLG's
fearless players.
comp.
We see it on YZ
over
going
Cruz.
in, taking that opening.
Yeah,
seeing,
like it's
MTA,
more
you're
exciting
already
to watch
open.
this.
Cool. I'm gonna slide at you, take you down, and extend into the site. Try to take all that space. But we're also seeing it on the other side. Shy isn't shy at all. No, he's in there. He's taking that timing, walking through smokes. It's a second time. A couple rounds ago, it was into a Viper's Pit. Here, it's just walking through the Omen smoke. Cool. You're gonna smoke off Waterfall. I'll walk through, kill one, and I'll recede as well.
Yeah, we're starting to see this heat up, but I'm worried about the scoreline though, right? It's starting to tilt. It's starting to get a little bit deep. Oh, the Outlaw. This is just going to be a brawl, isn't it? Here we go. YZ, ult in hand roll on his hand, I guess. It's Kesnit to send him back though. You can't brawl these guys. Oh my god. What is going on between these two? Neff and kyedae, calm it down.
Yeah, this is
Crew
so
wanted all
funny.
this
You can't
chaos.
even
They
lie.
had the Guardians, the Stingers, the
Weezy
bits
is
and
just
pieces,
going
and they're being
stupid.
rewarded. Oh dear, kyedae, you clutched before. You can't do it now. That
A stinger like this?
Got beamed.
Crew
Yeah.
scrounging that round
The
back.
fuck?
That was
My
so
shit does
just a
not shoot like
backstreet
that.
brawl in the end of it. That was
Just
ridiculous.
Wow.
The funny thing
These guys know
I think,
something.
is that when Billy
I don't
was
even
doing
buy
their
this stinger.
slow
I wouldn't even think. I don't even
openness
think
and
about buying
finding
this
out
stinger
exactly
ever. No
where
joke.
they wanna
Like
go
it's like
doing those
last
passes as well.
last
That's when they were
circumstance.
strongest. And whenever they've gone
Dude,
out,
Ethan,
passed out the gates,
like Energy
that's when
Ethan,
they've been
his
Yeah.
stinger's
struggling.
insane
And right here, they
too.
do it again.
Zappa as well. Zappa's got
Yeah,
a
no,
good stinger
Zappa's
too.
is also
Comes
really
down to a
good.
2-on-2, and Crew.
Yeah, some of
walk
these
away
guys,
with
I
that
think they just
round.
have a feel
And
for
that's
it.
the swing round. That's the swing round I was talking about. We might end up with a 6. That's how it happens. You
Well,
gotta
if
be
I'm not
safe.
mistaken,
I thought the last one would have been enough,
the
but
stinger is actually like
really
the
not.
only gun in Valorant that has
do it back
like
to
a
him, those
set spray
stingers,
pattern.
Buckies, bits and pieces.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
remember
can actually, like,
a pro
know?
telling me
Good
about
trade
that.
for YZ. And Shy gonna try and slip away.
Like,
If that's true, that's
Put into
crazy.
place. Mel's gonna find Yosemite. Not
But I feel like that
allowing
guy
any
is
of
just like thinks it's a pattern and he just has a good feel for it.
That
You have to,
reposition
like,
as well.
pull
right
very
after you got
hard,
that kill, but Billy
like,
Billy
down.
going into B.
Yeah.
What?
They just
Wow.
walk. They just walk on in. This is an outrageous series already. A quick grab on the spike and get it out of there. We're gonna need a monumental round from YZ or Flexen, but Flexen only has a classic, right? He's got so little to play with. He does have his paranoia. He's got smokes. He's got TP. He's got as much as he can have. Even the ult.
I like the read from Billy Billy. They knew it was just
Charisma,
Melzer up
let's
here
calm
alone. Melzer
down.
repositioned actually first on top of Rebel, but then he rotated towards B there. Now Billy Billy, they walk out A. They're going to have a free sight. If they spotted anyone, ran into any trouble, Flexen just dips out of there, uses his ultimate. But right now, A is completely open for the taking. And it's the wrong read from Crew. I like how they're proactive. They're moving around. They're staying ahead of whatever's happening. And once they realize what's happening here, they're going to move over together. They have the numbers. They don't care that much. It's all on this position
your
from
opinion on
YZ.
Harbor?
He's trying to catch rotators here.
Harbor's a good secondary controller, not main controller.
Damn, Neana's going
Down the
searching.
man. You need to catch one.
See,
If
this
they
is
get all the way
good
back,
proactivity though. Like you're already man down, might as well try.
He's gonna hear the steps of
I like the play.
It's like I feel like FPX could have done something like this. Wait, they're
YZ prime
Ooh.
position to be the down.
Wait, his timing is like pretty
Yo.
decent.
Closer, they have no idea. None the wiser, and Flexen can just wait with bated breath. The one-way
God.
still up. He's closing the gap.
Make
step
some noise, Omen,
by
make some
step.
noise.
It could be the downfall, but he's got to get it right. He can't waste his chance, and he doesn't on the first.
Oh.
Takes down MTA, but the tap on the spike will draw the attention.
wow,
Wait, what?
Flexen. Wait, we need to see
Spam
that.
one and kill the other?
A beautiful
I need to see
thrifty
that.
Oh my
death.
god,
And
yeah.
YZ, knowing
You think
he
this
had
is just
to
good
be
in
that
high elo
guy.
in comparison to other sentis? No.
These rounds, they're just so back and forth. You can't even just read what's going to happen. Sometimes you see it on your screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's listening for the rotates. He's going to catch the timing. Wait, they got by. Maybe he doesn't get them. But, you know, it comes down where that position was so good. Some of these mid-round decisions
wow.
for Billy Billy are
That was nice. The
actually
second
spot
shot
on
too.
right now.
Very good.
And I
Yeah.
didn't really expect this after
That's a
the
big
match against
win.
Fnatic. They didn't really show this same prowess, and maybe that's like the difference between Crew and Fnatic that we're seeing right here. But I mean, they look so
Chad,
good.
this
They
is
got that
fucked.
Rolling
My
Thunder, they
pick'ems
got
are
the Nightfall as
screwed.
well. If they don't combo these, I'll be shocked. But Billy, they understand right now. Hey, when we open fast, we lose. When we open slow, we're chilling. And I think this Viper's Pit, oh man.
Is there a duelist which
MTA,
works on
he
maps?
thinks
I'm
it's
guessing
good.
you're talking about like all maps. I would
Prowlers,
say
the
Jet.
Nightfall, and
Jet
the Rolling
is
Thunder,
good across
and the
basically
Neon on top of it.
every
Oh,
map.
man.
To
They're
be
gonna overwhelm
honest.
him here?
Full
Yeah.
sense of security could be the death of him here. MTA, you're talking about going up against the odds. This ain't a pretty one. And here we go. He'll be tagged by that.
Prowler in.
Util.
Oh, man.
This guy is being put through the blender. He's got to keep his life and hold on.
Whoa.
Flexen's
Oh
the
my
one to
god.
do it.
Well
Here's
done
the
for him to
Shy
wait.
Did he ult or what?
Getting some real value
Yeah,
there
Omen
for
ulted
the
with the
Oh,
fade and bridge
shit.
ult.
Another
Wow,
Yeah,
that was
was
nice.
Get the
The
plant
fuck?
now. We're looking at the post plant. They don't have the ult, so
Oh.
Melzer catches Yosemite. Now numbers advantage towards Crew. A 4v3, Flexen, K-Knight,
This is
Nev
gonna be
still holding
tricky.
here. Sticking towards sight.
Yeah, they have backhaul
Towards
control,
CT.
which is pretty big.
No falling back this time. Speaking of time, it's going to start ticking now. Crew need to get a move on, get a wiggle on.
this,
Prowler
or-
dealt with, turn on the flash, but it's Kesnit.
Yeah, I think Omen
Takes
smoked.
down
Oh, just came up,
K-Knight,
yeah.
And Flexen needs to try and create some sort of pressure here as well.
Wait, that
Already
timing.
got the horn back up,
Yeah.
but Neff is going to be swarmed here. 3 players, that's one. Overwhelmed.
What a hold.
Wow.
What a hold.
He's trying to find the best
Oh,
shot.
and
Oh
see.
my god, nice
But
try.
Melzer
Flexen
keeps
needed that
cool.
kill.
Yeah,
Really
he
nice
did.
try.
Composure should have time
Big
on
half.
the fuse.
I'm gonna pee again quick. It's
Alright.
running through me.
He's got it.
0.58. That's the amount of time Billy needed to stall a little bit longer there. But a 5-7 half after Crew. Oh, man. It wasn't looking good for them for a little bit.
No, it wasn't, but we're back on 5-7. This series is heating up.
Like, being able to turn a flash like that, chat, maybe my sensitivity is not fucking high enough. Actually, no, you know what it is? My reaction time is slow as shit. Like, when I'm like 10 hours in and a flash comes across my screen, like, I'm not dodging that shit. I'm just like, I'm gonna let it eat me. I just stare at it. And I'm like, if I'm alive, fuck, that's great. I get to play the rest. Wait, someone said check artists. What's happening?
Chat, you don't like this or no, chat? Chat, you don't like this or no? But I'm telling you, it's a banger on. Shayoshi. I'm telling you, chat. Play higher, brother.
Holy fuck. This is
Higher,
actually
brother. Wait, brothers.
this is actually so fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Really, chat, this.
Oh yeah, I know this song. Wait, I know this song. I love this song.
Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 I'm
it's
not.
great.
I am not playing that, bro. I am not playing that, bro. I am not.
If you're just tuning in, a 5-7 scoreline is something you're going to be paying attention to. I feel like this series is going to remain close. But Josh, coming back to those caveats we discussed at the start of this series, what we were
Is it
looking
fucked that
for,
I want Billy to
discussing
win
the
so I can see an
attacking side
upset?
initially, how critical
No.
that was to certain team successes, but now with the side switch,
Just
where
fucking
how
like,
does this change some of those
just looking to
dynamics?
see the world
I
burn,
wonder
really.
if Crew is going to just be able to come back into this game really easily because Billy, their defense isn't as
Who do you
strong
got
as their
finals
attacks.
champs?
I don't know if 7 rounds is enough.
Finals
We
champs is
saw
gonna be
what
Sen
happened
Genji
even
again.
in this last round that we looked
Oh,
at before the
shit.
break. We saw
Wait,
they had that opening
wait, that
kill.
what do you mean?
They had this.
That's not possible.
Yeah, you're right. That's not possible.
They can control these.
That's literally not
reactions.
possible.
Wait, I was
Oh
agreeing
my
with you for a
God.
second, but then I was like, wait.
Even right now.
I know. I just
starting
sounded.
Wisey
That's the
taking that
first thing that
mound
came to my mind.
He's been played in at
Oh
least. It's
my
not just a
God.
singular approach.
That's
I think it's
jokes.
Flexen trying
We're
to
getting a
see what it
preview
was.
tomorrow.
So YZ, gotta be careful though. You're
Oh,
right.
the next
This
day,
is
actually.
something on a bit of a knife's edge, and Shy's already found Neff. That was over towards B. So you can already see the consideration from Crew, very prepared for this aggression, but the double down. Look, NRG fell on the sword of Billy's aggression, even on defending sides. Any smoke, it doesn't matter, they're walking it. And there's no finesse to this one. Melzer are going to make it very clean, clear-cut start. They should know about at least, yeah, Flexen as well. Found him. Crew coming in with all the information. They seemed very prepared for this.
This round's coming all crashing down on Billy just one at a time, and this is one of those things where the better teams at the event, I think it's fair to say that, are the teams that know how to play out those situations where they're down and out early. Right here though, Billy, they look, as you said, to double down. Once they lose one, okay, let's go even it up. But that's not working in their favor, and Crew,
they're just going to walk around every round right now.
He had no
Whatever openings they're
chance.
given and just take it.
Wait, you are so far ahead of me, I think.
Wait, am I? I'm at
5 versus
14,
1.
13.
What can you show
12?
What the hell? I'm at 26.
Yeah, he's got all of the
Oh,
teams
shit.
towards his side. Yeah, K-Knight's
How
on
long
the
has it
way,
been like
but
that?
He's done
We don't ask those questions. We don't ask those questions.
not just the fact it was on Mount, but it is
I'm not gonna lie, I was dealing with my camera, so I've kind of missed a decent amount of this game.
you're
I'm
chilling.
out now.
All right, the round just ended.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
safe.
okay, perfect. I was like, wait a second. You're like, yeah, there's no chance. I'm like, what? We're contacting a Bay.
Yeah, we're just getting into A
Unless
lobby.
they're winning handedly and they can figure things out and know exactly where they want to go. But right now, they know that just the way that the composition is
Good night,
for
Kara.
Billy, they know YZ's going to be a little bit active. He's on the Neon. Maybe he's sometimes randomly alone on C, trying to play that anchor position. But with that breach,
You're not
with that
sleeping?
fade,
No, I
they're gonna
am.
be
I'm very tired.
looking to get these opportunities with the stun, with the flashes. Right now, Crew, I mean, they just walk around. They find out what they want, where the open path is, and then they just execute. And right now, they're finding out exactly where Billy is.
Yeah, following that trajectory just perfectly. Already, Billy trying to take space again. I don't mind it in a round like this. You've got a Frenzy and a couple of classics. Try something out. But you're right, it's the way that Crew are navigating this space. Can they keep that cool head about them as they go forward? Do they fall foul to any of the traps that Billy are trying to set? It looks like they want to have a fight here.
Wait.
And there's a bigger gun on the other side. They can hear
Oh, wow.
They can hear all of these steps, surely. That's a big spot from Flexin, though. They can outbrawl them here pretty much. I mean, clearing close
No rank today after watch party. I already played ranked for 8.5
What
hours.
deem is the stack, right? Like, surely by what they've extrapolated from what they've seen, but maybe just playing as 5, they're fine. The Prowler didn't find K-Knight, so, well, it doesn't matter. They are literally just just a pack of wild animals just clearing through right now. There's no finesse to it, really, right? I need to stop saying his name. It's stuck in my head now, sorry. Big fan, but again, it is just one of those things that it's just a bulldozer approach, right? 5 of us aren't going to probably lose to a couple of classics, so let's just clear through.
Not much else to say in this round, as it's going to get slowly closed out. So, kind of while this happens, I just look at how this round played out for Billy and the way that they spread apart.
Look, making sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Are immortal?
Well,
yeah.
You got to secure it.
That's true.
You can never be too sure.
Yes.
Check the pulse, you know. Feel for any breathing. Are there any signs of life until they hear that death rattle? But, I mean, right there, perfect example. Billy, they move together as a pack really well, but when they spread apart from being in that pack, we saw it there at the end of the round. They're on eco. They have one on A, and they're spreading out. One's pushing B, another guy's rotating back waterfall to C, another one's going through heaven. Like, they're all just getting as far away from each other as possible. It's like they have cooties or something. Like, come on, let's do something together.
Okay, well, this is the big opportunity, right? We're into the bonus, which is going to be very healthy for Crew. And this is the buy for Billy. And look at the damage on K-Knight early on.
Wait, Artist got banned?
Yeah, there's still light armor as well on YZ, so that could do some serious damage going into this.
Is YZ going to disrespect this and just push through?
What? Yes.
He's definitely toying with it.
I mean, at worst, going to sit in the smoke and wait for it
Wait,
to fade,
Artist
it
got
looked like, but
banned?
he is backing away, but he's already kind of loosened up the rotation as well. So K-Knight going to be starting taking that rotate towards B. For Crew,
Artist got banned for being too Chinese.
Some sort of sound cue to it, so it may be a fair shout for them. Puts a lot on Flexin. Puts a lot on Neff.
This is where the
He might have just
come into action
ended.
for Billy. Once I get this info, how do you play this?
Third-party
Neff backs off.
copyright
He knows he doesn't
infringement,
wanna
it
do
says
this
on his
alone.
channel.
But
Wait,
where do
really,
we go?
chat?
That's the question, isn't it? They cleared over towards B. There should be no lurk unless they were a little bit too deep on the Prowler, but you'll assume that that's clear. K-Knight taking the long route around towards A as well. And there isn't any instantaneous chances here for Crew to try and punish Flexin.
Why is
going to
it-
be challenged, and the
no.
paranoia, this is problems.
Why is it
Flexin, can he
stuttering?
play his life? Can he at least outlive the paranoia blind? Yeah, it looks like he can. This isn't bad. 20 seconds now. Crew are going to be running that clock low.
Done, ready from the K-Knight?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping this is going to work
That's
out here,
C's.
but
That's
Crew
C's
already trying to
fucked
secure
him.
the site itself, but they didn't expect Flexin. Still
Flexin?
clearing through.
Oh, wow.
Gets 2 to his name and holds
Heat up.
down on the site.
Heat
Isolates the
up.
players further back. Heat called upon, does well with one.
Oh.
Gets it, and Heat in unison.
How?
Somehow outdoing
What?
them here. I thought Billy got everything right. And K-Knight, sadly, the one who took all that damage early on. The one who suffered from that outlaw. Can't handle them all.
Oh my
Crew
god.
righting
They
the
fucking
ship at
tossed.
the end there.
They all died in
A
the same
valiant
lane.
attempt from Flexing, but couldn't do enough beyond that.
It was a good start, but he needed that support.
God
He
damn
needed
it.
his teammates there.
Yosemite's fucking 3 and 10.
Billy
We gotta wake
just
this guy the
so
fuck
slow to
up.
rotate there.
I don't want to
Kyedae,
call him out
he's
for
in a
it, but I think he
position
has
where
the
you
worst
get a
stats of
stun
the
off
event.
across the map. But really, it's
Flexing.
It's Flexing.
But I won't
Wait,
call him out on
actually?
it, so.
Yosemite was kind of nearby, but
Maybe.
it's not enough. And Crew,
I
they're
won't
just gonna
confirm
walk
that or
in and
deny it,
take
just
whatever
thought.
openings they're given. Right there, that's a big one. Nightfall up.
He's singing, they lost. If he's singing during the match, you're
Nightfall
100% lost.
Outlaw still out.
That guy's in flow
Crew,
state.
I think this is, they're just going to run away with so many rounds here. An open C site.
Yeah.
And they're eyeing it up.
This is where it starts tilting.
How well
Yeah.
do you think
This is
you'd
when the
play?
scales start
Like
tipping a little
right
heavier.
now, we put you
kind of
into this
highlighted, I think
match.
rightly so, was
Take over for
7
Kesnet.
enough. You know, with the rounds of
No
Billy
joke,
Billy
me and
got enough
Yosemite
first
are
up
head to head.
enough because
I'm competing with
a lot of the
Yosemite.
issues present on the defending side,
Nah,
they're very strong on
nah.
their attack.
I don't
This is
know.
when it
I think
becomes
right now you throw me in
Crew,
legit,
coming
like,
in very well
Yeah,
prepared
no
here.
warm up.
But
let's
still
Pop
just
you
like,
in.
maybe I play
Still
like
early enough, I'll give
5
it one
minutes
more
of
go at
bots.
it, but then, as
All
you
right.
said, it's starting to get
I'm getting a
little
cool
out
like
there,
12
grip here.
kills.
Good
Shy.
plant. Shy,
Okay.
we don't give
That's like a humble.
rifles over, do we? Are
What
we
if
gonna start
one DM I get
messing this
15?
one up?
Something around there.
Crew, because you had control and now the chaos starting to reappear. Already question marks on the site. You're going to see the Nightfall now invested to try and secure this because of that one mistake.
haven't played in a
that
while,
wasn't an
no
error.
joke.
That overstep could cost
Yeah, when's
I
the
don't
last
even
time
think
you
I'm
played
playing it right
ranked?
now.
As it stands though,
I don't
not
know.
there to
It's been like
capitalize on
at
this.
least 2 or
Mel's
3
are gonna
weeks.
secure on towards K9,
Whoa.
No, maybe like 2 weeks,
leaving
maybe
just
2
the
weeks.
4
Wait,
remaining
that's
for
still
Billy
a
Billy.
long fucking time. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Kesnet
yeah.
keeping control. Yeah, this is much better. There we go. Calling themselves back in line. No more of that silliness, making sure that rifle goes nowhere.
Well, you know, you can't get 3 flawless rounds.
True,
you know?
true.
At some point, someone's going to go down, and then it's not going to be as clean.
Yeah.
But it is worrying if I'm on the side of Billy. Here comes a timeout. This is something that they need to call because there needs to be some sort of adaptation. I think on their attack side, they found it out really, not really early, but they did discover, hey, when we do these fast openings, that's when things don't really go the way we plan it. Let's slow it down. Let's find the openings, and then
Wait,
let's
this is
make
Tarek.
sure
I
that
thought it
we
was
make
Jacob the whole
plan
time.
and decision possible.
Wake
Right now,
up,
Billy,
Sop.
they're so spread apart. They're not
Jacob
doing
would
any really
find a
team fights
way
except for round
to
2. They
fucking
kinda
whine
moved
and
together with that breach
complain,
stun. But every
even though
other
we're
round
not
so
playing
far, it's been
Valorant.
YZ up taking point, and maybe one player supporting him. It's usually been kyedae on breach there towards C. Oh boy.
I mean, seeing the scoreline, he's probably okay. He's probably okay.
Damn,
right now.
they brought it up.
He's fine. He's fine right now. I'm good.
So what do we want to see from Billy here? We want to see them doing something a little bit. I think proactivity is fine, but Crew's expecting it. What they need to do is they need to lure Crew into a trap and then really get that value out of not only the breach utility, but extra players around it. It can't just be all on YZ here.
I know, and that's the kind of underlining part of this, isn't it? You kind of want to put that and put a full stop on it and then hope that it happens. Because this team has such potential when you talk about Billy. I mean, we've all seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, the sign kind of alluding to it. But it's true. There is some real danger to this squad, and I think a lot of people learning to take China very seriously when it comes to their teams. But it almost feels neglectful to not highlight that there is a drastic drop-off when it comes to Billy. From
All right, wake up,
obviously on the
Billy.
attacking
Do
side,
something.
You see all that brilliance.
Wait, did artists get banned?
And then
Yeah, China took him out.
Where's the rest? Where's that, find me
Billy
along
and
that,
Edward
you
teamed
find
up.
that consistency, brilliant for now. It looks like we're back to trying to
That motherfucker's
get
done
YZ
for.
pushed up
Next time we
towards
see
Mount.
him, he'll be on YouTube.
Yosemite gonna get at least shouldered here. They're very aware that they might be trying to insert a player. The spam towards the box, looking for all of these potential spots they could have tried to push a player up towards.
I think this is what Crew does really well, though. They do that slow opening. Cool, you spotted us. We're going to reset here, get that alarm bot down, reposition. As they kind of understand YZ's probably out of this mound area. This is stun, probably ready. Here comes the clearing on A. Wait, there's no one on A. Do we want to go back there now? That's what they're doing. They realize what the setup is. Crew trying to go back to A. Is Billy going to realize what's going on here? YZ still has this mound space. No one's attacking
SEN
him right
versus
now.
FPX. SEN
Can the
ended up
rotation
winning.
come to A site before Crew hits it?
Oh, that's actually close. Fuck.
Yeah.
They're actually
Up
almost
towards B, though.
connected.
This might be a fake
Wow.
towards A to hit B.
but there's still going to be at least one in the way, right? Neff's still going to be here. If it's a crunch through blue door or a pivot through towards A, he's
split.
still going to have a chance. Oh, dear.
Oh my god,
Overwhelmed.
take out YouTube there?
Perfect, everything sent towards him.
Yeah.
Neff couldn't even see it
Yeah,
coming
we
at
just
that
keep our gun
point.
out there now.
And now the red carpet's rolled out towards B until then YZ going to
Okay,
catch him in
Neon.
the heels. Speed up a little bit, take another fight, but there's
Oh,
no one else to
YZ.
swing off this. It's an isolated fight. He needs the help of everyone else, but kyedae falls as soon as he swings. Billy now
It's a
individual
one-man
fights for
army.
13 seconds. This is getting a little
Poor
ridiculous.
Yosemite's just fucking licking
Roth
walls.
is going to be in, but can they secure
I'm being a
this?
dick, I gotta stop.
Mel's positioning should have at least
God
gone
damn it, he
Yosemite, but
died.
he's done that
Oh
for
my
him.
God.
And with Flexen, I
fuck,
mean, yeah,
fuck.
how are you meant to try
Save,
and YZ
save.
that? Send through a paranoia and hope? It's not going to happen here. And Crew again showing dominance, asserting that. Couple of ults very nearby. Kesnit almost has his. Melza one away. MTA not a mile off either. We're I feel
But
like
actually,
we're
how
starting to see
badly
kind
does
of
it
the end of
mentally
this one, at
affect
least
you
with
if you
Billy. I'd
play
be happy to be
poorly,
wrong.
like during
I'd happy
LAN,
to see it go
considering
the
there's
other
so
way,
many
but
people
Crew
watching?
really getting a grip on the protocols and the
I think if you're
win
losing and you're
in
playing
this
bad, it's the worst
series.
feeling in the
Both
world.
teams so good on their attack sides here
Yes.
with very different styles. Crew,
If you're winning and
slow
you're playing
approach,
bad, it's not
find
that
the lane of
bad.
least resistance and
Because
take
then maybe like
whatever
you're having
is given
impact
to
here
them.
and there.
Billy
Yeah.
just kind of just runs at them and just brute forces through. But we're seeing
But if
what's
you're
happening
losing
on
and you're
the
playing
defense
bad, then
side
you,
here.
well, for me,
Crew,
I felt like
not
it was
the
my
greatest
fault.
defense side, but still a little bit more
So I
polished.
feel like
5 rounds
I'll
without
be pissed
pistols,
as fuck.
that's no joke,
No, it's
right?
Aw,
So
3 and
Billy
12.
probably wanted a little bit more of a buffer going into this because right now, Crew, I don't
Yeah.
see a stop.
I
to
feel
this.
bad.
If
I don't know why I'm
Billy
bullying.
doesn't
I
do
actually feel
something
bad.
No,
drastically
you're
different in
you're
their
chilling.
approach
You're
on their
chilling.
defense here,
People know
and
you're not serious.
It's not likely because
Oh, I
we
was
would
being
see
serious,
that
just to be
already.
clear.
Yes, it
So-
wouldn't have been a loss.
Fuck, you bailed me out and I threw myself
bail
back
you
in.
out, Derek.
Swing rounds we're talking about, and now we start seeing the economy
Fucking
taking
hell,
a real
this
beating.
guy.
Judge, Stinger, Sheriff Frenzy. It's far from perfect. YZ maybe trying to just do something individual here. That's a
Okay,
start.
that's a start.
That's a whole lot of players around the
Holy
corner. We
holy
can't
fuck,
quite get there in
finally.
time.
Is he
MTA
just
taking
gonna
the time
slide
to
through?
fall, but he's gonna at least
Do it.
shut this area off, right? Like no one else is gonna try and come through that, at least for a second
Damn.
or two.
No, the only
realizes
thing that I
what's
find
going
that's pretty
on.
sad though,
Opting
chat,
not
is
to
like a
go
lot
away
of
and
times
just
these
re-clear this,
teams,
after
like
a period of time, they're
this
going straight into C,
people
but the
are
rotation
they're
from
playing for
Billy
their
Billy, Are
job.
they actually staying
Result.
one step ahead after we just had this
Like, at the
monologue
end of the
about
day,
how they're
it's
not
like,
able to do that
it's-
right now? Are they doing
It's
it?
their job,
be a
and like
lovely way
if they
to
play
shut us the
bad,
hell
they
up,
can
or
get
maybe it's only on the half
replaced
lines
like
or the
so
force
easily.
lines.
Casting, I
But now
love
they are
it.
right. They've read it correctly, forcing the hand and forcing Yosemite to fall.
Oh,
But there's
come
more
on.
players here.
Oh,
It's not
come
just
on.
him.
The poor
There's
guy.
2 more, 3 more, almost 4. All of Billy.
Oh,
Billy
shit.
now
That's a
make
spike.
it to the site. Spike left loose in a
Billy's
bad position,
billying.
and Shy and Heat gonna be worried,
Oh.
panicked, and maybe overwhelmed. Heat
Wow.
can only do so
Big
much,
kill.
and now it's all on Shy in the 1v2. kyedae does have the rifle, but the 1v1 Shy. Oh!
Whoa.
Oh
Just
my
into it,
god.
kyedae.
It was
Finds
labored.
stability at the end.
They needed
Barely
that,
alive,
Thrifty.
but a round finally claimed.
Huge round from Knight. Holy shit.
Well,
The double with the stinger,
put me
right?
in my place.
Yeah.
And that's a
But it's
timeout
what you
coming.
wanted,
That's
though.
it is
This
what
is
I
what
wanted.
you
It is
wanted.
Good
what
job
I
tanking the
wanted.
Razor. Fuck
We
it.
got to see so many different things there. We saw Crew kind of lose their identity on their attack side there. What normally happens is, okay, they kind of figure out what's going on, then they pause, they reset, they wait for their abilities to come off cooldown, and they find the lane of least resistance. Here, they try running away from A, going into C, but there's too many pauses along the way, and Billy stayed a step ahead of them. But will we see that again from Billy on a gun round? They had a judge there, they had pistols there, and they had stingers there. If we get to see them do something out of the ordinary, out of that standard, okay, go and take mound control, YZ, I'll set you up with my stun. If we see something else on a gun round, that is perfect. That's what I want to see because that's going to really put both these teams to the test.
Yeah, it's almost that full sense of confidence in those half buys, those lower kind of invested rounds. That you're happy to take those risks.
Risks, yeah.
But
you have to.
you kind of want, as I said, want to see them do it in a gun round. It worked so well for them there. Freed up the rotations, got people in the right places, things that we were asking for them to do. But this has caused at least enough of a response and enough of a red flag that Crew have pumped the brakes. They've gone, okay, that was a change. Something has changed here. They've been able to note that quickly enough, and they're not going to let it get out of hand, which I think is the right call here. Keep it within check. Crew Visa do not want to let this go. We know that Billy can be a
Which player isn't doing the best right now?
They get the wind on the sails, they start getting his players hitting.
It's Yosemite.
near it. It's
On Billy
terrifying
Billy.
to witness.
He's going
They've got
3
a
and
couple of
13
ults
right
on
now.
Billy Billy still. You got the Nightfall there. Yeah, TP.
Okay,
but
so done watch party.
other
She's
than
not
that, looking
talking.
at
No,
our
I'm like,
lockdowns
I'm
for
locked
plays,
in right
you're
now.
looking
I'm
at
not gonna lie.
MTAs coming through as well. A couple of the crew players very nearby. 10 rounds to their name.
And a different opening from Billy Billy again here. They're faking that A control. They kind of have it. They leave
Wait,
Yosemite
that's a
on the
sick
passive
eye.
line,
Holy fuck.
and here comes the rotation. Crew.
Lies, you're sleepy?
do have that
Oh,
lockdown,
I'm
as you pointed
100%
out. They can use
sleepy.
it
I
either
woke
to
up at
get into the
7 a.m.
site,
yesterday.
but more than
and
likely
it's
they'll probably use it to
almost
secure
4
the end of the
a.m.
round here.
right now.
Getting into the
So
site
I've been up for
isn't their
almost
concern,
24
but
hours.
YZ already ready to open the door, stun ready.
Of course I'm tired.
Stuns out, guns out.
Let's wait for it. Do they go for this? This could condemn them to death. Shy getting a little curious. You heard what happened to the cat already. There's the problem. It's a 1-1 trade out though. Shy so clean with
What the fuck is he doing? He can't be there! Your teammates are main!
It looked like a disjointed, I guess, attempt. I don't know what happened there. Like,
I'm not gonna lie,
it
these
wasn't
like
fully set up. Maybe that investment
they're
from
looking
Shy,
a little
maybe
bit
him
uncoordinated.
instigating it. Made things go wrong, and you're right. There's the lockdown on top. Insult to injury. The site will be theirs. And it's a matter of time now until they roll out the red carpet.
But it pulls out the rotation. We already have an Omen here, but Breach and... Oh, that's the opening.
Okay.
3-on-3.
Wait, how? Kesnit going down there is wild. No safety on the plant either. He can't go for this. They're trying to play ahead of this.
What?
And they've started
What
to
are you
Okay.
doing, bro?
Okay, I
to
was.
be done. Noting another
No,
player
got it.
towards
You
CT.
can't.
They
What
can't
the
know there's
hell?
more here.
No.
Crew trying to secure the
Well,
site.
Tarek, I was
Nah,
trying to be
he's
like
done.
nice. I was like, maybe he was just
K-Knight,
having like an
you've gotta
off
be
game. Maybe he's
money
getting a
with
little
this.
unlucky. Why the
Flexin
fuck are
is
we
down
just solo
17
walking
HP.
through?
No,
The
no.
Viper
fucking-
orb.
It's got at least MTA,
Daddy,
but
stop.
it's-
God, he has a family.
it doesn't make a blind bit of difference.
His
Wait, why are you
mother and
gaslighting me?
father-
You're the one hating this whole time.
No, what? No, I was trying to say like nice try type shit.
What? That was.
The idea was good. The execution was
Nice
bad
try
either.
type
What happened
Yeah,
though was
like,
Crew
no,
was actually
like-
silently moving away from the mound area.
Like, you
because
didn't
they
get
got what they
close
wanted. They
to,
got
like,
the
doing
orb,
something
they made
good.
the noise. They got
It
the
just hasn't
information
happened
who
yet.
is where.
Same as running out the.
3v, but that's wait. Oh no, the breach. Wait. Wait, never mind.
You got
Breach was
flash.
alive.
They
No,
knew
no. I
what
mean,
was
like,
up,
I thought that
so,
the breach was alive and was flashing
Billy
through
Billy,
for
they
him.
just looked the wrong way.
But no.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't even have that. He pied as well.
We go back in, starting to get a bit desperate here, starting to try and turn the
Whoa.
screws, and they're not falling for a Crew. They know exactly what Billy want, and they're not
I
letting
think
them have it. All these
Yosemite
fights
tilted the whole team.
falling
they
short.
gave up.
They were sheriffs, they were, you know, a dire attempt,
Damn.
a desperate attempt
He's probably
to deny
like-
12, but Crew taking another critical
I
step.
don't know. He's just in a bad headspace.
Knights here, not one of the
Yeah,
sure he
I'm
doesn't
not
usually
gonna
make a
lie.
mistake.
Especially when you're like,
all good, guys,
oh
all
wow.
good. NT.
When you're
It's
at
gonna
like that
be
much of a
round
deficit,
12
like a
secured, most
deficit,
likely
like
for Crew.
you
Securing
just
that
try to make
overtime,
desperate plays
potentially with a
to try to
this is
even it
the
out. So
fourth
I get
flawless
it.
round that they would have in this half. Just a testament to, you know, Crew's not doing a bad job.
He's
They're
not
playing
playing
their
his game
attack side
anymore.
Kind of like how they normally do, finding those openings.
Aw.
But Billy, yikes.
Yo, bro, he's 3-15.
Wait,
Chill.
Shy, come on now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is,
Like we didn't
again,
even.
I
We
do wanna
didn't
give a lot of
everything
credit
we
here
said
towards
wasn't
Crew
even that
because
bad.
They have played this out well. They suffer from similar issues as Billy when it comes to this, and they've been
Bro's
able to
can't kill the
navigate it
turret. We're
very
done.
diligently.
Nah, Billy's done
Flawless
for.
round here.
Bro,
And
don't even get the.
Big round now ahead. Sliggy, I hope you've got the little pen ready. How many chances do they have? That is the question.
Tarek's laughing at them because they
No, I
didn't
feel like
shoot
I'm
the
hella
turret.
toxic right now.
Taken away after
I don't know
that, so
why.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's-
different.
I'm a little bit
Yeah,
sad
I
about
think
that.
it's 'cause
There's
I haven't been in the
multiple times
gym.
where I've reached out, I'm like, oh.
I can't even press it. Yeah.
I
No
feel like
circles,
I don't
no
feel like.
zooming, no fire.
I don't know.
None.
Something
Faker's
off.
face that we randomly put on
Is
stuff.
that actually?
But still,
Is
Billy
that
Billy,
actually a
this is
thing?
the time. If you want to have a go on this map,
For me,
this is your
100%.
choice. This
I'm a
isn't
different
their
person when I go
pick.
to
It was
the gym,
Icebox,
for
but if you
sure.
wanted to have a go, this
I'm
is the
less
last
angry, I'm
chance
less
to dance
stressed.
them, at least here and now. Crew have come out with the
Oh yeah,
answers.
working
They've
out
looked
does
ready,
help
they
with a
look
lot of like
composed, they had a
stress.
clear-cut approach in mind, and it's worked. And for now, they're walking towards B. They've got everything they need. The extremities are being watched. And you've got a 3v3 basically on that B site for now.
This could be really good for Billy here. They changed their opening, silently getting YZ up into that A lobby. They didn't use any utility, basically, just a one-way smoke on the Omen that they keep refreshing here. And it opens up all the support players with that global utility, the breach stun, the flashes.
This has not been the first time he's been here, though. YZ has played this position before, and he's not going to get played in this time either.
He's got the judge, he doesn't have to move.
They're drifting away from that. They don't like what they're seeing. So you've got two players, Flexin and Yosemite.
That
Kind of
Nightfall is going to come in for the attack on this opening here.
And I don't know where they go. I don't know what you do. Flexing looking kind of
All right, here we go. Billy, it's
barely
time.
alive. He's got utility left, right, and center
Nice.
trying to stall
Good
them
stall.
out. Flank. Again, it's with the
Smoke,
charge,
perfect.
so it doesn't have the same value.
Oh my god.
A
Oh my god, good
brilliant
dodge.
readjust from Flexing though. Calm under
That was
all
so
this,
good.
Still
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
find Melza.
They're leaving.
A counter roll, and now look who's here!
What the fuck? Flying dodge!
Crazy flying in! No
Wait,
real
I
cues
love
to be heard because of that nightfall, but still, they
Bro,
keep
he's
them out to the
actually
good.
so fucking
Kyedae,
funny.
Chai, and
I
MTA
swear.
now trailing in numbers.
He's just
K-Knight
trolling around and it's working.
corner. They're not gonna check in. The reward is there. This
Yes,
is
let's go.
for
Jose's
another.
in.
Not
Let's
done
fucking
yet.
go. Shooting
I
their
love
butts.
it. I love it.
Make it a 5K?
These rounds are so, you just never can really know. You kind of know
Find
a
them.
little bit what's going
Find
on.
them.
Okay, here comes the execute, here comes the nightfall, but you don't know what the end result of it is going to be. It's not as clear cut as you think it would be once you see all the pieces in place, but you don't know which direction it's going to go.
Imagine.
That's twice in one round where Billy had players kind of go, and after you clear the corner out, they sneak back in.
Yeah, they're so tricky. You've got to be so on your toes dealing with them in those situations. But it's still a stark reminder. This is 12 for crew. They just need one more. That's it. Billy needs to keep doing this. We do have the pit now for Yosemite. We've got the TP still with Flexin. 2 away for YZ, 3 away from K-Knight. Neff obviously invested theirs in the last round.
Showstopper now.
Yeah, Kesnet was working towards that for a minute there. That's now in hand. MTA's got theirs too. If they do get a plant, that could be a nice way to secure.
Coming back towards A, they know usually most teams on defense leave only one player to kind of spot or defend this choke point as the rest of the team shifts off.
But are they going to disrespect the one-way? What do you want to do to go through this? The Prowler's
Go on the
there.
refresh timing.
Yeah, they've slipped a player up. It's going to be MTA, but clearing behind it. Flexin, again, they will clear all the question marks. They'll take back that space. They're not falling away. This is the second Prowler to be used if he commits this.
They have the Showstopper. He can pop it if they realize he's
isolated.
close.
There's a smoke behind him. There's no way out now for Flexin. He's got to be careful how he does this. And he dips away, but it's Shy to try.
Shy's been playing so well. Oh, Shy's been playing so well.
Surely after all that pressure on him.
All right, Yosemite, this is your fucking time to shine, bro.
He's rotating. He's running.
Oh, no, he's running. Oh,
retake wall. Very different than what we normally see.
Oh my god. I guess it's fine though. They had raise all for the better.
As well. Yosemite going to be relaying this information. They can't do much about it. TP going to come in so they can at least get a quick rotation through.
Viper's Pit.
And there it is. Surely MTA going to pop this.
Deep.
Should he counter Viper's Pit?
Locked off, but YZ try to catch a little bit of a
I
timing
think he
on
should.
that.
Yeah, I did. I like that.
Creeps on in, but the shorty waiting.
The shorty's a problem though.
Clear with. I'm seeing at least a Haunt with heat, but not much
Whoa.
more. YZ head first.
Shorty's not a problem.
Trying to be outrageous in approach. Out of
yes,
chances.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That
took a little too long. Take it.
Billy with a couple of steps, but his crew keeping numbers, dropping bodies. K-Knight
wow, Shy had a fucking meter, bro.
My pick'ems are done for now. Fuck.
Through the chaos, they kept their composure, Josh, and that got dangerous.
Considering that was Crew's map pick, and we saw Billy's form on it earlier this week against Fnatic, that was a really fun map to watch. Both teams back and forth constantly. You really couldn't predict what was going to happen next.
No, what a great game, and what a great first map. We have Icebox on the horizon, and of course the analyst desk, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that was the first map. Dude, I'm dying. I'm tired. There's no way I'm gonna be able to play more ranked after this. I'm gonna have to take a nap. I have a meeting at noon. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to stay up now. I'm gonna get less than 6 hours of sleep. Six hours is enough for me? No, I literally can't. Chat, maybe you guys can, but I need like, here, this is me, right? like I need solid 9 hours to feel like I'll sleep and then I can like, okay. Why don't you use your fucking words, stupid bitch? Okay, so if you just let me sleep after I got tired and I didn't have like an alarm clock on, like I think I'd be like at a good 9 hours and then I'd feel fully rested and I'd wake up. So I'm thinking like 9 hours is like my amount.
Artist just went live on Billy. Billy has 30K viewers.
Holy shit.
Everyone's spamming. Are you the funny fat guy? Okay, that was too far. Okay, my joke went too far. God damn it!
Wait, I thought you were being serious.
I'm gonna get mad. No, I have to go to the gym today. Oh, just something in the air feels off. Oh my God. Sentinels match happened so fast. I don't even know what the fuck happened.
He was trolling. Oh, that's the wrong Billy. What is it? What's the right Billy? Is this it? The fuck is this? Oh my God, what if porn pops up? I'm scared. Never mind. Also, he said it in a joking way. Dude, that actually scared me. I could get banned for that. That site looked a little sus. Why is it so quiet? That part of the song goes hard.
It's a great start for Crew in this elimination match. I'm now joined by their head coach, Adam. Now, it seems like a theme. You guys have great starts so far in this tournament, but looking ahead at the rest of the maps, Icebox was a map that you guys didn't want to play against DRX. What was the reason for you to leave it open this time around, and is that a risk at all, you think?
No, we think that Bind was their best chance, like to having an advantage over us. So we decided to ban that map for this series, to keep playing Icebox as we was, and I don't know, just face it and try to close this series 2-0.
You are prepared for this?
Yes, I think we're really prepared for this.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, and best of luck on Icebox.
You just keep the lid off your lip gloss.
To pick up a big
okay, Rachel, you want to know the funny story? So I ended up dropping the lid, and Mochi was on the ground, and she went over to it, and then I was in the game, so I was like, oh, I'll pick it up after. I went to pick it up, and I couldn't find it. And she's not the type of dog to chew and like swallow plastic. So I'm pretty sure she took it and she hid it somewhere. That's the type of girl she is. She has never destroyed a toy ever. All of her toys are like perfectly intact. So like I know she's not the type of dog to like chew up plastic. And like I check their poo like every day and I didn't see any plastic in it. But yeah, I think it's just like hidden in the crevice of somewhere, maybe her toy bin. But yeah.
Involved or not.
Yep, depends on who to be involved, and they just contact in and make sure that they peak together and take fights together. If you're just going to offer them constantly these solo engagements, like, don't get me wrong, Heat, kyedae, saving a day in multiple moments, you have to be hitting for this playstyle to work, but that's the thing about Crew. They got firepower in spades. Most of the players are going to be hitting on an average day, and I think it's showcased in that second half where they just absolutely stole the spotlight.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing BLG needs is to just slow things down on their defensive sides. Take that time to group back up and play a little bit more structured.
They were a little too far ahead sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sticking way too long around, like, you know, especially in like some of those earlier fights.
And don't get me wrong, BLG has good individuals. We saw that with players like YZ, but I still think they got gapped, not only by the strong individuals from Crew, players like Shy having an incredible map there, but overall it was just a complete team play diff, I think, for Crew to go up a series. A map in the series here.
Yeah, you know, if it works for them, right? The contacting around the map, looking to take those fights here and there, right?
It's very strong against teams that lie like fully in individualism, I think. Like, just trying to swing for a smoke, try and take a fight. Don't get me wrong, like as well. YZ, there was elements of him trying to be set up by somebody Util because they're running that initiator comp on that first map. You know, you saw some fault lines and he's peeking, he's gliding, whatever, just trying to get the picks. But I think Crew's playstyle will rip apart teams that opt into fights all the time if they're not ready to really just back it up with even more utility, with even more bodies, which we didn't really see evidence of.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. You mentioned YZ. Well, let's talk about him a little bit more in our Verizon high-speed moment. YZ picked up a 3K in round 5. And, you know, this is the guy that you're going to, you know, be looking toward to be the X factor for this team. And when he does have those moments, which is what we saw, you know, like a few times, especially on Lotus against Fnatic last time they played, right? YZ was
I mean, even
usually
in this round,
spear on that.
look where he is compared to the rest of his team.
Yeah.
He has ran all the way around the site before anyone else is even touching the plant zone.
He does take the right pauses to wait for like a fault line, to wait
Sure.
for a seize before he peaks. Like that's the reason he's got a 3-piece.
Yeah,
it's because he's
absolutely.
waiting for the key piece of util to set him up for success in those fights. Got to see more of that, I think, moving into the second map, 100%, because it was a little bit more of the ladder, which was just again individualism, hero plays to try and salvage them out of a really poor situation.
And when you think back to their big upset last year against NRG, I think it did have to rely a lot on the individualism to step that up. But I think we did see more rounds like that one we watched where it did rely a little bit more on having util to set up. I think Billy in both series now has been better on their attacking sides. I think their protocols are a lot cleaner there. I really think map 2 is all about cleaning up their defense if they want to come back.
Yeah, well, let's talk about map 2 briefly because we have Icebox coming up here. You heard Coach Adam mention that they felt like Bind was their best shot at winning, and they wanted to take that shot away from them. But Crew's Icebox isn't something to be too enthusiastic about.
It's not too hot. It's really not too hot, but I do
You can say it's ice.
Okay, you're pushing it like that, GP. He's pushing his leg on the desk. He's getting a little bit too silly. His camps are going to be serious. You're getting too silly. No, but I do like his reasoning where he was just getting rid of Bind, because I completely agree. It's the strongest map for Billy and YZ as well with his playstyle. I think that the fact that they can just go into these big exits, they don't have to rely on their macro as much,
Sure.
really lends itself to the strengths of Billy as a team. You saw that. They contested with Fnatic and pushed them in a lot of degrees as well, a lot of those rounds. So they removed the biggest strength away. I don't hate it. You basically bank on the fact that one of your maps that you're poorest at, you're still going to be better at your opponents, even though they want to play into it.
Yeah. Well, we'll shelve that talk about Icebox for a second and hear from the coach over at Billy, because I want to know what's going on over there as they get ready for map 2.
I've got Coach Bio here from BLG with me and Jen to do some translations ahead of map 2. Now, there were some chaotic moments for you guys on map 1. I wanted to ask you, is there anything you want to see differently from your players going on to map 2?
1세트에는 약간 혼란스러운 그런 경기가 펼쳐지기도 했었잖아요. 2세트 앞두고 좀 선수들이 어떤 점을 보완하면 좋을까요?
사실 혼란스러운 거를 조금 많이 유도를 일부러 했고요. 저희가 약간 이제 흔히 말하는 이제 개싸움 그런 거를 조금 자신 있어 해서 그거를 좀 많이 중점적으로 연습을 했었는데 어쨌든 세세한 콜에서 조금 스킬 타이밍이 좀 안 맞는 게 좀 있었다라든가 아니면 이제 샷미스가 조금 많이 나오다 보니까 로터스를 좀 주게 됐는데 2세트는 아무래도 저희가 고른 아이스박스니까 저희끼리 준비한 것만 사실 잘하면 문제는 없을 것 같아요. 선수들이 뭐 긴장하거나 뭐 그런 건 딱히 없어서 컨디션이 가장 중요할 것 같습니다.
Well, we actually wanted it to be chaotic. That's how we wanted the Lotus to go. Kind of, you know, the so-called dogfights that we wanted to take. But I think there was slight miscommunication and mistakes when it comes to a little bit of timing and util usage and stuff. But Icebox is our map pick, and we're very well prepped. I don't think the players are feeling nervous at all. So if we play a clean game and our best game as we prepped, then I think we're good.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, Jen, and thank you, Coach Bio, as well.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. I am back.
We like to play a little muddy, but also we're going to play a clean game on Icebox.
Don't you guys love pooping and you feel like lighter? You feel like light as a feather? Oh my god, I feel good. Like, genuinely, I feel good. Sorry. I don't know why I'm so quiet
Their
right now.
comp, it's pretty much similar to what people were playing as the standard last year, but with a solo KO instead of Sova, which really giving up that drone, I feel like, is a big loss.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I think you're kind of missing, I think, a big op clearance as well. You have to be really diligent in terms of jump peaks.
And against Kesnet,
and Kesnet
too.
is on the jet now. He switched that back. He was playing Arena before, I believe, off the top of my head.
He was.
And he's going to be leaning into the op as well as part of the defensive protocols. They're starting on a defensive
It's better than diarrhea.
Big attention to that.
I genuinely,
might get a
I hate the feeling of diarrhea, you guys. Like, you know when you're like, you have to hold it in and you can't poop? And it's literally feels like you're just gonna shit yourself. but then you get to the toilet just on time and then you're chilling. But like, oh my God, I could not imagine. I've never diarrheaed in my pants before, but just imagine how horrible that must feel. Like, fuck. Like, actually, that must be so shitty. No pun intended. I'm sorry, that was not a funny joke. And I didn't even mean that as a joke. Anyways, no, I'm not even joking. I'm like, just imagine, like straight up.
Coming into this though, on paper, a good opportunity for Billy to do some work.
I'm
but
eating
there
right
are
now.
some
I'm
things
sorry.
that are standing out to you
We'll
here,
stop.
Josh. The
No
corner
more
of
poop
your
talk.
eye that could mean a problem or two, and it comes in the name of Kesnet, pretty much.
Kesnet, Billy need to basically win pistol and get the rounds going in their favor right now. They need to keep the economy down for Crew. Once Kesnet gets that off up, Billy,
What's
they don't
up?
really have any
KO
options. They have no
solo
drones or darts.
initiator?
They're gonna have to just repeat go A.
That is terrible.
GG.
That's legit terrible.
Like, I'm not even joking.
That is legit terrible. You're so right.
Melzer just backs
Yeah,
off.
we're, this is done. 2-0. Thank God.
I don't understand where the
At least to the extent where they can secure a plant here for Billy. So Wall's
Lawson or fuck, I can't put the words together. Like, how did Trace and EDG and
why
FPX
not take the space you feel you've been given here?
do what they've done, and then we got Billy running solo initiator KO on Icebox.
I was worried if someone was peeking on
Well,
that.
they are China number 4.
All safe, all sound for now. A 5v5 post plant.
Oh my God, I'm such an asshole.
Flank.
Nah, it's alright. If we're both dicks, it cancels out.
Fantastic, but it is going to be counted in a way. Kesnet, back-to-back impact.
God.
YD needs to kind
And
of
Viper solo
almost
controller?
Looks like a smurf.
Viper solo controller is totally fine.
Wait,
That's
somebody
not
might
the
heat up
issue.
this map.
They've already got side control.
Hold on, this is a start.
Towards his
Never mind, no
crew,
chance.
Clearing out.
I'm ahead of you,
house,
I think.
and claiming
Okay.
that
Oh, you
first
are, okay.
critical
Now you're
round.
chilling.
That's huge for them here. And I quite like the initial approach
The
from
solo
Billy
initiator
Billy,
for
but
Fade,
that
get on
post plant,
Icebox.
they couldn't hold it.
They didn't follow through with their plan. They
If
got
you're
to that
wanting
site,
to
they got it
go
for free. They got
like the
exactly what
best
they wanted.
solo
Sage
initiator
all
on
up,
Icebox
just
would be
dash into
Sova.
the tube
Sova's
into, like, on the
darts,
bridge. They've
alt,
got that
as
space.
well as just
Why
drone
not
provides
kind
so
of
much
reinforce that area.
like
Get players
info.
under the jet. Make it really tricky for Crew to find their way back in. Yes, Kesnet has a good flank. Yes, Shy's got
Is
that
Clove a
sheriff
good
on that
controller?
long range. But
I've played
I
against
mean, that first kill
solo
still went in the
controller
way
Clove
of
before on
YZ.
Icebox,
Like, that
and
should
it's actually
be
not
a round
that bad.
Billy gets. And if they're
I
not
would
able to
say
convert
Viper is
these
still
post plants
overall
on a
better
round
with
that's
like alt and
gifted to them
everything,
like
and like
this,
the
I
molly
feel like
and the
Crew,
orb, but
they're just gonna walk away with this map as well.
We'll see. We'll see if there's fight in them yet. Just to go
is
to
it
the
usually
Ascendancy
Sova
and
Gecko
the
for
rest are on
initiator? Yeah, a
classics.
lot of teams have copied what Gen G kind of run.
Maybe take that through.
So yeah,
Already gonna find
Sova for
YZ.
sure. If you're talking pro, it's yeah, Sova Gecko.
Shouldn't be too much to write home about in this sort of round.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Easy
main
enough,
club.
and
I'm
if
having
Kesnet starts
fun.
feeling confident,
Yeah, at the end of
that's
the
Kesnet.
day,
You're gonna get the knives
it's
up
like
early. You're gonna
have
start feeling
fun,
out the game
play
a
what
bit.
you want to
The
play.
confidence starting
You don't
build,
have to
'cause he
like.
is part of the win con, right? You want to see him
Yep.
with that
Oh,
operator
wow.
quite early on. You could imagine to maybe apply further pressure here. Neff, yeah, outgunned on this one. And
You don't have to
very
feel like
secure,
you have to
very
play
safe,
exactly
composed. Crew do well here. Make it to
what
the second.
pros play.
Billy just
But
looking
what
to
I
get
will
through that
say
round, it
is
felt like.
there are certain picks
It
that
really does
can
feel like
technically
Billy doesn't have any options outside of trying
make your
to get
team
these
lose, which
executes
might
off,
sound like a crazy
mainly
thing to
towards
say,
A,
chat, but
because
it's like
very hard to clear
if you're
out that
picking
back yellow
Chamber
area on
over
B.
Killjoy,
If
for
they keep
instance,
going
on a
towards
map,
A, though, and Kesnet's
and
there,
you
I
aren't
mean,
getting
he's got
your
that
first
outlaw right
engagements
now.
or doing like a
What
really
puts
good
him
job
over?
of being
What puts
able to
him
like
on?
kill,
Right?
Flash, maybe, but you really have
and
to
then
capitalize
you
on
switch
that
over to
timing.
defense and
The
you just
only
get
other
ran
option
down because
really
you only have one
is
little
using
trip.
something around middle,
Right?
but right now,
So
I
it's
mean,
like if you
Kesnet's
play your role
trying to
well,
get that info down
then
too right now.
you're kind of chilling.
Looking at any light shields,
In
no,
low
so they're
elo
gonna
doesn't matter in my
note
opinion.
that outlaw
Yeah, low
before. It can still
elo
do a lot of
it
damage,
doesn't
don't get me
apply
wrong.
as much. I'm
It's a
talking
proactive
mostly on
start
like
from
immortal
There was
elo
a
or
supporting
even like
act
high
towards Kesnet
ascendant.
taking some sort of pressure down towards Tube. He did have the two players. I think Heat was not too far away.
But yeah, I will
and
say
Shy.
like
now something
Up
worth
until-
considering, and it looks like that is the
I would
right
say like up
answer, at
until
least for Billy.
Diamond,
Billy
Diamond
was
is
his
where
approach
it
towards
starts
A.
to matter, I
Wants us
feel.
to be reticent in approach on this. 3 players committed towards that maze side swing. Wall's gonna go up though, and YZ head first for Halo.
Ain't no one blind, brother. Ain't no one blind.
Hoping he'd be able to get towards the back line, get some
That
pressure,
sucks.
but it's swatted away. What
Oh
felt
my
like almost too
God.
easily. And the pressure on the side sight for K9. They're going to have to fall away for a second, get himself healed up, go for the high plant towards Nest. That is going to go in. No spam on that one. And they can start shifting back into the post plant. K9 going to take the body with him, though. That Shy gone down. Big impact, and it's tricky to make these guns work. You have Guardians here. Stingers, one upgrade for MTA, and Kesnet does have the Vandal as well, so they've got a little bit of something.
No smokes for 8 seconds.
There's the pressure as well towards the plant. Kesnet already take down Nef, though. There comes at least...
Wait, the wingman.
Wait,
oh, I missed. I'm behind. Okay. Oh my god.
Right under their noses! The defuse is there. Billy gonna be kicking themselves for that.
Yeah, that's tough. Because Billy, they got in. Yeah, YZ goes down early. I think that flash from the KO is supposed to deal with that.
What did the Molly bounce off? Is this the wall?
Yeah, I guess.
It might have been the lip of the wall. It can't bounce off of Wingman,
might
can
have
it?
popped a little bit too high.
Good question. It can, that's fun.
Actually,
I hope not.
Just
I really hope not.
Just over the wall. Otherwise, full blind.
But I want to see.
For
Oh, it
Billy.
hit
lip,
that
I think, right?
lip of the wall to the right, yeah.
Convert that well. Peru doing a really good job again here on the retake, though. Smiling and laughing about it.
Yeah, this is done.
Wingman just stuck it. No contest.
Wow.
YZ's doing that thing right now.
And YZ, there's no stopping this, but
Oh
it's
my
individual,
god. What the fuck was that?
And it finds him nothing. That's, again, this plays very heavily towards Crew every time this sort of scenario happens. Still with the Outlaw coming in.
YC seems so
On
uncoordinated.
Light armor on Yosemite.
Yeah, they do.
Billy,
The util's all missing. The KO flash
repeat.
missed. The Viper
towards
Molly
this site, a
missed.
different
This guy
plant
just
here,
ran up too when
safer,
YOLO'd.
securer. They do at least have, actually, speaking about it, not that much util for the post plant this time around. Billy, rinse,
This guy's fighting up
repeat.
alone.
Back towards
Oh,
this
actually,
site, a
KJ is
different
kind of
plant
close,
here,
but
safer, securer. They do at least have, actually, speaking about it, not that much util for the post plant this time around, so they can't play it the same way.
wow.
Also down a man. Look at that opening.
Dizzy going through, doesn't find what they wanted, but he's going to backfill the space. You thought that was his every day. Apparently not. kyedae lives. Hard to
Sorry,
deal with
Chad,
this
I'm a
post
little
plant.
behind.
Drawing out the
MT is
utilities
moving.
Shy already clearing out your 70. Another tap on the spike should draw another player forward. It's going to be Neff
Ooh.
this time to challenge, and good trades. Crew keeping this at least competitive.
What?
MTA.
Spam them?
And they've got time on this one. Crew dealing with this.
Crew are
I've
frying.
got to say,
Crew
I
are
want
frying.
an early timeout for Billy here. These post plants, those deep holds are not working, Josh.
Yeah, what is
They're getting
happening?
the site, they're getting the plant, but beyond that, they're not able to hold it.
Oh my
This
god.
one, Crew dealing with this. I've got to say, I want an early timeout for Billy here. These post plants,
I
those
like
deep
the
holds are not
buffer
working,
on what he
Josh. They're
just
getting the
said.
site,
Oh my
but beyond that, they're not able
god.
to hold it.
I'm not trying to be cringe. It just comes naturally. But Crew's really bringing the heat right now here.
Ugh.
Again, another opening kill for him.
Sorry,
And,
I'm a bit behind. My shit's like been buffering like crazy.
Mine randomly buffers too.
That has been an
Yeah.
issue. They got it clean on this round. They got it clamped down on A as well.
Not
without
the
really
greatest.
that much issue. The problem is converting the late round.
Maybe. If it's bad, we'll switch at half.
The abilities and they're falling back.
Okay.
And
Switch
here
back,
they just
fuck
get
it.
the fuse under.
Yeah.
There's
I'm at
noses,
137 right now.
basically. Wingman on
35,
round
34.
three, and then
Yeah,
here
yeah.
it's just they got to get some kills.
Yeah, it sounds so simple when you say
Yeah,
it that way.
just kill.
But now we have the added issue, the one that we were talking about, the desk was alluding to, the operator with Kesnet. That in hand, it controls, it commands so much respect. A similar exec that we saw before. No one playing ahead. Kesnet not going to be sat down towards the lower side of rafters. A similar plant going to be coming in, I can imagine.
Hunter's
No
Fury.
spam on this.
They're about to get
And
owned by the
Shy
Silva ults.
finds flexing and
Oh,
already
he's not even
backline
using
getting
it.
pressured this time by
He's
Kesnet.
7-0.
Yeah, he's
Holy
saving. He doesn't even
fuck.
respect them to use it.
Anymore. They've
Oh,
tried
he's
it
doing it, he's
before
doing it
and
now.
it didn't work out. Hunter's Fury. Maybe going to clear out here. You're looking at Melza maybe to swing on it. He does.
Oh my
Yosemite gets
god,
caught, he goes
Yosemite.
down,
I love
and
you,
player
bro.
by player, they're falling, and the pressure, the issues compounding. kyedae's gone. This is simplistic.
God,
This
They
is-
God,
make
they're
it look
surfing.
so
This is
easy.
sad. I can't
Yeah.
lie
The
though,
slow
it's such a
strangle.
comp diff too.
Billy
It is.
from
I
all
agree.
angles, a flawless.
I agree.
But also, Crew's
Team
set
ace as well.
retakes,
It's
like
just-
the protocol is so good.
You don't
like,
really have that
'cause,
many options with
like,
this composition if you're Billy.
Billy is
Maybe
able
if
to
you
get onto
split off,
site,
do a
but they're not
4-1
able to
instead
hold
of
it
a
really
5-man
well.
hit, you're getting to the
Yeah,
site
they're
for
like
free.
waiting for everyone
Yeah.
to group
It
up,
hasn't even
waiting
been
for everyone's
popping.
util.
It's so easy to
They're not like,
right now,
even though they're
they
like
haven't
owning them, they're
even
not
been
getting
offered.
overconfident
What's gonna
and running in
happen now
alone.
when the op comes out? Are you going to switch it up and try to go B instead? Well, what options do you have? Again, once
Okay,
that
still
knife
starting
lands
to get to
at
that
yellow,
point where he's about
you
to
have
roast Billy
nothing else
Billy.
to clear
I can
out.
feel
Is
it.
there
It's
someone
just
else? Is there a
the
bait setup?
temper,
And then
the
again,
tantrum
once
is
you
gonna
get
come
that
soon.
plant with that
He's
wall
gonna
down,
explode on Billy
what-
soon.
What is the next action? But they have the res. Maybe they can go somewhere else.
Maybe I was kind of I say maybe hoping to get a lurk on top of this, but it's still going to be like there are options for Billy, but you're already 5-0 down. It feels uncomfortable.
Ember, what's the
You still
temperature
need to
of your
find
PC?
out where Kesnet is early
Hopefully
on,
it's
right? You
not-
still need to go through that protocol list.
It's
that
not
gets
gonna
added in.
overheat.
Maybe you can activate a lurk to pressure on that on the post plant. Maybe deal with a little bit of something, but it's still not easy. You're banking on them maybe not having utility in the right place. There's still so much for them to work through to deal with Crew here.
And they've tried that lurk, actually. They tried inserting up tube early. He put them down in that tube early. Thrash is up now for the defense as well. I do want to see Billy utilize this res sometime early on. Right now, Crew's letting them into the site. Hey, nothing's going to happen. But maybe Billy starts somewhere, goes for that early fight on that long range, picks up the player with the res.
Wait,
and then
Yosemites
once
gonna
they've
go
diagnosed the
stupid
setup,
chat.
They make a plan
Oh wait,
and go
never
somewhere
mind.
else. I want to see them
He
use Drill
got a
little bit
Phantom
more.
and then he
It's gonna
switched
be
back
so
to
tough for
Vandal.
them
If
to
he
go
stayed on
actually
Phantom,
commit to an ending on B, but it looks
I
like
was ready
here
to
the
see him
posture
fry.
to start there.
We wanted to see this. This was the worry. This was the threat. The operator in hand. Right place, right
You still
time.
Phantom? Yep.
How does
I've-
it fare?
I've been 140 dinking
Kesnet
some
getting
people.
curious.
Deep Molly at elbow, giving that opening for Kesnet.
Wait, I want to see how
Goes to
Billy
garage.
end up pushing off this op with only
That's
KO.
the thing. They don't.
Let's
They
see though.
don't. They don't. He literally jump spot everything. Surely, right?
There's the
Okay,
first shot.
flash.
He's forced off the first
Actually got him
angle, they can
off.
start
Surprisingly,
taking
damn.
steps. The knife going to be
Ooh, he
dealt
broke the
with,
dagger.
though.
Nice.
So they still.
Oh wait,
lovely
there's
follow-up
layers to
flash. That is
this.
Fantastic from
Oh
Neff.
wow.
That was like a
Finding
nice
Kesnet.
explode. Yeah.
That's exceptional work from him. High Dizzy going to come out though, and it looks like they want to fish out on this. This is very early. There's only one player to really work with this, that being Melzer.
Oh, I got
and they
owned.
can't get any value for it particularly. All in play. We're into a deeper post plant. Kesnet can't disrupt that. Already falling so early on. No flank this time. Why is he sticking close here? Maybe trying to be a real nuisance.
Wow,
and
he lined them up perfectly.
Great from him to find two. Crew not expecting that level of pressure.
Surely not a
And now
2v4.
Shine Heat, this is tough. So many players that can just swing, catch it, invest a little util, but for me, Neff was the MVP in this round from start to finish. The knife, the flash is Shy, putting up some work here. Oh my, is Shy? Stop it.
You heard him off?
Stop
No.
it, flexing.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you
Wow.
for that, Billy. Gonna keep it on
Jeez.
track at least here. Costly as hell, but we doubted the validity.
Scorpion
the
Moon, thank you for
effectiveness
the
of
prime.
that KO, and it put
Sushi,
so
thank you
much
for the prime
pressure
as
on them for
well.
those
Magic
flashes
Facts,
to
thank
be
you for the
perfect,
28
but they were.
months.
They were
Appreciate it.
both
Good morning, good
flashes
morning.
used so early just to take that space at B long. But I love this play from YZ, getting through that wall on that retake, knowing that the players are going to be close. Luckily, he got that line up. It could have been really bad, but they need to do something different than just backing off and letting Crew get
That's
back
literally
onto the site.
me
So I
cheering
do
on
respect that,
Sen.
and it
Holy
is gonna
fuck.
be something that they need to keep
He is
doing.
grasping
A lot
onto
of pressure and
every
weight's gonna
bit
be on
of
YZ's
fucking
shoulders to
like,
keep repeating this.
anything.
And Neff isn't playing with the pack this time. They're taking a
I
look
feel
at
that. As a Sen fan.
I like what they're doing, though. You
Jesus.
see where they're positioned? They're positioned so that they could get rezzed if they do go down early. YZ sees nothing, realizes maybe it's an open site, but also realizes maybe the jet op is towards B this round.
And there it
Got
is,
scanned.
confirmation.
That's like.
At least
okay,
of where
that's
Kesnet
fucked.
resides. And all this space. MTA's got to have no idea. Maybe consider someone's nearby,
Like, they're
but
just
it's a
gonna
gamble,
call them
right?
back
You're-
A, right?
you're banking
Yeah, this
on
guy
it
just
being
snuck
through that
in.
main
There's
side
nothing.
rather than
It's the
towards
molly.
default.
Though.
Gotta be careful with that barrel, but actually,
Just
they managed to
scary.
kind of
See how far he
find each other.
goes.
YZ securing a lot of
Imagine he goes around on
security
flank
here.
Silva.
This is good.
Nah,
this is
no
good
way.
positioning. If he doesn't get cleared, he could be good for them, but I don't want to jinx it. He's got those blade storms out, and it's really, if you miss,
Speaking of misses,
Yup.
already Kesnet doing the dance, and he comes out on top of
Yup.
that. 10
Yo,
for
give
the
me your gun.
judges.
Yo, give me your gun.
YZ has to back away here.
Oh
Trying to
my
get on top
God.
makes this difficult.
Oh
They've
my
secured the back
God.
line as well. They've got a
A
lot
swing
here.
and a miss.
That's the lockdown here. Gonna force the hand to touch. Does it get dealt with?
I don't think that
Seems
breaks it,
like-
does it?
It
Oh, it does?
Wow.
Just
Okay.
about at
That's
the
nice.
end, so they
I
get
thought it had to
keep
be
their
centered.
positions, make
Yeah,
it
no,
harder
so did
for
I.
Crew to try and clear house. How do they get them out of this Viper's Pit so far with a kill on K-Knight? You can see them considering getting closer. They gotta go
He got the
now.
knife kill,
it's the one
Trying
knife,
to
I think.
hold the line, but there's gonna be the defuse starting, and
Oh.
finally taken away. YZ still doing damage.
They
Just
got
so
it,
many
right?
falls.
Wait.
And oh,
Wow.
look, he's done the job.
Wait, Wingman was on the whole time? Oh my
Retake. That was
god.
so damn close.
Are you
so
kidding
close, but
me?
not good enough for Billy. Crew is so good on these retakes, and just when you thought, hey, they're like, there's no way.
I didn't even realize it was
There's
being
no
defused. I don't
way.
think we saw the
Like,
timer,
Crew-
right?
No, not at
and
all.
they're consistently pulling this off.
I
Lots
thought
of ultimates
Billy
up and down
won.
for Billy.
They thought they
It's
won,
just,
probably.
It comes down to these late rounds, and there's no utility left for Billy to really just do anything. And again,
This
it's the
whole
second
time.
this
Wait, the
Wingman's
jet smoke
coming
too? Oh
clutch
my
on this
God.
defuse.
That little guy, what a champion of people.
Oh my god, they look
Sad for Billy
disgusted.
right now because
They look
they're gonna use their
legitimately
timeout already.
disgusted.
They
That's
have
me when
three
Sen
really really
is
big
losing.
ultimates,
I
but you don't have
understand.
the economy to
Fuck.
follow it up.
That lady with her mouth open, like, just can't believe this.
Hasn't it on this B line? The rest of the team already stacking towards A. It's going to be 4 versus 5 here.
That
the
man
KO
is
maybe gets him into the site, but
no, there's no way. The KO.
Are you going to go for it here?
What the?
Man. And again, you look at the disconnect between the next layer, the next player forward. It's individual now. Billy's starting to falter here, and Crew just keeping this in hand, keeping security, keeping safety.
Is it rude
It's
for
all
me
on
to
his sanity.
say this looks like a pro team versus like a ranked
Got
team?
to. He'd need all
This looks like a pro team versus 5 random chatters.
spike left where it
Yeah.
is. Doesn't make it any easier.
I feel it has to just be the comp though. I'm not gonna lie.
Players.
I think it's more than the comp, but the comp is probably a big part of it too.
Okay.
What? If
No,
we're being honest
no,
about it.
I do agree. I think having not having a Sova is crazy to me. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Or a Gecko, because just like one initiator, like if they have an op, it's so easy to just dodge one initiator. Like that's like a opper's dream come true.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Again, Yosemite would have to get
But
that
even
spike
like for the
back, and they're
retakes
still
and like the
so cognizant
like
of
even
where
taking
it's
the
dropped.
site, yeah, just taking the site and retaking the site is so hard.
No one's taking that fight. You may, well, I say that, Kesnet does. Okay, fair play. You're kind of ringing the dinner bell at that point, really, just praying to be put out of your misery. 7-1 here. This was the map you kind of hoped, right? And they're burning both timeouts.
Yeah, I mean, it's you have to. You're going into round 9. You're down 7-1. You have 3 really big ultimates. You've been getting into the site. You've been getting the spike planted. You've been losing on the post plants, namely because you're all falling back.
I think
Crew's doing a really good
I
job. Sometimes
think
they
that
include a
Weezy
flank.
chat
Sometimes it's
isn't
just straight up. Okay,
capitalizing
we all go in
off
heavy
of
spawn.
like
We get
the
the wingman on
KO
the spike, force
utility,
them to peek
like,
us.
the
But
best.
what can we do to make this a little bit different? Because this is our map pick.
Yes, this is our choice. Statistically, one of our better chances.
And we're starting attack.
I don't know.
Our
Which
better,
is meant to be.
It's meant to be our stronger side. So if we're going into defense and we're at a round deficit worse than like maybe 4, it's just going to be so hard. So not only do they have to come back, they have to come back at 7-5 almost if they want to have a chance into the second half. So here, second timeout burned, and they need to have a good plan coming out of this. Kesnet still has that up. He's been shifting around, namely starting towards B.
He's been like that for
once he did a mid walk with an outlaw.
That way for so long.
But we
He's
haven't
like
really
that
seen
last year at
Billy do
Chancellor.
anything other than 5-man A or 5-man B. Occasionally they did send one player towards middle to kind of sniff it out, see what they could get, but to no avail.
These ults are so impactful. But my worry is that if Neff doesn't do what he did before, I mean, Neff's only got 1 kill, but again,
I don't
it's what he
know.
was doing in the meantime to try and set them up here.
Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub
much freedom does
to
Kesnet
Master.
get? Do the ults even matter? It comes down to this. Knife goes in, that should at least catch towards Melzer.
What? You can spam that like that?
I actually had 0 clue. What the fuck?
Both.
Sick.
Kesnet doesn't care. He's
Oh.
sticking around enough for a shot. There's going to be the ult coming out. We spoke about
Durex
these
is
ults.
a
Just jiggle
Korean
them.
But there's no respect being shown from Crew. You got to force it. You got to make
Oh
them
my god, the
respect you.
KO
And that's
just
why they
leaped
don't.
out.
Kesnet's great for it. Melzer on the follow-up. They're locking this down. Now does it swing though? Billy's starting to clear out, but Heat's made it here. The whole crew is on site, and they are moving.
Dude, they just
It's
look
not
so
enough
like
to
that was
force
just
them
so
away.
like
These half-made
YOLO.
plans,
I don't
these
know.
hopes are
This is
falling
making
to
me really
pieces
sad.
for Billy.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
wasn't even a half-made plan. That was a timeout plan. That is the
wasn't
strat they pulled out after deliberating for 30 seconds. This is like, okay, we go B. Yeah, he's got off there. It's okay. He gets one early. We res. It's
You
okay.
can't believe his eyes. You can't talk.
We go in there.
Can't
lock
believe
down
what
the
he's
post plant.
seeing.
Easy peasy. But it's not easy peasy. They can't even get past that yellow, and they're getting crossfired. Melzer sitting behind the box. Billy, what else do you have? You got to use it right here.
And this is probably one of the closer games on paper when you were looking at it.
Fuck,
in these sort of
chat.
situations. You were expecting with the maps coming through, maybe, yes, they'd win their map, and then the third could be the close affair, but as it stands, we're not going to Sunset.
I don't
the
know,
brutality
chat.
of champs is so crystal clear here. Crew elevated.
Like, I'm not even gonna
Crew
lie to
looking
you
ready,
guys.
And Billy
If we
not quite
switch
having what it
and
takes
the
this time, it feels
KO
like, but
was
it's 8-1,
a
it's not over
Silva,
yet.
I think they'd
Still
be
a
doing
purchase.
better. And like, this
Still a
isn't me
couple
trying
of
to
those
nitpick their
They
comp.
look so cute
Another
trying to
one
walk up
towards the A
together.
side. And Crew going to get more and more confident here.
Flexin, he's moving up towards B, off the back of
Derek
all this
just
noise,
looks
off
so
the
cute
lockdown.
walking
Maybe trying to
into-
listen for a rotation here. But is it just going to be a long game? Just a long flank? Seems like it. Team's committed into that site. Going to get that spike planted.
Fury,
He tanks it, but he goes down for it maybe?
Oh,
Narrow.
got away.
Keep their lives. They're standing. Still
The
alive.
Viper lurk as well.
Late wall goes in.
Flanks on the way.
Fish Shoal gonna come through from
This
here.
flank might be really.
That's gonna send them forward, flexing. Like an assassin in the back lines. Now gets a challenge in the form of Melzer, but the site's now getting contested. They're under scrutiny, they're under pressure because MTA is just racking up the bodies. Flexing though, trying to be the hero they need. But MTA is cooking them up here. And he's gonna at least get this to off. He has to get off this though. Another 1v1 for pretty much all the marbles here. Flexing, is that work? All of what you did worth it?
No
He sticks this.
Oh my god! NHP almost got him.
Wait, he could have stuck, no?
Face in this round.
I feel like Flexing would have got to him in time, right?
We wanted the lurk.
Like,
Yeah,
could have
maybe
ran up
the
and killed
last
him.
second
We
there.
got the lurk.
Yeah, it would have been
paid
close.
off.
It would have been close for
Killed
sure.
the Gecko. That means no wingman on
Damn.
the spike.
Damn, he almost
These are
shortied him
big
too.
win conditions here.
Holy
But
fuck, Flexing went
nobody alive
huge
for
there.
Billy Billy. Like they had
That
to
was
do
like the
everything.
flank of the
They used
century, holy
everything.
shit.
Everyone died
Yeah.
just to get that
All the way
one
around
more
beat
round
through
on the
snow.
board.
It was the race to the ace between these two. That was it. Literally, who
That too,
aces
yeah.
first? 4 for either player, and then the 5th confirmed, giving Billy Billy their 2nd round. But Kesnit, he's feeling out the game a bit, starting to get a bit of a read in this, but Flexing, he's around that corner.
Wow, good
he's
hold.
Good for it
Oh,
now.
shit.
Billy Billy starting to get that early blood. Maybe Crew seeing red here, starting to heat up themselves, maybe a little too much. Getting frustrated and a little curious. Now they're going to leave it, I think it's YZ, over on a mission towards A. But all of the pressure is on this side of the map.
Is he going to call them back?
I don't know. Oh, a glimpse caught for Heat there. He was thinking about it. There's 3 players on this. The timing from YZ is... Oh, the flank.
The fuck, he saw him.
Oh
Oh my
Shy!
god.
What was happening? YZ strikes. And do they find him in time? They don't. Wow, they caught a glimpse, but it doesn't seem to matter. YZ cutting through him
close.
like a hot knife through butter. MTA
MTA is on
almost
fire
aced
right
before,
now.
Not going to get an opportunity. Billy carving out the smallest window of chance.
The question is it too little too late? Because right now they're trailing by 5 rounds. And even if they pick up this round, it's not the 8-4 curse, it's the 9-3 curse, you know? It's going to be a really tall order for them going into that second half. They still have that res. It's been online since like round 3, and they are kind of using positions where they could res
They're making a lot of solo hero plays, aren't they,
I
chat?
mean, we're going to see the op-out.
They're
for
really
Kesnit.
banking on
Billy Billy,
Weezy
they
to
need
make a
go
play as
for
well.
4 right
Like
here.
he's the one that's like been solo lurking
You want
a
a
lot.
chance. You want
Which
to
is
try and stay
crazy.
alive. This round could be the gateway to it, and the timing's everything. And it's a quick approach from YZ.
Oh god, bless your knives.
Shots missed left and right.
God
Both
movement.
getting a second lead
That's
to
it.
life. Who makes the most of it? It looks like Melzer for now going to take down YZ and
Oh my god, they're
Kesnit.
behind them.
Still standing, surrounded
They're behind
by
you.
the enemy.
The cover! The
Wow.
Shut him down, Crew!
Fucking way!
Support that man. Keep
What is
Kesnit
going
alive.
on?
And keep the
How is he
score line
alive?
looking lethal. 9-3. Billy have the smallest of chances here, Josh. It is down to the wire going forward. It's now or it's never, or they're going home.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Every single thing that's ever thrown our way, we will just throw it right back. But being with you feels like home, because you are my home.
Chat, what do you think? Who's winning the shit?
Thank you for being mine. I love you.
Oh my god. Crew, BLG come back. Just imagine. Wait a second. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. See how this goes. I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now.
9-3. 3 on the half. And yes, we are on Icebox. Yes,
This song
was
is
Billy
like,
Billy's
I feel like I'm
pick. The
floating.
Crew came prepared, Josh. They had everything they needed. And the question then becomes, is 3 rounds enough? And I think a lot of us have a feeling of what the answer is to that. But Theory Craft with me, what makes the difference? What keeps Billy Billy in this? Is there something you see?
I
or
woke
is it
up at
literally down
7
to
a.m. yesterday,
determination and the will to
Ember,
not lose
and
at this
it's
point?
almost
Are we
5
clutching at
a.m.
those straws
the day
already?
after.
They used both of their timeouts on that first half, that attack side. They
So I've been
needed
up for
those rounds. Did they get
22
enough?
hours.
3 going into it. It is the 9-3 curse,
Yes.
but I want to see something
So bad.
that we've never seen before on this map, perhaps. It's going to be such a difficult crawl back into
After
the,
this game,
into
we're
even
going to
just
bed.
tying the game up. And I don't know if we've seen enough from them to expect that right now.
Let's find out.
And then I have
9-3
to-
as
and then I
said.
have to call
Crew now
Tyson
on the
after
attacking
this.
Side, Billy Billy on the defense.
And then I'll fall asleep
And
while
they
on
have to
FaceTime with
be
Tyson.
near on faultless, if not flawless, and they're going for a mid walk. A brave play, a bold play, and perhaps one they have to.
Triple
go for
flank?
this.
Okay.
Now, Turret's going to know at least one.
They didn't break the turret, though, so they don't have to worry about their flank crew. They're going to go in. Once that Viper wall goes down.
Wait, why don't we break
Let's go
turret
time.
there?
Dizzy going to lead the way, clear through on site. They now know that no one's at least in
Yeah.
the standard positions. First spot made, and the first frag found is going to be empty.
YZ?
What are they up to? Billy just walking in, hoping and praying that it works out in their side, and right now the prayers
Come on,
barely
Yosemite.
being answered. You've got a 1v2. Oh, it's not happening. That just fell to pieces.
GG.
Why?
G
YZ?
fucking
That is
G.
the airport code for Toronto.
The more you know. Speaking of airports, 10-3. I mean, that's not
This
how you
is
want to start
screwed.
it, Josh. Let's cut to the quick. Let's talk how it is. I didn't mind the start. I quite like them being proactive, trying to take some of the map space away, trying to play. I
They
like
did
the
together.
pressure. Yes, I don't mind that. But then, what was this approach with tap on the spike? They just flew in.
Not entirely
Oh,
sure. They have that
fuck.
sage wall. They
Memphis
should be
1 and
comfortable
12.
letting the round
not even
develop,
his fault, man.
finding their
Solo
opening,
niche like
going
this?
in for that together. The together is the part that they're missing right now. It's so disjointed. Another stack here, though. Crew been doing such a good job on these types of rounds, finding out where that stack is, avoiding it, hitting that lane of least resistance. Shy.
Oh.
1 for 1.
But you can
That's
lose that
info.
player. You're allowed to lose that player. Beyond that, that's when weapons start dropping.
We saw this on Lotus. As soon as Billy showed themselves, maybe even got a kill, they instantly tried to get ahead of the rotation and go to the other side. Crew, understanding this, learning from what happened in this last map, they're waiting, letting the round simmer a little bit. Now they're going to go back towards B. They know it's probably empty, maybe one person at most. That knife coming, getting broken. But it's going to be a free sight.
It is. The pressure's probably going to be through middle if you're looking where they are. And you're looking at YZ mostly. Still got a Sheriff.
There's no Sage Wall for this retake. It's just pistols and pure grit, I guess.
Yeah, how are you meant to break that against an Outlaw,
Well, it's a
a
gamble
Guardian,
stack
and a Vandal
towards
with
A.
heat?
That's not necessarily
You're
like a
gonna need a round
bad
from the
call
man
or
on the
anything,
screen, pretty
chat.
much.
It's just like
YZ.
proper protocol, especially when you
Who's on raise? I
are at
might
a
give
gun
him it, but this
disadvantage
one-
and everything. It's like, might as well.
Man, it is a tall task.
Like it doesn't
Kinda
hurt.
hoping someone plays him
It's
in.
better than spreading out
What
and
the fuck
just
is
getting
going on
picked off
right
one
now?
by
That's
one.
about it.
They're setting up
They
some.
can probably turn
What
that. Here we go.
are they
Didn't even
cooking?
cross that far. Gonna spot out Melzer
That
on
took
the
so
way, but
long
now
for
the
them to
flash gonna
cook.
fade, and Crew digs their heels in.
Oh,
12
man.
is calling. And Crew's survival looks more and more likely.
Bro, the comp is so ass. Yeah, it is.
If you had one shot, one opportunity. Billy, they need to convert this round. It is the bonus round for Crew. Outlaw still in play. A couple of light shields on the Billy players, so that could be dangerous if Kaznet finds that opening.
Yeah.
And again, it's going to be so hard for Billy to actually get any sort of information into this round.
Oh,
they don't have that
man.
dart or drone from the Sova, which
This
is
is
you know, a
dumb.
really common pick, at least for any sort of
What are the
drone
matches tomorrow,
initiator.
chat?
But right now, they have to just go in.
Is
Aggression
that to
here.
watch? I agree.
They're just praying they don't make it to 12, that they don't
This is
get
sad
the
to
bonus.
watch.
Oh, YZ.
Yo,
Unless-
He went
kyedae.
all in on it, but
Tarek.
a blind spot.
kyedae.
It's a spot, it was a
Bro,
wide-
what
a
is
mile
that?
wide. And that's That's an early pick.
Why are we standing
Melzer.
on
Gonna at least show
Maybe they're
Ten.
tilted and they
No
left
one
voice
is
songs.
so
They're not talking to each other anymore. They're
They're
tilted.
still above a minute.
It's so good from Crew because they realize they have the advantage. They let Billy sweat. And Billy isn't really great in
Yeah, I
these
don't even care if
situations
my
where they go
teammates
down
aren't
and
talking to me.
moving
I would look
someone
at
who's
radar
exploring. We're seeing
and
that
still
right now
realize
from,
whether that's on or
Flexen.
not.
And
Well, I
it
guess
might
I don't know.
actually
It's
pay
fucking
off.
someone said they
Maybe
had
Lens
it.
got all the
Yeah, I don't
scores
know.
on. Maybe
I don't
lets his
know.
teammates know, hey, it's going to be a stack towards there now. Might be the saving grace in this moment. Crew still with a good grasp of this round. Sage wall goes down. Now the hit is possible. Knifed. It's going to slow it down a few more seconds.
Chad.
They're getting quite late here, though.
That Viper's going to bypass that turret. This flank is going to be everything. Now, Billy,
with the ult,
they just need to live on the site.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
they survive?
man, I don't know if I will.
Oh, the fish got moves, and yeah, Crew got the site.
The flank is coming in and everyone is
Flexen
peeking and
has
dying.
to save them again. We asked him for 4 before, and he's going to have to pretty much do it one more time. He gets 2. Shy.
Holy fuck, who are shooting as well?
Yeah, no, they
Calling,
are.
and
They're
now
on
it's
it
been
now.
answered. It's 12
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna
Crew
watch
now.
Saturday's game,
And
obviously.
Billy's hopes and dreams ride on this round. And there's not much more to be said here. They got a good map against
Wait, they
Crew.
might
This
double
should have
pie in
been
one
where they
round.
could have pressured,
If K-Knight
but it's
dies and
fallen
Neff gets
to
the kill, it's a
pieces.
double pie.
fuck.
Double
This is what
whammy.
it comes down to now.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, fuck, they might double pie in one round. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a double pie in one round on the same
just
team.
to get to overtime for their basically tournament life. And just the way that Crew's been playing this.
The disparity is
Bro,
so
this
evident.
looks like
So
me
hard.
and
Crew are
Jacob
not
playing
letting
against
this one slip, and Billy
a
on the receiving
fucking
end.
Oh, that didn't work.
raid
All of
buff.
that fire, all of that want. And 3 rounds is
Dude,
maybe all
Tarek
they're
is
gonna be
the
stuck on here,
biggest
but
hater
another
right now,
chance.
chat. Do you
Respect,
hear
though.
this
They're
guy?
still playing
I'm
fearlessly.
gonna get
They're
clipped
showing
and I'm
they're
gonna
not
have people
afraid.
talk
They're
shit
on the ropes
and
of
be
going
like, she's
down,
not even
but they
pro.
still
She needs to
open
shut the
up
fuck up.
aggressively.
I'm like, bro, I'm
Didn't
literally
find what
being
they wanted.
baited into saying
Reset.
something. I
Look for it
swear to
somewhere
God. He's like, kyedae. I'm like, brother, what do you want me to
They
say?
only find Shy. Plenty of players spotted. That's 2 more players noted. YZ and Yosemite both going to be considered here, but he's still going for more. He's still trying. Fearless, as you said, but to a fault. There's still 3 players up against them. K-Knight, Flexen, and Yosemite. Kesnip, Melzer, and Heat.
This positioning, though, from Yosemite, he needs that Viper flex.
Yosemite doesn't get any kills here. 0 kills.
Okay.
Nothing,
No.
nothing.
No.
Literally,
I
legit
believe.
Alarm bot's
Chat!
And now that gets dealt with. Does he swing on it? He does. Oh no, but the shot doesn't land how he wants it. But Flexing, trying to save him.
No, I can't even help him. I can't even help him.
Oh my God.
He's got a zoo worth of animals to go through to try and help him out, but still surely not. No,
Oh.
Flexing.
Whoa.
Keeping them secure, keeping them safe.
What's happening out here?
Round.
No, honestly, put me in the
But
server.
it is a long
Fuck it.
road towards
At this point,
game
fuck
back.
8 chances. That's
Wait, Neff avoided pie. He avoided pie by getting 15 deaths first.
But they were able to convert off of it and capitalize. But it's just so tough. A couple of the players down there, 4 and 2 kills apiece. Right now, not having
Kills
a
a
good
kill.
game.
Kills a
But
kill.
it's so hard to get into these situations. You're on Sage. Basically, you spend the
Yeah,
entire
Flexen's
game
been
walling up
shooting
and
all game,
planting.
though.
And
That's
then as
like a
KO, you're the solo initiator. You've spent the entire
Yeah.
game throwing
Anomaly.
knives and
It's all
flashes so
good,
your
all
teammates
good.
can get in. And
Anomaly's
it comes
crazy.
down to those post rounds.
Yeah, the worrying thing is Kesnip might just have a round. He's spotted out 2 there. He knows where YZ is. He knows where K9
Kesnit,
was.
please overheat and give him a
There's the
chance.
pixel
Let's get
showed,
12
and the
5
swing
memes
for
going.
YZ. Again, they're trying to play each
Why
other
are they
around.
fighting
YZ
up?
to punish,
They're
takes
freaking,
down
like-
YZ, and they can sit back now. They
Just-
can pause, Josh.
I don't even
They've
know
got
what they
1
should do,
minute 20.
honestly.
They're,
I have
they're
no
in no
answer.
hurry.
I think it's
Pause
done.
and make them sweat. Crew, it's their signature
I
move.
don't know.
And it works really well
This-
because
This is making me
Sad
sad.
exit. It is a sad exit. It is a sad
life
exit.
here. They peek again.
Kesnit's got to be
This
careful.
is sad.
Crew just taking their time. They can let this simmer for a second.
Why is he gotta be tilted?
Don't need to overdo it just yet.
Yeah,
Still
but
2
his
nights to play with, so he'll
positioning
need
and the
to
way that he's
save
pushing
wall,
and playing
punish.
and not
Nice
playing
late
off
save
of like
wall
his
there.
teammates'
It's going to
utility.
expire
It's
13
like,
seconds left in the round. The
yeah,
only
you can
way
be
through it is
tilted, but
over
you're
it
not-
for now.
you're not
The
playing
rotation
up to
comes
par
back into
of,
middle.
like
Reinforce that B, but Crew
this level.
probably just comfortable waiting
I'm
it
not
out
trying to
going
be
at
an
the last
asshole or
second if they
anything,
need to.
chat, but like, this is just really
Don't mind
sad.
running it late here.
You can't even
They're
lie.
not the ones really with the pressure. They've got 12 rounds. They get the
Bro can't be
luxury.
hating and saying he feels bad. I swear to God, I'm not even
quick
hating. kidding.
towards the
I'm
side.
not
This
even
might be a
joking.
plant.
I've
And they've got to respond
genuinely feel
accordingly.
sad.
Already there are issues here. Heat's doing a lot of work already this round. He's got support from kyedae up
It
top.
hurts to watch. It's like this is like an
He's looking
elimination
for a
match.
fight. Doesn't
You
get
you
what
want
he
it
wants.
to be
Neff
close.
gonna keep hope alive.
You know, losing in
Bring
a
it back to
fashion of like a
4v4,
12,
but you look at the deeper
like a
post plants. You're looking at the
13-4
flank
or
potentially
whatever.
for Flexen as well, who's becoming a heavy
I don't
hitter
know.
for this team. But how many times can he do this? Neff gonna have the knife in 4, but maybe it's just the gun he needs.
Oh.
A third claimed in the round,
Wait,
and now a 1v2.
Here at the flank.
He should have done.
Yeah.
Heat, can he keep this? Can he be the one to secure it? Oh my god! On a Heat to this round, forward to secure it and keep them standing, but Flexing again! Time is close!
No
Wait,
time.
I don't know if
No
that's a
time.
circle.
No time.
No time, no time, no
GG.
time, no
I'm
time.
not sure. I think it's too late. It is! Crew making it through at the very end there. Billy are going to be devastated with this one. You thought
Kevin
the
is
map
scratching
was
his head. What the
going
fuck?
everything. They might have had enough
That's-
to come through this, to have a close
Dude, that was
game.
sad.
But Icebox,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
blown out of the water.
It wasn't even close in that second round, in that second map, but Crew looking really solid on their attack side. kyedae being able to get some impact with that off as well. So still some life in
Oh
them
my god.
as they'll advance.
GG's. Expected though.
What a game.
Yes
though.
and no.
And again, I think this just
Like-
highlights that brutality of champions, how teams have to be able to rise to the occasion
Oh,
when
it's
it matters.
sad.
Billy
That's
are
just
always
sad.
dangerous.
Fucking
We've learned
sad.
that the hard
I just
way.
wish it was a
We've
closer
seen
match,
how
that's
well
it.
they can
Chat.
play. We've seen their individuals. But in that crunch moment, the time where it counted, when it mattered most, Crew rose to the top. They found their footing.
Dude.
They played it right, Josh. I think from map 1, that's what we
Kyedae,
were
is that how
saying.
you
They
say
were
his name?
playing it
He has
right.
like doe
I
eyes.
think if we see them
so
do
like,
this
even
again in
though
their
he
next
might not be
match,
sad,
we
he
could
looks
see
so
a Crew
sad.
that does go through.
It's kind of like
but
how I
right
have a
now,
resting bitch face and people think that
getting
I'm
to
mad
next
all the
level, that
time.
next stage,
He looks
that
really
is
sad,
something that
but
they
like that's
needed
just
to
like
do,
the way his
obviously,
face looks.
and they've shown really good things in terms of the teamwork is there. They know the protocols, the macros.
That's so
I like their
sad.
attack side, the pacing, making the other team sweat.
GG.
So really good job to them here. Props, of course. And obviously, a team effort.
Well
So
done.
many
Like
flawless
props to
rounds
Crew
too
though.
in the series.
As much as we're sad
We're seeing
about
them look good.
Billy,
Scary team to come across, especially when you're trying to just stay alive.
Crew played really well.
But again, the quality
good.
of teams here is just getting better and better. It feels like every single head-to-head, every single time we see
All
it
right,
go
let's
down
just
to
talk about
people
some positives here.
here and there. And I think
Okay,
the main part
give me
is
a
kind of
positive.
going back to map 1.
I was gonna ask you to start, but I'll start. Okay.
The fact
At
that
least they
even
made it
putting
here.
up a
That's
very
one.
respectable scoreline in that
That's a
first
positive.
That's huge.
They get
in
money
itself.
from the bundle by being here.
Yes. That
Now,
was
your
good.
turn. All right, scratch that idea. At least they made it here. Like that was like fucking lit. Like,
they made
like
it.
still, like Billy's on the fucking map still, and that's what matters.
Yeah, no, actually. It wasn't a 13-0.
It wasn't a 13-0,
Yes.
people. Let's practice gratitude, guys. Let's find light in this dark tunnel.
Oh my god.
At least only a couple of them pied. It could have been way worse. All right, I'm fucked. I'm officially fucked. I'm officially fucked.
All right, Tarek, I'm gonna head out. I'm tired.
All right.
Right.
I feel you.
GG's, bro.
GG's. I'll catch you.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait.
Wait, we can watch this real quick, and then we'll be done right after.
오늘의 승리로 내일을 만들어내게 된 크루 비자입니다. 아무래도 두 팀의 에임 대결도 대단했고 샤이
Look at the
선수
tier.
이렇게까지 좀 행복해 보이는 모습을
Wait, the
본 적이
fact
없는
that
것
Jen
같은데
is the
오늘
tallest
경기
amongst them, how
어땠는지부터
short
물어볼게요.
are all of them?
Congratulations, Shai.
Wait, why did I say
You
it like
look
that?
so animated. I've never seen you that excited. We had some
Wait, 'cause I,
heavy
like, I
hitters on
tower
both
Jen.
teams. You know, there was aim battles happening as
What?
well. But Crew Visa won. You guys live to see another day. So thoughts on today's matchup?
Hoy te veías muy animado, te veías celebrando. Eran dos equipos que tenían muy buenos jugadores, mucho
And
aim,
there are a
peleas
couple
de ambos
chat-
lados. Pero, ¿cómo es que te sientes ya que puedes vivir otro día y de este enfrentamiento?
Siento que esta victoria era lo que necesitábamos. Necesitábamos como agarrar ese momento en el stage y siento que ahora, gracias a esta victoria, vamos a poder ir con más confianza, sobre todo como en el hecho de confiar en cada uno de nosotros, de que de verdad podemos ganar y pasar de grupo. Así que nada, feliz con la victoria y eso.
I think this is the win that we needed, the win on stage, and the win to think that we can believe that we can actually make it out of the groups. So it feels good to get this win and start this
I
momentum.
could never be an
확실히
interviewer.
오늘의 승리가 정말
Because if I was
크루비자가
interviewing
필요했는데 아무래도
Tyson,
이렇게
I would
승리를
just want to
거두게
hold his
되면서
hand
정말
and
그룹
giggle
스테이지를
and kick
통할 수
my feet
있겠구나 하는
around.
자신감을
Like what the
얻어가는
fuck?
그런
Like I
뜻깊은
could never
승리였다고
be like
얘기를 합니다.
professional.
말씀해주신 대로 이제 다음 경기가 푸나틱인데
I'll be like,
이기면
"Oh my God, Tyson, good
조별에서
job!"
플레이오프로 진출할
They'd
수
be like, "What the
있게
fuck?"
되거든요. 마지막으로
I get
샤이
fired,
선수가
yeah.
개인적으로 푸나틱을 만났던 건 코펜하겐 때인데 그때 또 레비아탄 선수이기도 했거든요. 푸나틱이 그때 샤이 선수를 탈락시켰는데 이번에 좀 어떤 각오로
Imagine
푸나틱을
interviewing the
만나고
team that beat him.
싶은지도 여쭤보도록 할게요. Now, speaking of making out of groups, you
it'd be
guys are
fine.
facing Fnatic next. You personally, the last time you faced Fnatic was when you were on Leviathan, and that was back in Copenhagen. Fnatic eliminated you guys, so ready for revenge. What's your mindset heading into Fnatic matchup?
Hablando de salir de los grupos, la siguiente partida va a ser en contra de Fnatic y la última vez que tú te enfrentaste a Fnatic estabas en Leviatán y fue la partida de eliminación en Copenhague, así que estás listo para la venganza.
Sí, o sea, siempre lo dije desde que clasificamos a Champions que los dos equipos querían enfrentarme era DRX y Fnatic y curiosamente me tocaban en el grupo, así que estoy feliz porque el hecho de enfrentarme contra los mejores me impulsa a llevar a mis límites y sobre todo quiero esa revancha que me quedó como esa espinilla desde Copenhague y nada, estamos listos y si de verdad quieren ganar tienen que demostrarlo.
Yeah, since the beginning and since we made it to Champions, I said that the two teams that I wanted to play against was DRX and Fnatic, and it's really funny because we ended up playing them in the same group. So now it feels really good to play against them, and this is a matchup that I've been looking forward to, and a revenge that since Copenhagen I've been having that kind of left that now I'm able to complete.
먼저 크루비자가 챔피언스 진출을 확정지었을 때 딱 샤이 선수가 DRX랑 푸나틱을 만나고 싶다라고 얘기를 했었는데 딱 어떻게 조가 이렇게 나와서 좀 경기의 이른 시작부터 이렇게 두 팀을 만나게 됐는데 이제 푸나틱을 상대로는 코펜하겐 때 뭔가 그 복수를 해주고 싶은 마음이 계속해서 남아 있었기 때문에 다음 경기 무척이나 기대가 된다고 하고요. 마지막으로 또 크루비자 하면 미라클런의 대표팀이잖아요. 미라클런의 시작일까요? Lastly, is Crew going on a run?
Última pregunta, ¿van a ir en un run, Crew?
¿Cómo?
Como si este es el inicio del run de Crew.
Ah, sí, por supuesto. Siento que va a ser el comienzo para mí de algo histórico, así que vamos.
Yeah, of course. This is going to be the beginning of something historical, so of course.
역사적인 크루의 미라클런의 시작이 바로 오늘이 아닐까라고 얘기를 했습니다. 이렇게 해서 샤이 선수 만나봤습니다. Vamos, 샤이!
Vamos.
And that's all we have for day 7 here at Valorant Champions Seoul. Vamos, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Vamos.
Jen, did we learn?
Indeed,
Did we learn a new word today, girl? You just said that like 4 times.
I'm vamos every day. I am in a perpetual state of vamos.
So cute.
Constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Vamos.
I'm always here, and wherever I am, I'm vamos.
People don't really say S. Do they say the S? It's like vamo.
I'm unironically crouping after
Do people say the S
It's been
often?
so long, the drought, since this team won an event at a global
They
event.
do?
They
Say
didn't
vamos.
win one at Champions
Ah.
2023. They didn't win a game
Depends
at
where you're
Lock-In.
from.
It's been like
I've heard
700
vamo.
days since the last time this team picked up a match win
Huh.
at a global event. And I honestly couldn't be happier for these guys to be able to do it here at Champs.
700
and
In
3
Chile,
days.
we don't say it with the S. I see.
Basically 2 years.
Just a country from? Okay.
Wow, well, okay. Well, congratulations, Crew. They pick up a massive win, and, well, of course, he had
What does that even mean?
I'm dying.
It's Kung Pao.
Kung
It's one of the
Pao.
greatest
It's
movies
Kung
ever
Pao.
created.
It's a very good
Pao?
movie.
Yes,
You should watch it.
Isn't that a type of
It's
chicken?
a millennial classic.
It's
And-
very good.
Kung Pao?
Anyway, well, folks, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to both Fun Plus Phoenix as well as Billy. FPX. First, we'll talk about these
Dude,
guys.
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
because
Talon
at
versus
Masters
Vita-
Madrid,
Okay,
they play
I'm not
the
gonna
two
lie,
finals
chat.
and lose.
These are looking snooze. Like, severely snooze. Is that an asshole thing to say? Fuck. I'd rather not. I'd rather do this. Actually, I'd rather play ranked. But the issue is, chat, is if I play ranked tomorrow, guys, if I play ranked tomorrow, my sleep schedule is going to be fucked for the day after. It's like I just fixed it for today so I could watch the Sentinels matches the day after. No, this is screwed. Bro, why the fuck does it have to be at 1 in the morning? Like, hello? Ay, ay, ay. My sleep schedule is actually so messed up. Like, it was just really good, and then I just fucked it. I literally stayed up 22 hours so I could go to sleep now. I have a meeting at noon. Afternoon, I'd start streaming. Oof. I don't even want to watch these matches. Oh my God. Like the schedule, Kazakhstan, here it's 1 p.m. No, I'm very happy for you guys. Don't get me wrong. Like I genuinely think it's really, really good that like APAC and Europe and the Middle East have great times. Like, because I will say that most of the matches have been really good for North America. So I'm glad that it's great for you guys. But fuck, you can't lie. This shit's actually brutal. 1 a.m. is brutal. Like I can't do anything within like the day or the night. It's like I'm ending at 5 in the fucking morning, sometimes 6 or 7. And then I have to sleep. And then I'm waking up at like 7 p.m. Everything's fucking closed. Like I can't go do anything like at all. Oh my God. Fuck. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, it's ruthless. Yeah, it's a bit fucked. But honestly, c'est la vie. I'm going to be back in Korea. Chat. Okay, wait, I have a really quick question. And maybe you guys can answer, maybe you can't answer. I'm not 100% sure. But I want to get your guys' opinion on this. So every single time that I've gone to Korea, so I've been there twice. The previous time before this time was in 2022. And basically what ended up happening was the first few days that I was in Korea, like I was fine. And then I think it was like on the 5th day, my nose started getting plugged, my ears would plug, and then my throat was really, really hurting. What is that? Is that air pollution, chat? Because it's not like allergies. Because allergies makes me like my eyes itchy and shit. I wear a mask every time I go out as well. It is not the heat because I was in the Philippines before. I never had that issue. I went to Vietnam prior to Korea. I never had that issue before. Japan. Korea is the only country that I have like this issue. It's not humidity. It's the fine dust. Is it because of like the air quality from, or like the air pollution from China blowing over into Korea? It's not the food. How do I go about not getting sick? Because I put a mask on every time and it doesn't do shit. I'm not joking. It doesn't do shit. I literally stayed in my hotel room for 3 days straight and it barely did anything. Get a gas mask? Bro, I'm literally gonna look like a fucking fool if I'm walking around Korea with a gas mask on. People already stare at me for being a fucking foreigner. You want me to stick out like a sore ass thumb? Hello? What the fuck? And what's really, really bad too is like, this is the first time that I have ever prioritized my own health over like being with Tyson. As in like when I had food poisoning and shit, like I literally pulled through and the next day I went into the venue and I watched like the matches and stuff. Or like I'll always stay with Tyson for like international events. But this is the first time that I literally I had to fly back home from Korea because it was so fucking bad. Like genuinely. Like I would have loved to have stayed. Like genuinely. I would have loved to stay in Korea and to be able to support Tyson and be there for like the whole duration. But like, oh my God, it was so bad. Like actually. And like I had to fly back home. And then like the day after, like the day after I landed, the symptoms were like nearly gone. So I don't even know. Like I genuinely don't know what to do. And I hate the feeling of being sick, you guys. Like I already had like this whole fucking health complication shit. But like if it's something that I can control, I'd rather not be there. And it's not me trying to like say that I don't like Korea, because I do. But like the both times that I've gone, I've been sick every time. And it makes me genuinely not want to go back. It's so bad. Yeah, in terms of pure air quality, Seoul and LA are pretty much the same. Yeah, but Eric, there's like different pollutants in the air. It doesn't matter if it's like the same. There's different stuff like dust and other things. And I'm thinking that's what's really affecting me. I don't know. Like I genuinely don't want to go back. And I talked to Tyson about this before. I'm going back. But I don't even know. Like if I could choose, I would just not. I'd rather stay home. Cause like I hate it. Like I also, oh my God, I'm just like yapping about this. I'm so sorry, you guys. It sounds like I'm just whining and complaining. But so like in order for me to pop my ears because they're like blocked, I do this thing with my jaw. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys see it. Sometimes I do this like that thing, and it's to pop my ears. And it became like a habit. And now my jaw is also fucked because of it. And that started like from 2 years ago, because I got really sick the first time I was in Korea, right before the Philippines. So, yeah, I don't know. An air purifier? Yeah, I'm just going to bring an air purifier wherever I go in Korea. Like, I fucking wish I could do that. I don't think I can. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get a better mask, and I'm going to figure something out. So, do you think there's medication that I could take? I wonder. Like, I need something. It's so bad. Search on Reddit. Tyson searched on Reddit and it said that it was allergies, but I know my body like really well, and I just know it's not allergies. It's something else. So I don't really know if antihistamines would really do too much, to be honest. Yeah, I might ask. Dude, I just can't. I'm genuinely like dreading going back to Korea. And it's normally never like that, like for any country that I go to. But be optimistic. I already know I'm gonna get sick when I'm there. Like it's been 2 for 2, and it's the only place that I've felt like that, and it's been Korea every time. So yeah. As fucked as this is gonna sound, is it possible for you to just cancel? No, Tyson really wants me to go. Even if they end up getting disqualified, Tyson wants to stay in Korea, because we're gonna be watch partying like all the finals and stuff, and then we're going to Japan right after to visit family. So I have to go. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Try the Dyson face mask. Yeah, maybe. Hotel room, 5-star. Yeah, no, I was at 4 Seasons, and it was still like an issue. And I know that their AC was good there, because at first I thought it was the AC, because the AC continuously would like blow on me, and I thought going from really hot air to like really cold air could be fucking with like my nasal, you know what I mean? But I wasn't. So I don't know. Don't force yourself if you really don't want to. Well, I have to, obviously, to go support Tyson, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I get literally harassed on the internet. Like, I remember when I flew back, like, from Korea, and people were like, oh my God, kyedae is cheating on Tyson. Like, I guarantee it. Like, she's coming back. Like, ooh, what type of partner does this? And I'm like, what? This is my first time I'm ever prioritizing my damn health. I'm just gonna get harassed constantly. And it's like it's exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, just don't read the internet. It's like, bro, it's I would love to not be able to read, honestly. If I was illiterate, I think that would help a lot. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to read chat. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck. I really don't want to go, but I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna be flying out on the 19th, chat, and I'll be getting there on the 20th, tech checks 21st, and then the matches start from the 22nd to the 25th, I think. So yeah. Yeah. Do you know the Vicks Vapor Rub and inhaler? Yeah, I have like one of those that you put in your nose, but it doesn't really help me too much. So we're gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, we will figure it out. If you get sick again, then don't go to Korea anymore. Yeah, honestly, if it's like a 3 out of 3, like of me getting sick, like again, chat, I don't think I'll ever go back to Korea ever again. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, it's genuinely the worst feeling ever. Like for real. It's so fucked. I don't know. It makes me really sad though. Korea's cool. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite country I've ever been to, but I really like the food. I have some friends there, and like the shopping for clothes is really nice, but I don't think it's really worth like compromising my health over, but I don't know. It's just rough. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a tough spot to be put into, but I'm the same when I visit the UK. Yeah, it's shitty. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll probably go to the doctor before I end up going to Korea. I had to for Vietnam anyways, because I had to get some like medication prescribed. So if I ate anything like street food and stuff, like I wouldn't get like fucked up. But yeah, we'll probably do that. Please click the 50-point reward. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Belly, send one. Thank God. What's your favorite country that you visited? I don't know. Other than Japan, which would obviously be like my #1 ever, probably the Philippines. I actually like love the Philippines. Like when I was in Boracay. Kyedae, read this chat. Nope. But yeah. That was good. All right, I should probably end, you guys. I'm getting really tired. And I have a meeting soon, so. Da-da-dum. AJ just started. Oh, we can just go raid AJ. But yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll keep you guys posted on if I'm going to be watch partying or if I'm going to be playing ranked. I think I'm going to be playing ranked, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah. Thank you guys. I have a headache. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait, it's not letting me raid. Uh-oh. Wait, why isn't it letting me raid? What the fuck? It's going through? Oh, it'll auto raid? Okay. What are we at for the timer? %, left? 10 seconds? Okay.
Things fall apart.
Okay.
And time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know.
Bye, everyone. Have a great night, you guys.